Yes, what's happening, everyone? Welcome to the club. I trust that everybody's well. We have a massive match here. Massive. It's going to be huge. Arsenal versus Man City. The pressure is massively on Arsenal. They really do need to do the business today. Manchester City, though, if they can win, I think it's going to be a really, really enticing title race. Now, I need to introduce our guests. First up, obviously, Buvey's joining me. Miles is here as well. And we have a very special guest making his debut on the club. It is Carell from the HMRC of Football podcast. Yes, sir. This is it for me. Like, I am starstruck. I'm honoured to be sitting next to you. It's so rare that anything on social media catches me. It's so rare that I see something go viral across social media and I think, that's brilliant. And you, sir, are shining, man. I think it's brilliant stuff. Great work.
Yeah, you're doing great things, man. All over TikTok, Twitter, X, as they say.
Funny stuff, man.
Instagram. Yeah, man.
I think we need an overview for our audience if they haven't seen your videos of what is the kind of intention behind your videos and the HMRC stuff. What is that kind of vibe?
You know, it's all about promoting truth in podcasts when footballers are talking. A lot of these ex-pros, they think because the cameras weren't rolling, they can tell us whatever story they want. But I'm here to rectify that, especially for the younger generation that believe all these football myths. I like to put that straight. A lot of the comments I get is, I thought that story was true for so long, but it's not. It's not necessarily to call out the footballer as a liar. But 100%. In some ways, I'm saying that. You hear me say, yeah, right.
Roll the tapes.
You know they're in trouble.
I really do love it. Are you enjoying it? Because it feels to me like it's just sort of burst on the scene out of nowhere. It feels like the first one I saw, I think it was a Jay Bothroyd. Yeah. Your take on a Jay Bothroyd.
Oh, my podcast.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was Under the Cosh?
No, it was Akin Fenwa's podcast.
Akin Fenwa.
Yeah.
It's just Jay Bothroyd saying crazy stuff, man.
Can I be honest?
Crazy stuff.
I guess we're here now.
Of course.
You know why? Like, part of the video was because he wasn't telling the truth. But you know why specifically it was him? Because he went on your podcast
what did he say?
was talking crazy about Drogba. He was trying to tell me that Drogba wasn't all that good. Like, yeah, he was all right.
So it became personal. He's like, don't do that to Didier.
I think when I was making a video, after I dropped the video, I was like, why did I do that? And I was like, yeah, you tried to besmirch Drogba's name. I wasn't having it. I'll be real. But it's nothing personal. It's just business.
Mate, I think it's brilliant. I really do. That one flew. What else did I see that made me like? Cotton Cole flew. Ooh, that one flew.
I saw a Newcastle one the other day.
Lee Clark.
Lee Clark. That's what I saw.
Lee Clark was funny.
Clark,
mate, they are very good. They are very good. So anybody who wants to know more about this, just head over to basically any social media outlet, and it's Carell Prince, but the moniker is the HMRC of football. It's basically a tax, isn't it? It's basically a tax.
And
don't lie.
I have it as a tax system because if you're telling the truth, you get a tax.
You get a rebate.
If you're lying, you get a tax bill.
I love it.
And there's a couple footballers.
You shouldn't really exist because ultimately footballers shouldn't be lying on football podcasts.
Yeah,
that's the point.
I shouldn't.
And you'll be gaining from it. Fair play.
I said, bro, I've built a platform of something that
shouldn't exist.
Exactly,
mate.
Are you going to move into Chelsea content as well? Do you think?
I did a little bit before. I think, as Rory will probably tell you, our fan base is quite interesting when you've got opinions. So I don't know if mine line up. I don't even know if I'll agree with Rory today.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? I get nothing but unilateral love from Chelsea fans.
Really?
Damn.
No, mate. Look, I think it is brilliant. And yeah, do you ever want to chat Chelsea? You're welcome. You're welcome here or on my channel anytime.
Absolutely.
We should now focus on the match at hand. It is a huge clash. And Sky Bet, our friends who have partnered with us for this period of the season, have got a fantastic money back offer. If your build a bet on Arsenal versus Manchester City loses,
you get a free bet.
You get a free bet
on the Arsenal versus Man City game.
There we go. If your build a bet loses, you get a free bet.
Yeah, on this game, which is one of the biggest games, most consequential games, arguably, for Pep Guardiola this season. Slightly different with Arsenal, a few more points on the table. 18+, T's and C's apply, gambleaware.org, of course. Let's just talk to Miles about Arsenal. I have to talk about Mikel Moreno. What's going on at home?
Why? What do you mean? What's going on?
Look, City have got more of an aggressive, attack-minded lineup away from home with less points in a more of a crunch fixture than Arsenal at home. It's crazy.
Listen, I'd love to come with a rebuttal today, Buvey, but I'm absolutely just once again when we did the Liverpool game here, And I said, I looked at the lineup and I saw Moreno again. I was like, oh, what's going on? But today, I'm just as confused because I see Trossard on the left wing. Now, Trossard is a great player. We all know he's good enough to start for Arsenal. But in this game, this magnitude, I don't know.
Yeah. Is there a concern, Miles? I don't want to go immediately on the attack because this could work. Like, it's important to acknowledge that whilst the lineup looks ridiculous from my perspective, I thought you'd be a lot more aggressive, a lot more ambitious, a lot more desperate to win. There's nothing to say that this won't work and Arteta's team won't be 2-0 up after 20 minutes.
We're too early to say it hasn't failed yet.
It hasn't failed yet.
I've bookmarked 15 tweets ready to go when it does fail.
Yeah.
I've bookmarked a lot of tweets.
Put it this way, it looks slightly negative. A midfield of Rice, Zubimendi, Moreno feels slightly... It just feels like it could be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more on the front foot. You know, when you think about who you've got on the bench, Saka, Eze, Martinelli, Nwaneri, they're all players that can win a game for you. They're all players that are capable of doing some wonderful things. No rush, mate, whenever you like.
What, just because you got a 2-1 win, if you could turn up late?
That's a real 11.
Okay, cool.
That's a real 11.
Gooners on the train, man.
Yeah.
This is what happens.
A top
Slowing
side.
it down.
Tell you
That's a
now.
good lineup, that.
Tell you that is a 4-1-4-1 away from home with our defensive frailties before the last couple of
Doku,
games.
Silva, Reinders, Foden. It really is aggressive with Haaland leading the line.
It is.
That's the lineup of a team that are basically set out to try and claim the league
City
title.
have to win, don't
Exactly.
they? Have to win.
Do Arsenal not?
Mentally, probably,
Yeah,
say
that's
they're in
what
the title race, but points-wise, City need to
Points
win.
wise,
if they don't win today, it's
I
a long
kind
way.
of agree with you, Ad. Points wise, they don't have to win, but I think that Arsenal have to win. Like, I think they desperately have to win, not necessarily because of the points, but because of the statement, because of the noise. They've already lost to Liverpool. If you lose to Liverpool and then don't beat City at home, you're not at the top table, are you?
This is the last hurdle for Arsenal because our first 5 fixtures before the season started, everybody looked at those fixtures and said, "Oof, Arsenal comes out of that with 3 points behind Liverpool. It's a good start. If we beat Man City today, the race is on. This is when the title race starts. For me, obviously it's already started, but we've got past this hard period. If we get past this team, then we can go.
What
on
about
a run.
Liverpool at Anfield when you lost 1-0?
Yeah, that's going to happen though. It could happen because it's Liverpool. It's at Anfield. It's a tough ground.
Yeah, it wasn't the defeat that I found so shocking. It wasn't the fact that you lost. It was the manner in which you lost.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
very
yeah,
negative.
of course. He went very
Super
pragmatic.
negative.
Yeah, super negative.
I don't
He
like,
thinks he's
I don't like
Jose
that
Mourinho.
midfield. I
What,
really
the
don't.
Arsenal midfield?
Yeah, the Rice, Zubimendi, Marino. What I saw at Anfield, people told me, well, Zubimendi didn't play well because he had no angles to play off because Marino wasn't moving well. Rice was coming next to him to get the ball, and it's just, I feel like you've got to recognise number 10 in Eze. If you want to start with Trossard, Eze's played in multiple positions. He played for Crystal Palace in a 3. He's played out wide. He's played in a 10. Start him.
When you think of the match winners, when you think of like the match winners in the Arsenal squad,
They're all on
and
the
there's a
bench.
lot of them,
They're all on
but
the
they're
bench.
all on the
Rory.
bench.
Yeah.
Eze has to start this game.
He doesn't have to start in this game.
Yeah, he does.
No,
He
listen,
does.
I'm frustrated that he's
if
not
it's just
starting.
Nwaneri on the bench, we could debate it should match
Yeah,
down
yeah,
with me.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
for Nwaneri. This guy's
doesn't
27, 28 years old. He's just won the FA Cup.
Yeah.
He's got to influence football matches at the highest level for Arsenal
course.
at home against Man
Is this a
City.
fair criticism, Miles? It feels to me that Arteta is, rather than going out to win a title, he's gone out to not lose a title. He's going out to make sure that you're in the race, maybe with 10 games to go, to make sure that you're in touching distance, rather than going out and maybe taking a risk and going, do you know what? We're going to go to Anfield and win.
Yeah,
he's gone out and gone, we're going to go to Anfield and not lose.
Yeah, you're very right. You're right with that statement. But there's a flip side to this coin because obviously this is going to be a bit contradiction. But we haven't lost with this midfield via open play. We lost. No. You can laugh as much as you want. I understand. It's a
What were you
defense.
doing?
How did they get the free kick?
This is what I'm saying. Let me land. I know it's a very negative midfield. Cool. I understand. You should have Eze in the 10 floating in and around, be creative, and you can give that creative spark and slip in Gyökeres and we score. Cool. I understand that. So I don't want this midfield right now, especially at home at the Emirates. If it's away at Man City, cool. But this midfield hasn't been broken down in open play. So this is how he's probably looking at it. It's still a strong midfield. Obviously, we lost to Liverpool via a free kick, a wonderful free kick. That was the only way they broke us down. So this midfield still needs to be tested. But like open play. No, they're not just going to run through us. No,
Where is it going to create enough?
that's the only thing though. That's the thing I'm scared of. That the creativity is not.
And like, don't you expect
but them breaking us down, I'm not scared.
Eze at Anfield, you kind of go, all right, it's his first game. maybe he don't start that one. But this one at the Emirates,
Nah, I don't like it, Adam. I'm not going to lie to you, but I'm not going to say this is a midfield that's going to lose. No, because I can see this
can't lie.
midfield
I-
win.
Do you know what it is?
I've been saying Arsenal win, and then I seen a team, and I was like, all right, maybe.
Yeah, but we've done this before. We've seen Arsenal. We've lost it. We've beaten teams with no strikers, with no midfielders. People don't learn. When you come to the Emirates, we don't lose games, bro. Like, we're hard to break down. We've got one of the best defenses in the league. We can rely on that. So for them to even try to score a goal, that's one of their problems. They need to try to figure out, let alone us trying to score. So I'm relying on that anyway. Our defense is strong. If we had a crap defense in that midfield, then I understand. But we could still beat Man City with this midfield.
Yeah, I'm inclined to
100%.
agree. I'm inclined to agree. I think that they're strong, and this is a massive game. There's so much at stake, and there's some fantastic offers, Ad.
There are some great offers. A huge game this weekend and a huge offer to match. Sky Bet are offering money back as a free bet up to a fiver if you'll build a bet on Arsenal City loses. So I've got a selection that I've done. It was before I seen the team, to be fair, but it still counts kind of. And I've gone big this time. I put a tenner on something that could return 1,200 quid. I've gone for Arsenal to win.
Good bet.
Over 2.5 goals.
Good bet.
Diaz and Timber to be booked.
Decent.
Declan Rice to score.
Decent.
Yeah, what did you
It
say?
could happen.
You put a tenner on, and if it all comes in, you win 1,200 quid.
Yeah.
Do
And
you
if
know?
it
Do you
doesn't,
know?
I
Do you
get
know
a
what I
fiver
think?
back.
Do you know what I think you'll get? I think that you've just lost a tenner because you said Arsenal win the game and they won't.
I think they do.
But you hope.
No, it's not.
You
it's
can't
not-
tell me that we're gonna
okay,
lose today,
No,
Rory.
you're right, Miles.
You can't
You're
tell
right.
me that.
No, I shouldn't.
One second,
I
remember
shouldn't have
18 plus and T's and C's apply. Please gamble aware.
I shouldn't have contested that. You're absolutely right. I do hope that Man City win.
There we go.
Today, I'm blue moon.
me too.
I'm desperately hoping they win. But I also, this week, similar to Adam, I said that Arsenal beat you. I thought that you would batter them. In fact, I've seen the lineups. I think they're going for the jugular, man. They want it. You don't want it.
Who? Man City?
Yeah.
So that could play into
Look at
Arsenal's
their
hands.
lineup.
What does,
That
what
could
does
play
that
into
lineup
Arsenal's
mean?
hands.
I've beaten better Man City teams.
Their lineup is adventurous.
Hey, I'm talking about Arsenal. I've sat here with you guys, with Buvey, and
Not last
laughed at
season. We were worse
with
last
better
season.
teams.
We were worse last season,
Like,
no question.
Yeah, no,
I
it
understand.
is true, Miles. But I don't
It's
think
strong.
you've been as negative, have you?
No, we haven't. But at the same time, though, Rory, even though it's starting off negative, we still got match winners, like you said, on the bench. Martinelli, who just had a good cameo off the bench.
Yeah.
We've
It
got
feels
Eze,
like he's trying
Saka,
to do that. It feels
Ethan
like
Waneri.
Arteta's approach. And maybe it's a microcosm of what he's doing in this game is what he's trying to do this season. Be in the game with 70 minutes left. Be in the title race with 10 games to go. Like, it looks to me like
Why
he's
not
set
just
up.
win the game? I don't
I think
get like, that's too much of a risk. If you concede first,
his
then what?
methodology to win the game is keep it tight, keep it 0-0, frustrate Man City,
It's
and
true
go
though.
for the
Why
jugular
if
in the
you
last
give
Yeah, but
it
that's
first?
not, but is that not that's like a mid-table, lower end of the table mentality to have. Let's stay in the game as long as possible and give it a go towards the end.
It's not
Draws
necessarily
are worthless in these title races.
It's not necessarily a mid-table. It's not necessarily a mid-table. It's the mentality of a team that haven't won the league.
No, it's not.
I think it's the
Come on, Rory,
it's
man.
Is it the mentality of a team
manager
that
who
can't win the
doesn't-
league?
He doesn't want to doesn't want to push, because at this point, if we're talking about how shaky City are, how bad they are, and people say midweek that City would have battered Arsenal would batter City. Clearly, either City aren't as bad as we think, or Arsenal aren't as
No,
good as
but
we think.
Carell,
for them to go for
Carell,
it.
the reason that I was saying, and in this week I did think Arsenal would win, but the reason I was saying Arsenal will win is because I didn't think there was a world where this Man City team were capable of locking down the likes of Saka, the likes of Eze.
Yeah.
They're not on the pitch.
Exactly.
So now I've got to change my approach.
So you think this Man City team is good enough to unlock our defense?
I
then?
think Man
Oh, that's
City.
what you're
I think Man
saying?
City are
Okay,
2-0.
cool.
I think Man City are 2-0
Well, I
up
don't
at
think they
half-time.
are. I don't think they are, because the last time we've conceded 2 goals was December 2023 with this back line. So I don't see where they scored 2 goals today.
Haaland.
But
being
Liverpool
honest.
scored one against you lot at Anfield. They
said
scored
2
they-
in one
they went-
game.
No, but I'm saying, but okay, it's 0-0 right now. It's the start of the game. I think City could win this game 1-0, 2-1 by a 1-goal margin. There's no question about it. Best striker in the world up front, best midfielder in the world in defensive midfield, best keeper in
Half
the
fit.
world. Honestly, it'd be concerning that Arsenal made no progress in the last 18 months. I think City got a big chance to win this game.
No, but when you say no progress, you look at Arsenal's team, right? And they've got depth. Now, we might not like the lineup they've put out today,
He was bad.
but once in a very long time, they've got huge depth. You look at that bench and you're going, Mascara could easily start for them. Ben White, Saka, Eze, Martinelli sometimes does start for them. Norgard, Manje. Like, they've finally got depth. Now, whether they're using it properly is another thing. But if they do keep it tight and win this game, I think you're going, he was spot on. Same with the Anfield thing. That free kick don't happen. You go,
Oh, but that
he's done well there.
did happen. They lost the game.
But it was a set piece. And I'm
Yeah,
not an
that's
Arsenal
how
fan.
you
but it
that's
was
how you lose football matches.
Adam,
It
what
was
does that
also
even
conceded
mean?
by the midfield.
What does that even mean? It was a set piece. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but teams
part of
can't,
football.
we haven't conceded a goal. Teams can't break us down.
You conceded to Sabozlai.
Yeah, but-
I'm not trying to wind
Yeah, it
you
was
up.
a
Like,
set
you've been
piece.
decent defensively, but this is about winning the Premier League title. This is about trying
And
to
we
get
can-
over 90 points.
And you're saying that Arsenal can't win the title if you've only conceded one goal in all competitions. What are we doing
not
here?
if you don't
boys?
have
We lost to a
mentality.
set
Not
piece.
if you don't have mentality against big sides.
Do you,
don't
do you
have
know, do you know
mentality.
what's going to be fascinating about this? Because Miles, I think you're doing an admirable job because we're all on your case a bit, and you're. And
No,
you're
I don't know. No, my thing is, I don't
Jack said he's rattled already.
No, I'm not rattled. No,
I don't think he's
I don't
rattled over
this
there, Arsenal
midfield.
corner.
No, I agree. I don't like this midfield. I agree with you. I want it to be more attacking minded. But the way you're rubbishing my team now is if we're not going to win or lose, like
Yeah.
we've lost. No,
in
no,
my,
it's
in
coming
It's your
be-
manager
in
doing
my-
that. It's
Here's,
your
here's a
manager.
comment.
That's
right,
crazy.
Here's a comment. It says, Miles, you are 6 points behind Liverpool,
Yep.
and you have to beat City, yet you're playing defensively. Is that not true?
yes.
Like you have to beat City.
We've got
to-
defensive-minded players out there, yes, because in theory we've got 3 6s in the midfield once again, yes. So I understand that comment. I'm not saying once again I don't want this midfield,
just to ask
but
the question,
we can still win this
do you know?
game.
Do you know from the person in the comments, Adam, who said that? What they've said, they've asserted that Arsenal have to win this game. They put that forward almost as a given.
Yeah, the
Do we all
6 point
agree? Is that
Liverpool.
true?
Yeah, facts.
They need to win. I don't think.
Do they need to? Let's
need to
just
win this.
analyse that.
they're
though.
5
do
points
you
behind
ever? Do you
Liverpool-
ever 5 games into a season need to beat Man City at home? Do you ever need to do that?
I wouldn't say so usually, but the way I look at it is, and Arsenal's issue has been they've always looked at the Premier League as a race, whereas I think in this City era of Pep, it's about accumulating points. It's not about your opponent. If Arsenal in one of these title races got above 90 points, they would have won the league. It's not about where City are in that time, but if you think about where Liverpool are, where City are, you're putting that self-imposed pressure that we have to win this game in September. You should just be looking to win the games anyway, and every opponent is
100%,
just an opponent.
100%
But I
spot
think that pressure of it being City, maybe it's Arteta being against Pep and that whole
we
mind
need that.
Jedi mind tricks sort of thing going on. But
Yeah, but it's just the standard of the Premier League today. That's the pressure. Because if you lose this game, Arsenal, potentially, and Liverpool goes 6 points clear, tell me, guys, when they're going to drop 3 points or 6 points. Tell me.
maybe against
And
City.
then Arsenal need to win every game. Same as City. You need to win every game to keep up. So that is the pressure.
But Buvey, earlier this week, you said that if Man City lose, you concede the title race. Do you stand by that statement, or do you think there's longer to go?
I think because we beat United, I think it's slightly different now. I do. I think there's enough frailties with Liverpool. But I think if we draw the game, I think we're still in the title race in a big, big way. I don't want to draw the game. I want to win the game. I think City are more than good
No,
enough
but
to win this
a
game.
draw is
a draw's a
better
good
for Man
result for us.
City,
Yeah.
not just for the obvious reason. The obvious reason is the game's taking place in North London, so it's obviously a better result for City.
A draw
But the
for
other,
Man City helps Liverpool.
but the other reason why
Exactly,
it's a better result
exactly.
for City than Arsenal.
If
is
Man
because-
City draw this game today, sorry to cut you.
No, go
Rory.
on, never
If
silly.
Man City draw this game today, they're out of the race. If they lose today, they're out of the race. They
We
just
can
need to
draw
win.
away from home. We can draw these kind of
You're
games.
out the race. You're out the race.
And we've got the mentality. We've actually
They
won a
don't
Premier League
have
title
to
in this
prove
era.
anything
You've never won a
either,
Premier League
though,
title.
Miles.
They don't have to
Exactly.
prove it. Why don't they have to
You've never
prove
won a
anything?
Premier League title in the
What's
last
all this?
20 years.
Guardiola doesn't have to go and prove that he can win anywhere.
But they have to win though, because it's Man City and they spend money.
yeah, but
Yeah, but
What's
we could
this
lose
not-
this game and build enough momentum with enough experience. Erling Haaland's won back-to-back league titles. Rodri's won a treble. He's won 4 leagues in a row. Same with Ruben Diaz. There's a lot of experience here. You've not won diddly squat in the last 5 years.
So what does that mean? I'm just saying that doesn't change the point that if you don't win this game today,
If
or
you've
you
got
draw,
no
you're
experience
out.
doing something, how
I
can you
personally
sit here
think
and
out.
say you're going to suddenly do something out of
I think
nowhere?
it's too early. It's way too. It's,
Alright, cool.
it's
Do you
too
know-
early
do-
for
do-
City anyway because
Go
I
on,
think
Cam.
because with City even last season, right? By end of October, November time, that losing run they went on and dropping all those points, we said, "Rah, City are miles off it." Any other team, we would have confined them to Europa League football or even worse at that point. But knowing City every year can put 10 games together, 12 games.
When
together
when
to
did
get
they
back
last do that? When they faced us in the race, when we did the same thing
Yeah, that was
last
two
season.
seasons
No, since
Yeah, 2 seasons ago.
the turn
Yeah,
of the
but that's
calendar
right.
year, we've got the most
so I'm
points.
saying last
That's a
season they
complete
fell off.
different team.
But look how
It's a complete different
They
squad.
did go
but
on a
look
good
where-
run at the end of
look-
last season as well.
The
We
season was
started.
finished.
We
Yeah,
No,
started.
but it's
exactly.
only about
When they
they,
finished, they
they
finished.
fell off so bad and they still managed to get Champions League football. It's like if that was a title race, they can fall off in a title race
And FA
and
Cup
still
final.
manage to.
Yeah, but that's a
That's
top
his
4
point.
race. That's a different race. You can drop points in the top 4 race to make Champions
true.
League.
Yeah,
But they
I-
weren't that many points behind you guys last time.
Yeah, but the league's already finished and we had no midfield and no strikers. And they
HMRC,
still won.
HMRC, you just got taxed.
Yeah, but you don't stop
You got
playing.
taxed.
Yeah, we don't.
I pay my
Yeah, but you don't
taxes, by
stop.
the way.
You don't stop.
Just for that, I pay my taxes.
Miles.
No, you can't get me.
Miles, everyone said basically in January that Liverpool won the league. You lot didn't stop playing in January. You
course
went
not,
through to the end. And
yeah.
I'm saying at the end of the season, the table reflects how good or bad the team was that year context applied with injuries and whatever, but still.
We had major injuries. We had
I
major
thought
injuries.
City had their worst season on Pep, basically.
100%. And 2025, we got more points in 2025 than Arsenal since the turn of the calendar
That's
year.
very Spursy.
Let me ask you a
Yeah,
question.
That's very Spursy.
You want too many trophies with stats like
Just
that.
very Spursy.
You actually want too many trophies.
Ash Raya says with a super chat, gotta read it out. Haaland has to take revenge for what happened here last season with Lewis Skelly's celebration and playing Kendrick Humble in the stadium. That whole Arsenal thing still doesn't make sense. Owen says, oh my God, 3 defensive midfielders and Trossard over Eze. Arteta unleashes his inner coward self again. Man City 3-0.
It's embarrassing.
But the funniest thing is, I don't agree with it, but Arteta's done this before and he's come out, he's like, oh my God, he's pulled it off.
You know what? You know where you
that's the thing.
Miles is right.
Pull what off?
No, but Miles is right.
Results.
What result? You never won a Premier League title in this era.
Bro,
lads,
come on,
can I just flag something? Can I just flag something here?
Let's
Just
talk about today.
Miles, you are doing well. Because everybody's talking to you, and I'm doing it as well, and we probably shouldn't. We're talking to you like you've just been beat 3-0.
Exactly.
We are. We're all going.
I'm like
We're
he's
early.
Arteta.
We're early.
Yeah, we've all gone very early.
So what happens
But I'm
now?
convinced you're going to lose. I'm convinced of it. And by the way, if you ask a real City fan or ask a real Liverpool fan, they're the rivals. Arsenal aren't really part of the rivalry. They aren't. They're not.
I love that.
They're not part
That
of
is
the
a
rivalry.
great. That is a
Don't
great
They've not been
angle.
part of the
Don't
rivalry
bite.
since 2004.
Don't bite, man.
Great angle.
No, you're not a real rival.
he's never
They're not real
had one.
rivals. Adam, they're not real rivals.
Who would you rather be competing for the title with?
Chelsea are real rivals. You beat us in the Champions League final 5 years ago.
Don't
Am I lying?
I love it.
Don't bite.
I'm not,
I love
he's-
it.
To me,
I'll
he's not a
take
big
it.
club, so I'm not
Don't
biting. I'm not
I love it. I'm not going to
By
bite.
the way,
You're not a big club.
You two Chelsea fans, innit?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about yesterday or what?
Adam, I said no more smiling.
Mate,
This guy was smiling too much on his Instagram story.
We're going to come and do an
No more
HMRC.
smiling.
Mate, can you do me a favour? You haven't done any fan-led videos yet. Can you do one on Adam? Just find.
He's got years worth of
Yeah,
content.
yeah,
Let's
mate.
go through.
Yeah,
Too much
fuck
footage.
him up.
You know, I'll be honest, yeah. Yesterday, it was a dark day, but you know what? Cheered me up knowing I was going to be here today. Honestly, otherwise I'd have drank myself to sleep. Or something,
Yeah,
you know?
mate, it was
embarrassing.
It was bad. You're right, Adam.
bad.
We should discuss it. I think Manchester United.
We had you under the cosh immediately. Did you see the kickoff we took?
Mate,
Which is weird. Everyone went on the
Yeah,
left-hand
yeah,
side
yeah.
of the pitch and kind of just...
do you know
It was
there was
so
a moment?
hard, it was
Do you
like
know
rugby.
it's rare that this has happened to me. Do you know what I became on my way here when I was like reading what was said and that? Do you know that emoji on the iPhone, this little red face that's all angry? I turned into that on the train. I read Enzo Maresca's quote and he goes, "Thing is, once the keeper got sent off, we had no answer. Like there was nothing we could do." I was like, "That's 4 minutes into the game, you prick."
And you had
It's
45 minutes, 10 against 10.
It's 4 minutes into the game.
Nah,
You can't go, "Oh, mate, it's a shame. It's a shame he got sent off," because basically all the work that we did for the week leading up to the game, it was null and void because one geezer got sent off after 4
You can win
minutes.
a lot of football. And by the way, it's not 87 minutes with 10 men because they had a
They were down to 10
It's
men.
30 minutes of
Oh, no.
difference.
And also, if you think about who Man United are this season, if you think about the form that Man United have been in, Chelsea should be able to beat Manchester United 10 versus 11 anyway.
100%.
And you're changing to a system you never played either. Like,
Mate, the
it's just annoying.
substitutions.
What was it? Estavio and Palmer. Palmer had an injury, right?
Yeah.
No,
But
but I didn't. I don't think he
the
did.
double
I don't think he had.
Neto and
Palmer, stinker and hook,
I don't
apparently.
think he did have an injury. How can he have a stinker and hooked after 6 minutes?
He's injured.
I
right?
don't even think
Best
it was
player
an
on that
injury.
pitch, by the way.
I don't think it was an injury because he had ice on. People were like, "Oh, he's injured," but you could easily put ice on. You could easily keep playing
Now,
on an
apparently,
injury.
No, but he went
the
down the
manager
tunnel.
said he was unfit before the game and he just wanted to
Yeah,
play.
you don't want to risk
Because
it.
he loves Old Trafford, doesn't he? Is he in
Because
like
you're getting
fans?
smashed in the Champions League now and in the Premier League. You can't rely on the Conference League
Mate, have you
anymore,
seen the
lads.
week that
You've got
we've
the
had?
You've got
You've seen the
Lincoln
week that
City.
we've
You're not
had?
going to beat Lincoln City.
Mate, we've
Nah, don't say that,
in the last
don't
7
do
days.
that.
In the last 7 days, we've been to Brentford, didn't win. Bayern
Didn't
got
win.
embarrassed, and then Man United got humbled. It
Yeah,
was
but-
like a terrible, terrible week.
No, but if we're being honest, this is not down to our quality. This is down to individual errors.
Manager.
It is down to your quality
No,
as
you
well.
can say
Man-
manager. You can say manager. You can say manager all you want. Look at it, right? Brentford. In fairness, I will give that to the manager in the sense that you take the lead with however many 10 minutes left in the game. You don't manage the game. You start going on the back foot. Fair enough. You go away to Bayern. First goal, you can argue about if it was even a foul in the build-up. Tosin doesn't get his feet right. It goes right through him and hits Chalobah, own goal. Caicedo gives away a penalty for the first time probably since West Ham on his debut.
But aren't these quality issues? Don't you
And the
make a
third-
mistake on the job when you have a quality issue? There's
I've-
too many mistakes,
it
surely.
can be- it
Like
can be the
Sanchez, he's
case.
not a good enough keeper. He made the mistake. I know what you're saying, but
No,
he made a
that's-
mistake 3 minutes in. That's a red card because he isn't of the quality.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say our general play throughout games is bad.
Yeah.
I would
That's
say
the
that we
managerial
don't
though.
have that. You see, elite players, what makes them elite versus good players is that they don't make those errors. So I could say,
but
yes, there's a slight quality issue, but it's happened in maybe 4 games in a
I
row.
think
We've
it's
conceded. You know,
managerial.
we've conceded the same goal 3 times, which
Yeah,
is
I know.
which
Yeah.
is
That's down
Chalobah
to
going
the
in for
manager.
a tackle, Tosin being left by himself,
Yeah.
being 1v1 and doing nothing to prevent the shot coming off. We've conceded that 3 times this season already.
But imagine a situation like this. Imagine a situation where after a couple of minutes, Alisson gets sent off,
Yeah.
and Arne Slot takes off Gakpo and brings on Mamadashvili, takes off Salah and brings on Joe Gomez,
Yeah.
and takes off Ekitike and brings on Curtis Jones.
Yeah,
and
makes
by the way, leaves Florian Wirtz on the bench the whole game. You'd be like, wait, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, that was...
It was the most mental approach.
Yeah.
It was
He
clueless.
lost his mind that day.
It was
definitely-
unbelievable. Do you know what? I do
You
think
know what
there
he
is
said?
that.
He said, when we got the red card, we went to a back 5 because they attack with 5 players, so we need 5 players. What do you mean, bro?
I know.
You don't think like the players on the pitch could work that out in a back 4?
Yeah, man.
He's a very negative manager, isn't he? He's very like Mikel Arteta.
Yeah, he-
Very
I
scaredy
think some
cat.
of these managers overthink it as well sometimes.
Oh, of
Like,
course,
all
big
of the
time.
best ones.
It's
like,
because
they
he's a
just
BTEC Pep
overthink it.
Guardiola, though, isn't it? That's what it is.
They
You've
all
got
are.
a BTEC.
They're
No,
all
but-
copycats.
No,
man.
but he's
Of Pep Arteta is. They all are, man.
No, but
now
Arteta,
Pep's having to copy everyone else.
Arteta kind of does his own. What Enzo Maresca is. Enzo Maresca is literally a carbon copy in a crap way of your manager.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas Arteta is a disciple, but is trying to put his own spin on it.
But you're in a game against Bayern Munich. I watched the game, and I'm looking at if you did a combined 11, maybe. Oh, look, Palmer starts with Bayern Munich. There's no
Yeah.
question about it. With Elise, that's a tricky one. But apart from that, I think the entire back line for Bayern Munich, starting with Reece James, is 2 or 3
I
start
think
for
we get
Bayern
Cucurella in there
Munich.
as
You're a
well.
million miles away from Bayern Munich starting 11.
Caicedo, maybe.
Caicedo gets
Yeah,
in.
Caicedo,
We get at least 4 or 5 players.
Not 4 or 5.
João Pedro.
Cucurella.
Not sure about
Reece James.
Cucurella.
I'm not sure about
Who's
Cucurella,
their-
Carell.
Who's their left back?
It doesn't matter. How sure of Cucurella are you?
More sure of that than their left back.
You don't know
In
who
the
he
combined
is.
left. That's exactly. You know what it was? In my head, I was thinking Alphonso Davies, and I was like, oh, he's got an ACL. I don't know who's
Mate, I'm
replaced
going to
him.
do an HMRC on you.
I know, but my point is, Cucurella, like, as much as people are up and down about him, over the last year, he's been one of the best.
He has been. He has
He's-
been good. Just to cut you off there, we're going to get some predictions from the boys shortly for this big game. The players are about to take the field and kick off. Before we do that, remember, Sky Bet are giving you money back as a free bet if your build a bet on Arsenal versus Manchester City loses. That's up to £5. Myself and Buvey have a build a bet on today, which we'll be reacting to throughout the game. And yeah, make sure you get involved. Thank you to Sky Bet, as always, for the fans. And remember, 18 plus T's and C's apply. Please gamble aware. Right, we'll come to the City and the Arsenal fans at the end. But boys, what are your score predictions? We'll go to our guest, Carell, first. What's your score prediction for this one?
I'm going to go 1-0 City.
Ooh.
Raw?
I'm going to go 3-0 City.
I'm going to go...
Look at Mark.
I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal. Who wants to go first? Out of Buvey and
I'm at
Miles?
home, so away.
2-1 City. 2-1 City.
2-0 Arsenal.
Look at Donnarumma. What a keeper.
2-0.
What a keeper.
They don't even score today.
You like don't...
I watched you lot midweek. It was... it looked like an attack v defense training session against Napoli. After
They
that
had
red
10
card.
men,
How
unfortunately.
you get time to
You
watch
looked good
any
before it,
football
though.
this
Yeah,
week
yeah, yeah.
when you've been
100%.
watching Gary Taylor Fletcher play?
I did that yesterday.
I saw that.
The amount of football I watch is a joke. But I went to the Etihad to watch that game, and to be fair, City they look close to their best. To be honest, Doku looked
Foden
sharp.
looks great.
Foden looked.
I think they're
good.
going to be inconsistent though. It's probably why they can't win the league, because
Yeah.
there are probably going to be some inconsistencies.
But
there.
we've never
Listen,
seen a level of dominance in the
This is a big
league
test.
since like Fergie's days. And if you're gonna have, especially in this era, if you're gonna have squad turnover and buy younger players, and you're gonna have off years, like I have no doubts that City will get back to where they will need to, but not this year.
This City side's scary, lads. I mean, Donnarumma's 26. Gvardiol's been incredible.
Oh,
He
yeah, but
has
calm
been.
down, mate.
Who's he
It's
trying to
only the
fool?
other day that you were...
Gvardiol's been
that you were-
incredible.
Getting
crap.
smashed up by
Yeah,
Brighton.
yeah. You
Since
beat,
he's
you
come
beat,
back into
you
side,
beat
not
Man
a
United.
goal
You beat Man
conceded.
United. You gone mad.
And Napoli.
We're
Conte's
crap,
Napoli.
by the way.
There was a red
Conte
10
in
men.
Europe, though.
Napoli with Højlund up front.
This is
by the way.
Man City's
Ahmed
biggest.
Tomine.
This is their biggest test. This is your biggest test for the whole season. They ain't played no
Anfield
one.
away is
It's one,
tougher.
it's,
It's
one
a
of,
real.
it's one of your biggest.
Anfield away is
no,
going to
it's
be part of the
the
deciding
You know
game.
what's funny? Arsenal is everyone's biggest test, but Arsenal will never win the league.
No, listen.
You're making documentaries about it. I
Yeah.
can't
I'm just
believe
saying,
it.
No, for all the teams they've played so far, this is their biggest test. Arsenal.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
true.
Of course
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
No, of course it is.
So you beating Napoli 10 men within the first 10 minutes of the game, and beating Manchester United Yeah, it's good. Don't get me wrong. You get your results, but it means nothing. This is what it means.
No, this
If we
is-
lose today, you're right.
Yeah,
But I think
show
we're
me
gonna
what
win.
you're made of today.
Yeah.
If you beat Arsenal today, it's a statement. Man City, for me, they're
City
saying
got
they're
nothing
bad.
to prove to
feeling
you.
that they
Can I
will.
get some thoughts on this one? We got a super chat about Emery. Villa did score their first Premier League goal of the season today, but they drew 1-1 with 10 men Sunderland.
Mate, it's a great result for Sunderland.
gone, man.
Great result for Sunderland. I think Emery
He does
got a
this.
lot of credit in the bank, but at some point we're going to have some very uncomfortable conversations about him.
He does this all the time.
I think he's a brilliant manager. I've always spoken. We're underway here, by the way.
Come on,
Come on,
do these now.
let's
Up
Do
there, the
these now.
Get the
citizens.
Come on.
timer in track and
Let's
all
go,
that.
Arsenal.
I've constantly said that Emery is a class manager, one of the best in the league, deserves way more respect than he gets.
Mhm.
But this is unbelievably bad.
Yeah.
Like,
He'll turn it around,
unbevilleable.
Royce.
But
He'll
do you
turn it
think?
around,
I
yeah.
don't
They
think
got
so,
a good
'cause he
squad.
always does this. He does this every team he plays for. Every team he manages. Third season in,
Yeah,
it's like he gives up.
It is true. A lot of what Arsenal fans have said about him
Said it.
does look like it's coming true.
Does it all
He
as
hasn't been
well.
helped, by the way, has he? The
Yeah.
transfer windows was shocking for them.
Yeah,
It was
no,
a
but
flat window.
But the reason the transfer window
TSR.
the reason that the transfer window wasn't quite what it should have been was because he couldn't beat Man United on the final day of the season to
Emi
qualify for the
Martinez,
Champions League.
idiot, bruv. Idiot.
Like the reason they basically didn't qualify for the Champions League on goal difference, didn't they?
But what, they came...
Like they need to win another game. They need to win, certainly get a draw out of a.
I know what you're saying, but for Villa to come Champions League positions, then come sixth the following season, they had a run into the FA Cup semi-finals, which is rare for them. So they had a really good season last season, in my opinion. They were in the Championship 5 years ago.
They did, but the reason that they didn't get the transfer window that they wanted this summer was because of their own negligence. Like I find it a bit boring, you know, when
PSR is punitive in it. They should have had a better squad.
should have had-
They're selling Duran, they're selling
Yeah.
Ramsey, they're selling all these quality
Their
footballers.
plan, their
but
plan
then
blew
they're
up in their
funding,
face last year. They thought they was going to make
Loans that
Champions
are
League and
never
it
going to be
blew
made
up.
permanent as well.
Yeah,
They made
yeah.
Champions League, they would have had a bit more better recruitment,
Yeah.
but it
What-
blew up in their face.
what I don't get about Villa and Newcastle, you know how, and I'm not saying I like this.
Ooh, Arsenal are away.
Arsenal are away. Where's he go?
Gyökeres on the ball.
He looks sharper. He looks sharper every week.
He's five
It's a
against
terrible
Good
pass.
tackle.
When you say he
Great
looks
tackle.
sharper,
Who's that?
I don't know,
Kuzinov,
baby.
Kuzinov.
I predicted
that
it.
was an
Right back.
absolutely dreadful pass from Gyökeres, though. Like, you've got to make your man a favourite
He's
for the
a
ball,
donkey,
not 50-50,
100%.
haven't you? You've got to lay it
He's a
into his
killer.
path.
Trust me, you'll score.
You've got to make your man a favourite. You've
Who,
got to just
Gyökeres?
lay it
It's
into
a
his
bad
path.
pass.
No, I
Gyökeres,
agree.
just lay it
I
into his
agree.
path.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, he made it a 50-50 that Kuzinov won, but it should have never been a 50-50.
Ben White with a super chat says Marino.
Ben White?
He's on the bench.
Marino
doing?
scored a hat trick
tweeting
for
us.
Spain and scored versus City and Liverpool home and away, and he's still labelled as a DM. He's a box crashing midfielder. Michael says,
No, Frank Lampard was a box-crashing midfielder. Mikel Marino is not a box-crashing midfielder.
Probably
Good
his best
tackle.
quality though. Like,
We want this.
because if he doesn't score goals, what does he do?
Marino, I don't know.
Exactly. So
Yeah, he's-
I hear where they're coming from because if he doesn't score goals,
But they're just
he's
calling
offering
him something that he isn't.
He is though to some degree. He is
What's
a
he
box-
going to end
he
the
is a
season with?
box-crashing midfielder,
If it
though.
goes really well, he'll end the season with what, 10?
Who's better, Marino or Enzo Fernandez?
I'll give him Marino.
As a
Man. I'm
what?
sick of Enzo Fernandez.
Who would you rather have, Marino or Enzo Fernandez?
Is
did
neither
you
an
see
option?
Luke Shaw weights Enzo yesterday?
Did you see Mason Mount and Enzo Fernandez going for it again? What's happened there? I'd love to know.
Enzo tried it at Stamford
No,
Bridge
they had it before.
to get some like easy points with the Chelsea.
It worked as well. I tweeted about it. Right. I'm so easy.
And
It was
Mount
so
never
easily
forgot that.
pleased. Yeah.
But it kept kicking off. It kicked off after
Yeah.
one of the goals as well. I loved it.
Did it?
I loved that shit.
Yeah, I'm
bro.
surprised because
Pouring down with rain,
Mount,
everyone's kicking off.
despite my hostility towards him, Mount's not like a bad bloke. He's a good bloke.
Yeah.
He doesn't get into those kind of things really. I'm surprised. It must be Fernandez angling for it. His
His
crap.
attitude has stunk this season. Like
We're gonna
from an
kill these
outside
guys.
view, I can't speak to the man himself, but he just like even at which game?
Trossard with a
What-
good
what
run.
game was it that he
Kuzinov
scored
getting
in?
back well. He's won the ball there. Fair play.
What a
That was a
fucking
good tack-
footballer this guy is.
Trossard was looking for the free kick that was never
Didn't I
gonna
say
come.
Kuzinov a right back last week?
All right,
I said
relax.
it.
he was giving
been
it
3
to-
I
minutes.
told you Kuzinov right back.
3
But I
minutes.
told you it was going to happen.
Yeah.
By the way, it's been
I told
3
you
minutes.
last week.
It's been 3 minutes.
Come on.
He's going against Leandro
Kuzinov,
Trossard.
I love this guy, man. Big up Azerbaijan. No, seriously, mate. He's the David Beckham of Azerbaijan.
The bad boys are back here.
I want to be Azerbaijani.
He's the first Azerbaijani in the Premier League.
Is he?
I think so, yeah. That's why it's massive. They're a massive country, mate. Like 50 million people.
They have a Grand Prix.
So they
there
all
and
support
that,
City
don't
now?
they?
Yeah, they're all City fans.
Damn.
You got a G-Wagon, didn't he, for getting married?
Did he?
Yeah, they bought him a G-Wagon.
Hey, these
I
guys-
want to be. I want
He's
to be.
doing too much research, man.
It's a G-Wagon.
What,
The really
Azerbaijan?
square.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're nice.
They're awful.
No, what?
Yeah,
Are they
that's
good?
right.
You got it for free.
beautiful.
It looks like you
Don't matter.
would
Sell it
drive
on
around
the
a
black
film.
market.
Is it a good car?
Sell it on Facebook.
Are they?
That's a good shot.
It looks
Like a
like
G-Wagon.
no. It looks like it's for farming or something. Like you could tow something along.
It's like it's close to
love
like a Land
Volvo.
Rover than a.
Are they luxurious inside? then? Are they?
Yeah.
Class there.
What do you drive? A Mini
100
Cooper,
grand that
Rory?
car, mate.
Volvo.
Rory,
What, you're in a Mini
Volvo
Cooper?
Saab.
Volvo.
Oh, I thought you were in a Mini Cooper.
No, I'm a Volvo man.
Good machines, though. Good engine, so.
Also, guess what? lads, where's Kushner from?
Azerbaijan,
not.
according to Buvey.
He's not.
No, I think Kazakhstan.
All right.
It's Azerbaijan. I'm joking.
All right, you're 0 for 2 because it's Uzbekistan.
He doesn't even know where his players are from.
I was trying to help you, but you didn't say the.
That's actually what I meant, though. I just didn't
Out
say
of
it.
nowhere. Big up Azerbaijan.
Uzbekistan.
Yeah, they're a really big country, 50 million people.
Azerbaijan's like,
See, there's an HMRC.
Buvey.
But you can't use it because you're on the show.
No, we can't use it.
You already know what
Yeah,
happens.
I think you use it.
I've got
Use it.
timestamps.
Yeah, use it.
Yeah, Uzbekistan. Yeah, big up
I've got a case
Uzbekistan, man.
file on you. First the Neymar stuff. Now this. Like, yeah, I've got a video. It's like,
What was his Neymar stuff?
He said Neymar
Bale over
wasn't
Neymar.
better than Bale, and then he started talking about. Basically, said he's not that good, and Bale would have been better in it.
Bale was-
I didn't say. I just think he's overrated. He's not top 10 Brazilians of all time.
Yes, he is.
He is.
Comfortably. Comfortably.
Christ.
Comfortably top 10 all time.
Neymar is the best
I
Brazilian
can
to
give
play.
you 10, but you just don't let me finish. So what can I do?
But I would say
Give us 10 better than Neymar. Go.
Ronaldinho.
Kaka.
Ronaldinho.
That's one.
I'll do it with
Ronaldinho.
you.
2,
No.
R9.
3.
Yes.
I said Ronaldinho's better than Neymar.
No.
Yeah.
You're young. You're young.
Just
listen,
Just leave it,
don't
you're
say I'm
young. No, you're young.
Ronaldinho.
You're
I grew up
young.
on Ronaldinho.
You're young.
Ronaldinho's better than
Ronaldinho.
No, he's not.
He is.
You're
He
young.
won
Based
the
on
Ballon
what?
d'Or. He
You're
won the
young.
Ballon
You're
d'Or.
young. You're young.
You
That's
see-
what I got to put it down to. You're young.
Right, Neymar. You see,
We're not going to get into that debate. Make him finish. Make him finish. Make him
Rivaldo.
finish. Make him
Rivaldo.
finish.
Rivaldo's
Romario.
Rivaldo's not better.
You did- you
Rivaldo's not
Rivaldo
better.
is.
Romario could be.
Rivaldo is better. Rivaldo won a Ballon d'Or as well.
Pele.
Pele. In the box.
He won a Ballon d'Or?
Jorginho.
Yeah.
Jorginho.
What about Martinelli?
Juninho.
Jorginho.
Kaka. Roberto Carlos.
I'm not even
Anyone.
joking. I'm not
Roberto
even
Carlos isn't ahead of
joking.
Neymar.
Thiago Silva.
Thiago Silva.
That's a good
Thiago
argument.
Silva.
It's a good argument, but it's not
Thiago
true.
Silva's fucking unreal.
Nah, he was good though.
Cafu.
No centre backs.
Cafu.
Top 10.
So you're going to tell me Cafu?
To be fair, he did win.
Neymar's
Three different World Cup
record
finals.
goal scorer for Brazil.
Gilberto Silva.
Taffarel.
Do you know what?
Zico.
You want to know what the difference between Neymar and
Socrates.
everyone else that you've named is that he's the only one that's played in the era with the two aliens that are Messi and Ronaldo, and everyone expected him to be on their level. And the fact that he wasn't, it seems like there's something missing.
No, I get
but
you.
they are so good. People, don't, I think we don't realize how good those two are. That even Neymar being considered a tier or even 2 tiers below them is better than most eras. Ronaldinho only had an old Zidane, maybe a Thierry Henry, a Shevchenko in that time.
Kaka.
No.
Henry. Trezeguet.
No, but Kaka
Del
was after
Piero.
Ronaldinho.
Lampard.
Rooney.
Kaka
Gerrard.
won it after
Beckham.
Ronaldinho.
Gerrard.
You know that
Ronaldinho's era was harder.
Kaka won it 07.
07,
Ronaldinho won it 05. So Kaka wasn't.
No, but Kaka was a great player. Kaka was
No,
a
no, but he wasn't. When
in 05.
Ronaldinho was competing for the Ballon d'Or, Kaka weren't Kaka. Is what he's saying.
Yeah, but we're saying that the eras are different.
Prime
I think
Kaka.
Ronaldinho makes MSN better. Ronaldinho definitely makes MSN a better.
I don't think so.
Free.
Wait,
MSN is-
Ronaldinho.
MSN's better
You know why?
Ronaldinho
'Cause
than Neymar.
Neymar's a better goal scorer, and if you watch MSN in that Enrique system, Neymar played a lot off the ball. He didn't need the ball to dribble as much,
Yeah.
and he's a better finisher than Ronaldinho.
He's not-
You've got to look at I believe in evolution, yeah, and things get better over time. Things get better over time, and Neymar is the souped-up version of any of those Brazilians in 2000.
He's not better than
whether it's
Ronaldinho,
Robinho,
though. Yeah.
Ronaldinho.
So if you
and
believe in
all those guys.
evolution, what about the guy that came 6 years before him in terms of Pele? Because he's not better than Pele.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. You
Oh,
think he's
stop
better than
it.
Pele?
Pele won a World Cup. It was 16.
God, anyone show me Pele tapes that aren't at the World Cup.
He's
No, show me
Santos'
one
greatest
Pele.
ever. He's
Show me
Santos'
some-
greatest
okay,
ever player.
How many highlights have you seen him at Santos?
Tons, mate.
Where?
Tons.
What? Where's
You give me that link. You send me that link, Buvey.
So I'm not. I can't talk about Maradona. I can't talk about
No, but you see-
Beckenbauer.
No,
I can't talk about
Maradona was the
Maradona.
80s. There's a lot more footage of
Yeah.
Maradona than
You
there
see
is.
Mar-
breaking.
you can-
Maradona played 94 World Cups.
City. 3-2.
City.
Haaland to the box.
Have it.
Offside.
Bosh.
Nah,
Offside.
he's not,
It's
man.
not offside.
He's on,
Celebrate.
he's on, Mo.
He's gonna
It's
play.
not offside.
HMRC now.
What do you mean that now?
One-
He ain't won the game.
1-0 champions coming,
They
baby.
can't break us down, guys. Come to the Emirates. They don't break us down.
You ain't gonna lose the game.
They actually walk through the middle of the pitch as well to get that goal.
Geraldine.
Within 10 minutes. 10 minutes they score a goal.
That is what real winners do, Miles.
Yeah, stay
What do you
humble.
mean?
eh?
It's not done.
Stay humble.
Remember we've done this
Stay
before.
humble, eh?
Remember we've done this before.
Oh,
We ended up with
yeah, it's
5-1.
true, you know.
Ah,
It's
It's your
It's
piss
not
out
what-
with
Yeah,
this.
but look, this.
Watch
This
this.
is
Get
what me and
counter
Carol
attack.
was saying at the start. What's going to happen when City score early?
Mate, look at
Because
that
now
on the
you've got
break.
all
It's
these
so
goals.
easy.
Nah, we
Who
can
plays
still
this
score.
ball? Who's carrying?
Is that a phone
That's
assist?
Reinders.
Bernardo,
Reinders.
Reinders.
Great finish. Right foot as well.
Mate, this is
What
Haaland's
happened?
worst ever
Look at that.
start.
Oh, he doesn't do build up.
Gabriel got done up, bro.
Dreams
he let
do
Gabriel
not come true.
Done up.
Gabriel.
Barking at his defenders.
He can't
to
even
get
run.
back.
See you later, Saliba. See you later. Have a bit of that.
Gabriel got
Have a bit of
spun,
that.
didn't he?
You still not think he's the best?
Haaland?
Yeah.
At what?
Oh,
As a number 9, you don't think he's the best number 9?
He's not better than Kane. Definitely not better.
That's fair.
Nah.
That's fair. That's
not
fair.
better.
Come on.
No, Kane scored
Someone says
10
Kane's
hat tricks
better
in
than
100
Haaland. We
games.
can't
It's
argue.
scary.
Mate, have you seen Kane's Bundesliga record?
Scary.
Have you seen Haaland's?
Kane's have blown it out. Or Kane blew
Yeah, but he
Lewandowski's
played
out
less.
of war.
Yeah, but he played.
No,
he played less games.
Mate, I'm even
we seen
even
the
in a
time up? I don't
non-comparison.
think it's
Even in a non-comparison. When I was watching the Chelsea game midweek, they put up Haaland's Bundesliga record.
Yeah.
Kane's Bundesliga record. It's not. It's very very nearly a goal a game.
Pep Guardiola wanted Kane. He
But
didn't want Haaland.
if you're a top striker, you should be going there and scoring nearly a goal a game. In Bundesliga.
Yeah, but-
Look at the players we've bought from the Bundesliga that were putting up numbers. I'm not saying
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Kane's not Kane.
Yeah, but he's done
we
it in
saw
the
him
Prem,
do it in the
though.
Prem. Like, he
Yeah,
scored
yeah.
213 Premier League goals and all that. I'm saying, but I think Haaland, as a number 9, his instinct for...
I think
Getting
Kane.
goals
I think
is
Kane's better. I
He's
think
a better
Kane- I
goal
think-
scorer.
I
He's a
think-
better player, Kane. Kane's a better total footballer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd rather
better
have
footballer, but I think...
I'd rather have
I
Haaland
think
in
Haaland's
Champions
the
League final.
Yeah.
100%.
No
chance.
No
No chance.
What?
Kane in
What?
finals.
Final,
The man
don't
that
joke
was
with
at-
that one.
No
Kane
way.
in final.
The man that was at Wembley and didn't want to take a
I've
penalty.
seen 2 England finals with my own eyes. It
The
was
man that gave
embarrassing.
up a penalty at Wembley.
Who?
Haaland.
Harry
Haaland.
Kane don't give up that penalty, bro.
Yeah, but I'm talking in the
And we're
Champions League
talking
final. He
about
had a
Man
good Champions
City
League
here.
final against Inter
Harry
Milan.
Kane elevates Man City.
No, he doesn't.
Buvey, do you think this is fair? If Kane had agitated for a move like Isak did, got the move to City that summer, he would have gone to City. You would have won a treble. He would have broke the Premier League goal scoring record. I think that Kane would have a
I don't know
Ballon
if we
d'Or
win
by
a
now.
treble with King. I don't know
Kane
if we
would have
win
had a Ballon
treble with
d'Or.
King.
Some of the goals that...
Well played,
Some of the goals that Haaland scores, like no other striker on the planet.
Yeah,
can
agreed,
score.
but that's applicable to Kane as well.
But no, not really. And I say that because
Mate, I can
you
think
see De
of
Bruyne
Kane,
that
I can
first
think
season.
of Kane goals that the goal from the corner flag against Arsenal
Yeah,
when he's wearing the mask and that.
No,
Yeah.
that was cold.
That was a great goal.
That was
Yeah,
like-
but
that was
that's
like-
not being scored by
that
any
was-
other striker.
But that's like that's a goal from, like, let's say a broken piece of play. But I'm talking about Kevin De Bruyne was literally doing the equivalent of an alley-oop in basketball, where he would just put it in anywhere,
that's
and
true.
Haaland would just jump and go get it.
Yeah.
And when I went to watch him midweek, there was a cross that came in from the left-hand side, and the way he's jumped and got like,
I agree with that. He can make bad passes assists.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But I think Kane does as well. I think Kane and Kane's vision is definitely
Yeah.
superior.
Kane
better-
It depends
better
what you
goals.
want.
Yeah.
It depends.
Kane doesn't need anybody else to get a goal. I think Haaland does.
Yeah,
Kane could
that's a
create
good shout.
something.
That's a good
Kane
shout.
just creates something out of nothing.
But it gets
But
to
then
the point where if you're scoring 50 goals a season, why didn't Kane ever do that in England? He never scored 50 goals in a single season when he
Because he
was
wasn't in a
England.
good team.
And the second one is, I don't know if he wins a treble.
Play for Tottenham, mate.
bro.
I think if
But I don't know. We haven't seen enough evidence, especially in finals as well,
come
of Kane
on.
doing it. At the highest level. He's won one league title
I
in
believe
20
that
years.
if he played, do you remember the year where Haaland did his numbers? You know, Kane scored about 30 goals that season.
Yeah.
Tottenham
Yeah, of
were
course. Yeah,
terrible.
yeah,
Tottenham were terrible. It was a one-man team.
Crazy. He scored over 230 goals for Tottenham.
Yeah.
I think
What are we
Haaland's so
doing
good he'd
here?
score more goals for
It's
Tottenham.
mad.
I think he's better than Kane as a goal scorer.
They're both.
Kane is a
so- so-
machine.
They're 1 and 2,
to go
aren't they?
back,
They're
to
1
go
and
back
2.
to Haaland. Look, of course I rate it. Like, obviously, like especially this season when City haven't looked great at times. He's been the shining light.
So if not Kane, he's second for you. Or you still have an
It's
Isak?
Kane and Haaland 1 and 2.
Isak
Yeah.
to be.
Whether-
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think Isak's in
Disagree.
the conversation. I think
I
he's
think
very
Isak's
good,
in the
but
conversation.
No,
Jesus
he's not.
Christ, man.
Do you know
Nah,
why? Because the only
I get it.
attribute he's in the game, in that conversation, is dribbling. Outside of dribbling, there's nothing he
He's a
does on the
finisher.
football pitch.
He's not a better
He's not a
finisher
better
than Kane or
finisher than
Haaland.
Haaland.
No, he's not better than both of them, but he's
Lightning-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah,
He's lightning quick as well.
And he hasn't scored
So
many
is
Champions League
Haaland.
goals. I think that matters. He hasn't scored many goals at the highest level. Like he
played
hasn't.
one
but it's not. He's been playing for Newcastle.
Yeah,
But that's just where he is right now in his career. He's nowhere near Haaland's
that goal that Isak
reputation.
scored against Liverpool. You know when he like lashed it home from outside the box.
Yeah.
That's not even what he's meant to be good at. That's not his goal.
Yeah.
And he's scoring goals like that. Like the variety of goal that Isak has at his
I think
disposal.
Isak is potentially right there, but he's not alongside.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I think people jumped the gun and said, because especially if you talk about City had a bad season, Haaland by nature probably had a disappointing season. Like we're talking about now, apparently he's in good form, but this is his worst start in the
This
season.
is worst ever
Like-
start, and yet he scored 5 goals in 4 games.
but
Yeah,
that was-
that's like that.
Do you remember that
that's
year
an
when he
alien.
arrived though? Do you remember you played? I remember you played West Ham early in the season and he did the thing. Didn't he score like 2 hat-tricks in the first like 3
He
games?
scored
or
3
something?
hat-tricks in 8 games.
Yeah. You're like, wait,
It
what?
took Michael Owen
That was-
47
Kane
attempts
got
to
30
do
That
that.
was off the back of me going, he's going to score
13
15.
goals.
Because I said he's going to score
including
15
England.
all season.
I've
I
just
said-
looked at
when I was talking
Wikipedia.
to Fogden, I said he's going to score. He's going to score 15 all season, and he'd actually scored 15 by the end of September,
That's crazy.
which is crazy. Like you know when I said 15, that's not a rude shout.
it's
either.
Reinders.
That tackle was
I've
Just
Miles,
wait.
watch
just
this,
wait.
watch this, Miles, look at this.
Goku does
Gabriel
well.
got left.
Gabriel
Haaland's
got spun, man. But Saliba doesn't do enough
It was a
either.
weak tackle from the midfield, man. It was
You
weak.
guys are soft, man.
Mate, Saliba's just running away. You got
I think Zubamendi's got the physicality for the Prem.
Soft. Look at Zubamendi running around.
it's an easy finish in the end. I mean, it's a great finish,
Headless
but he
chicken.
does it so easily.
I love this guy,
We
man.
need Arsenal to win because City
It's
would
not
10-year
over, bro.
contract,
Liverpool
by the way.
would win the league, man.
Trust me,
10-year
it's not,
contract.
it's not over, Adam. It's not
He's on a
over.
10-year contract. Haaland.
Central mid shouldn't
Give him all the
Have
money.
you pulled that one off then?
Huh?
Have you pulled that
He
one?
wants to stay at the biggest club in
Do you think
one of
do
the
you
biggest
think
clubs in
that's-
Europe.
Do you think they've done that because he wants to stay, or do you think they've done that so that if he goes to say Real Madrid, that
Protection.
the Real Madrid thing?
I think his initial contract was only 3 years, which is like risky, isn't it?
Raiola was
But I don't think-
about then though, wasn't he? Yeah, Raiola don't let you sign a 10-year contract, bro. You mad?
Yeah.
Raiola goes, hold on, 1 minute. What are we doing?
Well, he
here?
does for the money, but there's just a break clause every year or something like that.
No, but his
There's a
whole
release
kind of-
clause for a very
his whole
low
thing
amount of
was
money.
kind of like moving players for free
Yeah,
at the end
yeah.
of deals and getting the transfer.
Yeah,
fee,
true.
like-
but that's
the 89 million we paid for Pogba, 42 or something went, to
him.
Raiola.
But that's what Kane should have done.
Wow.
You know,
Including.
No, of the 89, 40 of it went to Raiola.
But do you know what Kane should have done? You know when Kane had his brother doing his dealings? If Kane had really agitated for a move out of Tottenham, he should have just got on the phone to somebody like Kia Jarabchian and gone, look, this is the situation, get me out of this deal. And Kia Jarabchian would have gone, okay, I can do it, it's going to be messy, I can get you out of it, it's going to cost you 25 million quid, but I can do it, do you want to do it? And Kia Jarabchian would have gone, yes, Kane would have gone to City
Harry
instead of
Kane's problem
Haaland,
was-
Kane would have won a Ballon
He's
d'Or.
too
He
much of a
wanted
nice
to
guy.
maintain his reputation at Spurs,
Which is
and
good, though.
And in English football was like his way of pushing it was going. His agent, get Gary Neville on the phone and we'll
Yeah.
do that interview. But then
But
that
mate-
was it.
but
You
mate-
have to leak into the press.
Why
You have
not?
to do all this kind of shit.
Didn't he miss like 1 day of training? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. And he didn't play
then he
against
felt
City
bad
and
and
they
he
won.
went
They,
in.
beat City, they played City opening day of the season, they beat them, and all the Tottenham fans were singing, "Are you watching Harry Kane?" But if Kane had got out of there earlier, like, what's he doing in the Bundesliga? for
He should have.
God's sake?
It's a
Harry
shame,
Kane
man.
rightfully
It's a
should have
shame.
left. He should have left after that Champions League final. When they lost,
Yeah.
that's when he should have been out.
Yeah.
Because he
I
got
agree.
them to a final. I tried. I didn't win.
They had a
I'm out.
nice
But by
day.
then he'd signed that stupid contract.
But Levy would not have let him go.
Yeah.
We had the same issue with Modric.
Yeah,
before he went to Real Madrid.
He went on
like,
strike to come to us, didn't he?
and he still didn't let him go.
No.
I think Levy's one of them guys who goes, just sign the deal, I'll let you go.
Yeah.
Knowing.
Yeah.
That's why I don't. You see the gentleman's
Arsenal in
agreement
the
thing?
box.
I don't get it. Like,
There's no gentleman.
There's no
Yeah, there's no gentleman involved.
If they get-
It's got to be
You
pen
get to the end of the
to
season
paper.
and they're like, no.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, pen to
Like
paper.
Isaac, he got himself in that position, and then they had a change
but
of
Isak-
staff and all this kind of stuff. And
But Isak did
the
the
new
right
staff
thing.
are going, well, I'm not
Yeah, but
going
the
to
way
honour
he
their
carried himself was
promises.
disgusting.
Isak did the right thing. Look how we're talking about Kane. We're talking about him with pity. What's
No,
he
we're
doing
not
wearing
going to
lederhosen and that? He should be scoring massive goals. Like, what's he doing? He should be scoring massive goals, winning title after title in his country, breaking
You
records
got
and winning
Alpha
Ballon
there,
d'Ors.
bro. you got Alpha there.
Yeah, I heard him laughing, yeah.
It's embarrassing. It feels like a bit of a last chance for Kane. It doesn't feel like he wants
No,
to
I
go to
know.
Bayern Munich.
I
It
know.
felt like, well, I might as well win a league title somewhere.
But if he had agitated, got out of the club,
Mad way.
imagine what would be happening.
Chinged him.
You won't get past anyone now. Look at this. See?
Won a corner.
That's
Real winners, these. These are real winners, Miles.
that's
You're watching
terrible.
11 winners on the pitch.
with Madueke.
City, Man City. The Man City
is the
11.
same-
This guy's won more league titles in the Premier League era than Arsenal Football Club. Phil Foden, he's won 6 Premier League titles and we're
That's good for
slagging
him.
him off, yeah?
That's good for him.
He's been
But he's still-
unbelievable in the last
still a
few
baby
weeks.
boy when it comes to my club.
Unbelievable. I love Phil
Anderson won
Foden.
4 Premier League
I
titles.
love Phil.
No, I was
Won
going to say
13 titles.
when it comes to Madueke, this is the same Madueke I've seen since Chelsea. Even with the Kirkes game, I feel like he's an outlet. He'll get you down the line. He might get past his fullback, but after that, it's a lottery. What happens?
You think
next.
there's a
And-
lot of hype going on at the moment?
Yeah, I think there's. What is it? I think when he
No, I'm-
when he got sacked. No.
I said he breathing
But
like this.
Yeah. He was ready to fight. He was ready to fight. But let me land.
I think we got a good deal. You lot bought
No.
Gittins and all these guys.
Let him land, man.
Okay.
So obviously when we sold him, when Chelsea, I'm a Chelsea fan, but when we sold him to Arsenal, there was that big petition campaign, like, say don't bring Madueke,
No to
have no to
Madueke.
Madueke and all this stuff.
Silly.
He comes to Arsenal and they go, oh wait, he's actually all right. But to overcompensate, they've tried to make it seem like Chelsea are missing out. And I get what you're saying, Miles. We
You make-
haven't signed great players to replace, even though I think Esteval will be better than him, basically off the bat. Other than that, he's the same guy. He's the same frustrating
Esteban
winger.
got hooked at Manchester United, didn't he?
Yeah, but
He's got a red card,
That's
by
due
the
to
way.
red card. That's due to red
sure
card.
about
And due to
wild.
terrible
Dude,
management.
that's
as well.
wild.
That's so
Due to
crazy.
terrible management.
That's crazy.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I'm
I'm not sure.
Due to terrible
You're not
management.
sure?
Not sure about
No,
Esteban. I'm
but do you know what? If If we had sold Madueke for the money that we sold it for, they've gone.
Come on,
Arsenal
early.
have been dispossessed in the
Dude,
worst
Mendy
possible
was
place.
shot.
Just take a
Marino.
shot. Take a shot.
Grinders.
Oh,
The thing
come
is-
on.
because
He's 20
But
points.
mate, if, you know when we had got, you know when we sold Madueke, ultimately I wasn't not in favour of that. Said him fine. But if you want to win the league, what you do is you sell Madueke and you go and you buy Eze. If you don't want to win the league and you want to make money, you sell Madueke and you go and you buy this Gittins geezer.
Yeah.
Like, you're not trying to win the league. You're not trying to assemble a squad capable of winning the league.
I've got nothing against like Gittins like I haven't watched enough of him for Dortmund purely for the fact that I have no interest in Bundesliga forwards playing for my club anymore.
Oh, how's that gone to them?
And I feel like if we're gonna have this pot of money that we're willing to dip into and buy players, at some point, I understand it's gonna break wage structures and stuff, but find superstars.
But
We
they're not
can't keep
trying,
doing this.
Carell, man, they're not trying to do that. What we're trying to do, there's so many players that Chelsea have signed
Chelsea talk.
that have been signed never to play for the club. It's about them improving, making their value worth more. So, for example, we desperately needed a goalkeeper. We desperately needed 2 centre-halves.
Yeah.
Colwell got injured as well. Kind of terrible news, but at the right time, you could go and sign somebody. We could have easily gone and spent 70 million quid, signed Donnarumma and Gahey. We did spend money on the final couple of days. We signed Buonanotte and Garnacho. It's not about making a good football team, is it?
Yeah.
It's about creating...
Because I'm
Wasted-
Reinders
I think
Wasted the money.
I understand
Wasted
the
the money.
logic behind it. It's a very like American sports style thinking of
Yeah,
like
venture capital.
bring young like draft picks, for example, in American sport, and then let them grow and turn into a championship winning team. But football doesn't work that way. You do need
There we are.
Arsenal
We're
in.
in. There we are.
Smash him now.
nah.
He ain't got no pace versus Kuznetsov.
That should have been
This guy's
Gyökeres.
wearing Timberlands, man.
It's Gyökeres. It's not Gyökeres. It's
Trossard.
Trossard, bro.
Yeah, Trossard's wearing Timberlands.
Oh, have a day off.
Heavy
Oh,
touch.
that's-
Heavy
oh,
touch.
that's the-
The Arsenal,
that's
yeah?
grim.
The Arsenal.
Can't control the football.
That's
See
how
you
I
later.
would have controlled
You're
that
getting- you're
football.
getting-
Yeah,
Well
mate.
done.
Yeah.
Hustle
I'll go
and
to the
bustle,
game. Why are
well
you
done.
firing it in at me?
Well done.
This is laid in.
This is why you need. This is why you need a midfield that can play.
Well
Now the
done.
game's on top.
Oh, that's a foul.
By the way,
You
can
can-
I ask everybody who's watching this, if you're watching this and you haven't yet clicked like, is there any way that you could please click like? It really helps us out. I've got no idea why, but it does help us out.
More
So
importantly,
if you would
click
do it,
subscribe as well.
click subscribe while you're doing it, but like also very helpful, apparently.
I like Noddy Madueke though. Obviously, when Arsenal signed him, there was a big uproar about no to Noddy Madueke and all this petition rubbish.
Did you sign it?
No.
I signed yes to Madueke.
5 grand.
No, so no,
It was
that's
on
good.
YouGov.com.
Well done.
whatever it is.
You should have signed. Yes, that's good. The thing is, it was just the timing. Obviously, Arsenal was after a striker. We didn't know he was going to get Gyökeres, and rightfully so. Arsenal fans were thinking, and me as well. If we sign Madueke, they're going to do the same thing the way they do to us. Year in, year out. Oh, we spent the money. We can't afford the Eze. We can't afford the Gyökeres because we spent the money. So we're thinking we're wasting our money, not quote unquote wasting our money or putting our money in other areas where we don't need it right now.
Yeah.
Because we needed a striker. But Madueke is what Arteta sees in Madueke, what I think is he's a profile. Okay, if we lose Saka like we have done this season, at the beginning of the season, you take off Saka. He's a similar profile to Saka on our team. We don't have one. Ifo Eneri has played right wing last year. He wasn't good. He's not good. He's lost on the right wing. So what are we forced to do? We play Martinelli right wing. So it changes our whole style of play because now you've got a right-footed player on the right-hand side who's crossing the ball. We don't play that way. So now you've got Madueke. You could do the same thing as...
I think
No,
if
he's
he's
not
been
better
bought, if
than
he's been
Saka.
bought for what you're
He's a
saying,
backup,
Miles,
he's a
I think
backup.
if he's been bought for what you're saying, I think it's a very good signing.
He's a
actually.
backup.
Playing a lot of
backup.
football for a backup, though, isn't he?
Yeah, but the Saka's injured. So that's the only reason why he's playing. He doesn't start over Saka.
It doesn't move the needle. It doesn't move the
He's a
needle.
backup though.
The squad player.
It's
though.
a squad
It is a good signing
he's an
off the
international.
back
You
of
know what,
signing
though?
Eze
Their
as
tune
well.
did change. I know Miles kind of alluded to it there. But when they thought that money meant they weren't getting Eze,
Yeah.
they were hounding
Yeah.
Madueke.
It
And
was a
once
good-
they got Eze, they were like, we can make
Actually,
this
quite a
work.
good signing. No, but I agree
that's
with
what
that.
it is, though,
I think it's a good signing with Eze and a bad signing without Eze.
Yeah.
It's a fucking foul.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
if we
foul.
get
Hang on,
fucking shambles.
Can you
talk
stop
about what you
swearing?
swear
Mate,
if
so
you want.
uncouth.
It was a foul.
So uncouth.
What happened, Boo?
Well, he's just gone down his Achilles on Reinders. Yeah, it must have been timber. It's embarrassing. Let's have a
Do you
look.
know where your Achilles is?
Yeah, I do. I've pulled it a
He was
few
holding
times.
his
I'm not
shin,
fit
wasn't
enough. Look, that's a fucking foul.
Oh, he's lost the ball, man.
Foul.
Look. He
Where are
doesn't
these
even touch him.
Buvey.
refs? He's
Buvey.
I'm not saying nothing.
Don't even touch him.
Who's that?
That's you.
Fuming.
Just caught him taking pictures.
Who's that? That's you. Owen with the super chat. Thanks for your super chats, by the way. If we miss any of them out, I do apologise. Every big game, Kane, this was relating to the Kane chat we had. Every big game, Kane has been expected to perform. He goes missing. He was never as good as Suarez, Lewandowski, Benzema, Henry, Rooney, or Aguero.
He's nowhere near Suarez. He's nowhere near Benzema.
Lachlan says Chelsea wasted a month on Simmons to pay extra for Garnacho.
True.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, you can't look. I don't think that we're running a particularly good way. I mean, I really dislike what the ownership are doing to the club. Also, I think Enzo Maresca yesterday, I cannot believe it might
tackle.
be.
Well
it might
done.
be one of the worst managerial performances ever. It's like Ranieri away at Monaco levels of terrible. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank at right back levels of terrible from Maresca.
Jimmy Floyd,
Who did that?
Ranieri did that.
Ranieri in Monaco. We played Monaco in a semi-final. We got done by, do you remember Morientes?
Yeah.
We beat Arsenal in a semi. We beat the Invincible.
Evra Morientes
Beat
and
Arsenal
all
in the
that.
quarters.
That was a good sight.
Beat Arsenal in the quarters, Wayne Bridge. Played Monaco. Went away from home and Ranieri. It's where the Tinkerman came from. And it just went terribly. He got Hasselbank on the pitch and played him right back.
What was the thinking behind that?
Get as many attackers on the pitch as possible and hope for the best.
Corner.
Yeah, but that's also the same era of football that Stuart Pearce put David James up front.
That was made-
Everyone was going
And he had a
mad.
striker on the bench.
Yeah.
John Mackin.
Was it John Macken?
Was it John Macken? Yeah. He
He
scored a
was
great goal
fuming.
against Tottenham when
Yeah.
he scored that goal. When you were
5-4.
when you're 4-0 down and
4-3
1-5-4.
win, yeah.
3-0 down and
Buvey,
1-4.
I never heard your... Sorry, Raw. I never heard your build about. What was your build about?
Erling Haaland to score. That's 1 of 3, so I've already got that one in. Both teams to score, but I'm not sure about. I don't think Arsenal are going to score from now. I really don't.
Come on,
So I've already lost
come
the
on.
money.
You know what to do, Declan. You know what to do, Declan. Here we
Phil
go.
Foden's getting assist.
Nico
Phil
Jova,
Foden.
come on. Off the back of that, it's going to be a lovely clip here.
William Saliba.
Come on.
What, against
do the-
Donnarumma?
Do the right thing,
The best keeper in
Declan.
the world.
William Saliba.
You know,
stand
Arsenal
up.
fans are saying David
Everyone
Rice
score,
better.
but off the back of yours. Yes.
Oh,
Oi.
Donnarumma. I told you he's the best keeper in
Remember
the world.
18 plus T's player gambler where we will keep you updated on ours throughout.
Another corner.
Obviously, mine's in a bit of a shambles at the moment.
I'm going fucking
Arsenal
loopy if we
are
win this
I'm
game
going
1-0.
snooker
I'm
loopy.
going loopy.
I said 3-0.
We win this game 1-0, and there's that pub with the Arsenal fans. I'm not going to say where it is. I'm going to fuck off right now. Honestly, swear on my life. One of them chased me with a bat once. When United knocked them out of the FA Cup last season, they were chasing me down the street with a bat.
Did you run?
I just lightly jogged. I lightly jogged, got a
But
line
if
bite.
you ran, I'm surprised they didn't catch you, considering you did a 7-hour marathon.
That is crazy.
7 hours.
Buvey runs
Hey, I
like
just
how
met
you're running a
It
dream.
was 5 hours.
Did you walk it?
He was
Seven.
slower
Yeah, I
than
did
Jim
for a bit, I
Ratcliffe,
did for a
bro.
Yeah, Jim
Slower than
Ratcliffe
Jim
beat him.
Ratcliffe.
Jim Ratcliffe's 73 and beat him.
No.
I pulled my hamstring, mate.
Both of them.
There was fridges and that. There were fridges and that jogging past
Please,
Buvey.
Yeah.
please smash this guy now.
Yeah,
Smash this guy
Geezer
now.
dressed as Donald Duck went flying past him.
Oh,
Declan Rice.
No, he ain't there. He ain't there. Moreno.
mate, Calafiore's always on the edge of your...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you see that clip where he's slagging off Eze? He says, stay wide so Calafiori
Yeah,
can
I
run
did
into
see
the
that.
number 10.
Yeah, I did see that.
Eze's being told to go wide for Calafiori.
Do you know what happens? What can happen? If you sign players that are incredibly natural, artistic, Eze, Cole Palmer. You know when Cole Palmer didn't play well about a year ago, but beginning of this calendar year, it was because Maresca's system dominated and you didn't let him express himself. That's what could happen with Eze. Like Eze's an artist who should just be free to do what he wants. Grealish to a degree at Pep Guardiola's, yeah.
He was
Played well
great
yesterday,
against
Grealish in that
Liverpool,
Merseyside
I
derby.
love Jack Grealish.
I love
man.
Jack Grealish so
Super
much, man.
Jack
He's
Grealish,
back,
mate.
man.
I love him.
Pep Guardiola
Mate,
had
did
him
you
in a-
see?
I love
Did you watch
Jack
the game?
Grealish.
Did you see a couple of minutes, like 5 minutes from the end? There was nothing on, and he's like just jinking part like his man. And out of nowhere, he takes one touch and whips it into the far post. And like there was a great, I think Kirkes heads it out for a corner. But you're like the quality,
out of nowhere.
You
the
think-
quality out of nowhere. Yeah, it was like nothing.
I've never
on.
seen a player that good. With all due respect to Everton, they're a big football club. But he's dropped down to a level that is staggering. It's way, but he could start for Liverpool. He's that good.
He could
better than
paid
Gakpo.
Boku.
He could definitely start for a team in the Champions League.
That's what
He's
I was
playing
going
for
to say.
a team
Do
who
you
aren't in
think-
Europe.
Do you think other Premier League clubs allow him to just stay at Everton? Or do you think some other club will come in?
I think he needs an Everton. He needed an Everton because
build a
there's
team
too
around.
many years of being a bit part player, not being the Jack Grealish of old. Like I've seen a lot of people saying like this is his story. Go be a mid-table hero for a second,
He's better than
and then
that.
get back up. No, he's better than that.
I think he's a
But you know
Newcastle
when your
player.
confidence
Right.
isn't there
He's
as a
better
player,
than them.
you need
I
to
know
get it back.
Buvey's better than them.
Yeah, I agree. But
He's better than them.
what you're saying about Everton is very applicable to Newcastle. With Arsenal, Liverpool, and City, it's very different. It's
Mate,
mega
I'm not
squads.
joking.
But Newcastle
look
could
on
have
this
him in the
pitch.
squad.
Look on this pitch that we're looking at
Big
right
fan
now.
base.
I'm sorry, Jack Grealish is a better player than Leandro Trossard, who's on the pitch. He's a better player than Noni Madueke, who's on the pitch.
Start for you
He's-
lot. You're in the Champions League.
Oh mate,
Like,
if he was at
everyone in the
Chelsea, he'd be the
he
second
starts
best
for
player at the
City right
club.
now. Like,
If he was
do
at
you know what I mean?
Chelsea, he would literally be the second best player at the
Yeah,
club.
I
The only
agree.
thing that goes against him is his age, isn't it?
Yeah, he's
What
30
is
years old now.
going on here, man?
In his 30s,
Which feels weird.
living life. Yeah,
Crazy,
I can't believe
'cause
he's
that's his
30.
peak. He's still in his peak years.
Some would, yeah,
I thought
maybe.
that about Raheem Sterling though. You know all this Raheem Sterling stuff. Geezer's 30.
Got a lot of miles in the tank at the
Yeah.
top
But
level,
he's
though.
30.
Top
And
level.
it's the
And
power-
he's
it's the
he's
power he
always
is,
played
though.
for managers that want him to play like Brendan
On the-
Rodgers
on
had
the
a
pace,
fast
pace,
pace. Like
pace.
everyone was like that. Jack Grealish had the luxury of, was it a season or two in the Championship where yes, he's still getting booted about a bit, but
Yeah.
the
yeah,
pressures
easier,
ain't
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And then like being a
No,
mid-player with
also-
Raheem Sterling, apart from a couple of, being a child at Queen's Park Rangers, only played at the top. Literally only
Liverpool,
played.
Chelsea, City, and Arsenal. That's incredible.
It's an incredible, yeah.
That's
When
one of the
did he
best
hit
seasons of
QPR?
all time.
That's incredible.
No, he signed for
Liverpool,
Liverpool.
Chelsea, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Like pro contract for Liverpool.
That's outrageous, isn't it?
Yeah.
16, he made his debut for Liverpool at 16. No one talks about Sterling, one of the most slept on, underrated Premier League legends
a
of all time.
legend.
He's a Premier League legend bigger than some names we throw about casually.
Legend.
No,
Four
you're,
Premier League
you, are,
titles?
you are right.
We've got a super chat. Got to read it out. When will Miley, they've called you here,
Miley Cyrus.
Miley, and he's getting them hype.
when will Miley admit Arteta isn't the guy? 3 DMs at home. Most managers walk the league with his team. Arteta era is the same as Poch at Spurs. What have your reaction to that, and also what have you made of the first 30 minutes?
I'm giving him till the end of this season within context. If he falls out of the Champions League, for example, and comes third or fourth miserably, then yeah, Arteta is your time to go. With this formation, like I said in this starting lineup, I don't agree with it. It's negative, but this is what he's gone with, and I'm gonna just see it out because he has to change it, because what we're seeing right now is not good football. This is not good at the moment. It's boring. It's slow. There's no creativity. We're going to the wings, and it's just easy to defend. Like,
Now I know this is
it's very
probably an
concerning.
over the top reaction in the comments.
No. Oh.
But what do you make when you read comments like this?
Go on.
Arteta has to go. Shockingly negative again. Now I don't agree with he has
Nah, I
to go,
don't agree with
but
that.
do
No.
you think the negativity is going to wear down on Arsenal fans?
Oh yeah, of
eventually?
course. He's always, because listen, Arsenal right now is a pressure cooker, man. Obviously, Arteta is a victim of his own quote unquote not success because he hasn't won anything, but the standards he's built for our club so far. Because before he came, we was in the mud, and now he's built us to one of the best teams in Europe. If you want, so 3 times we've come second, and now he needs to get it over the line. So this is why people saying get him out. But sometimes the grass ain't always greener. He can tweak his.
Get
one
up,
second.
you fucking diving.
He could tweak his tactics sometimes, and he overthinks it.
Oi, oi, oi.
He more than overthinks it.
50p head there, bloody hell. Gyökeres scores
Do you
that.
know what? That's a really good
I hate the
chance.
diving. See the diving
That's a
straight
really
away.
good chance.
I don't know,
31
Gabriel got
minutes in
barged
the
in his
diving.
back by Haaland, you know.
They've got a thing going though.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the diving now. Diving Arsenal. Let's have a look. Dive. Keep diving.
Is it a dive? Yeah.
Oh, he's dived.
Pathetic. It's pathetic, man. These guys are a
He's not asking
shambles
do you
football
think-
club.
do you
He's not
he's-
asking for a penalty though.
Do you think
Soft
it's,
guys.
Do you think it's in Gabriel's mind that he was at fault for the goal? You know, we got spun early on the halfway.
Oh, he
Smart.
knows that. He's
Yeah.
fully aware.
No, but do you think it's in his mind? That's why he's doing things.
Oh, maybe. He's
Yeah,
He's
he
been
knows.
hyped
Can
up
get
way
emotional,
too much.
man.
He's been hyped
Stop.
up way
Very
too
good
much.
player.
Gabriel.
Very good. player.
Gabriel's
Touch
class.
too
Very,
much.
very
Touch
good
too
player.
much.
I think Gabriel might be the best centre back.
So do
Not
I.
better than Saliba.
So do I.
He
I
is.
like the way Gabriel plays more. Although he
and
did
you know
get
what it is?
spun
I
up.
think it's like, I don't think they're as good as them, but you know, like when you have Rio and Vidic, Rio made Vidic look good, and people go, "Oh, he's better than him."
Yeah.
But I think Rio was always a superior one, and I think the same with Saliba.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, see,
No, but I feel
Saliba
like
makes him look better, but
Saliba's better.
yeah, but Gabriel.
I
yeah, but
like
we've
the
seen
aggression.
Gabriel. We've seen Gabriel without Saliba, and he still looks.
that's true.
That's a good shot. Yeah.
Yeah, but before that,
So you'd rather
before
have
Saliba
Gabriel-
came,
No, Gabriel did take a minute to get his feet under
course.
him, but since he's hit this level,
it's because of
I think-
Saliba. Because when
I don't
Saliba
think it's just because of him.
yeah, he's one of them. That's a key factor, because when Saliba was right next to him, it looked like a
Company used to do
complete
that with
different player.
everyone. Company made
When
Dean
before he
Michaelis
had
look
Ben White
quality.
next to him. Obviously, Ben White is not as good as Saliba, but he wasn't as more composed. He wasn't. He was. Nah,
Yeah, of course. Like Saliba helps. Obviously, centre back. It's based on partnerships, isn't it? But I think when I'm talking about their individual levels, especially I would say over the last like probably 18 months or so, I think Gabriel's been the better.
Who would you
centre-back.
sign?
Last year,
Chelsea?
Gabriel was a
Who
better.
would I sign?
Yeah, you'd
I
rather
think,
sign
to be honest,
Saliba.
if we're stylistically, it kind of goes against what I say. I would sign a Saliba because we
Colwell.
need that type of centre back.
And Colwell's
He's more of
left
a yeah.
Shoot,
But,
go on, then shoot.
Like Gabriel and Chalobah wouldn't work as a pair, and they're both too aggressive.
Joe Williams with the super chat says, just want to raise awareness to the Palace fan who passed away after being attacked at the game against Sunderland last week. No place for in the game of
Wow.
football. R.I.P. Michael Edwards.
Rest in peace.
From everyone at the club and everyone here, rest in peace to Michael Edwards. Arteta is just a spicier Gareth Southgate, says Jake Clips.
Wow.
And yeah.
Well, we talked about Ranieri earlier in the stream. He's nowhere near Ranieri. Like he doesn't win Leicester City the Premier League title. Like, he's not. We talk about Ranieri and that kind of quality of managers just
But
outside
Ranieri couldn't do
Klopp,
what's going on.
Mourinho, Ferguson.
Do you know what?
I don't know. I think he'd get them further to winning the title for
Ranieri
sure.
was Ranieri.
He gave Leicester City the belief to win the title, mate, out of nowhere. Like these guys have got no
That's what
belief.
nearly got him relegated. Yeah.
That's just a free.
and he was terrible for Chelsea. Really, like we had such a good team. That
He's had some
we had
stinkers.
such
Who
a
would
good
you rather
team.
have at Chelsea right now? Ranieri, prime Ranieri, or Arteta?
Arteta.
100%.
No.
No, you'd rather have
Do you
Ranieri.
know
doing
what?
here?
Because
Ranieri.
what Ranieri did, I think
Revisionism,
Buvey's
bro.
onto something in a way because
Crazy.
what Ranieri did at Leicester is truly unbelievable. But equally, when Ranieri was at Chelsea, he was the one who put Hasselbank right back. He was the one that he had a great team. He had a great team. Almost all of his team went on to win ridiculous amounts of silverware. He was manager for 4 years. Hasselbank and Good Johnson up front, Lampard in the middle. We won nothing.
But that feels very similar to this Arteta
We won
project.
Yeah,
How?
that's true.
Yeah,
that's
but-
true.
And they've spent
That's true.
500
Competed
million
for 3 years
quid.
in a
You spent you spent billions of pounds, mate.
We had the top
the
goal
squad.
scorer.
Where's the
spent a
money
billion-
gone,
haven't spent
bro?
a billion pound,
By the way, I'm asking now,
Haven't spent a
seriously.
billion pound.
How much
We're
have you
talking
spent?
HMRC. Where's the money
What's going
gone?
on here?
There's nothing.
Bernardo's gone in on
There's
Gabriel.
nothing. It's a yellow card.
We haven't spent a billion pounds, by the way.
No, you have.
No, we haven't.
Since you since
No, we have not. It's like
You know,
800.
since
thinking
they
of a
won the
time frame.
treble, they've spent 750 million.
Of course.
Mad.
Why do I give you that?
Spend
Yeah,
money.
but everyone
gave him that
spends
for
money
free.
to stay on top. Man.
Of course.
It's just like the numbers. Obviously, with inflation, numbers go up. But United was spending
No,
money.
we-
like,
It's not red.
Stop betting us up, man.
yeah,
This is about
you
City,
had the
alright.
most
This is
expensive
about City, alright.
defender of all time,
Just
the
a
most
bit
expensive
messy.
teenager of all time.
I don't
what I
hear. I don't hear money talk from City fans.
Don't touch him. Why are you touching him?
It's disingenuous. It's this cheeky.
Why are you touching him?
You guys won a lottery ticket.
Oh, you skip it
That's the only
today.
reason why you're here.
Bernardo's captain, yeah.
Buvey, you won a lottery ticket. That's the only reason you're here.
It's a City fan talking about money and pointing fingers at other clubs and saying you spent money. Is this?
You spent more than City in the last 4 years.
Okay, fine. To get to the level
You
where we are now.
won. You won diddly squat.
But what was you doing before that, though? What was you doing before that? Spending money.
City won league titles before the takeover. You got to know your football history. City
No,
won FA Cups
before
the takeover.
come on.
You're
Come
letting
on,
him
bro.
rattle you, bro.
No, it's not rattled. I'm just talking about money. He's talking about money. Like City fans got to talk about money. Come on, Adam. That's a bit cheeky.
It's true. You're
It's
right.
cheeky. Come on.
But you are letting him rattle you.
You spent
Nah.
2
You gotta
billion
do
quid.
what I do. Just switch off.
No,
spent
I'm not-
2 billion
no.
quid.
Switch off. Don't let him get.
And rightfully so. I'm glad
Where's
that we
the money
spent the
gone
money.
now?
We should keep.
Where's the money going?
Money is making us one
So
of
we
the
talk
top
about
teams in
HMRC.
the-
bought five
Where's the
right
money
back.
going?
one of the top teams in Europe right now.
Seriously, where's the money going?
It's right here,
Where?
right now.
Mikel Merino, midfield.
Last 10 minutes
And Zubimendi.
possession, 87% for Arsenal. I've done nothing with it.
That's what happened.
I'm glad
But
we
like,
spent them. I hope we keep spending money.
You spent all the money on the stadium, by the way, sacrificed the football for the stadium. You even got the best stadium in North London anymore.
Talking
Because they
about
got a better
money,
stadium, Tottenham.
Pep was speaking about Arteta spending money, and he said, "I want to say to my friend Mikel, if he wins the Premier League title, it's just because of spending, not because he worked a lot. Like Liverpool, if Arne Slot wins the title again, it's because he spent a lot of money this year, right? Because it's not Man City, that's happened. So all of them do it. Sounds like he's rattled because people call him a checkbook manager.
I don't think
Yeah, I think
any.
he's
I don't
right,
think,
right?
I don't
he
think
was
any of
taking
that's
the mick.
true, though, is
He
it?
was taking the mick. out of it.
Everybody that's spent money, Liverpool and Arsenal, the reason that they've had to spend is because the chasm. Oh my
just
God,
happened,
what
Rob?
are they doing?
What just
City.
happened,
this is good, man.
Donnarumma. I mean,
This is great. This is good.
it's actually worked, but it was an half tie. I mean, City are playing out from the back. But they're playing out from the back,
on,
kind of
Ireland.
6 yards away from
Keep
the
that
goal.
ball.
Look at him. Look at him.
that. Champagne football. Give it now, Doku.
He's
Doku.
gonna skin him. He's gonna do him. He's gonna do him.
Do him now. Please,
Gotta
get the
lay
ball,
it
get the
off.
ball, get the ball.
He's beating.
Mate, they can't get the ball off him.
Yeah, because he's gonna jump on the floor, Rory.
Good ball.
Oh,
He tapped
that's
him. He's gonna jump on the floor.
holding
Ballon d'Or, you reckon?
Oh, don't talk. He was
I swear
unbelievable
the
in
Ballon
the
d'Or's
Champions League.
tomorrow, Monday.
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, Dembele
thank
gets it.
God we get this.
I've seen Rafinha, your mate.
God.
I saw it
Rafinha's
on
not
Twitter.
getting it.
Is it looking
I
good?
saw a
for
tweet where
is
it
it
was
looking
like-
good?
it was a
My
leaked
mate had a
image.
bet on Rafinha to win a Ballon d'Or about a year ago
Why?
because he's that kind of
remember you
guy.
said
And I said it to Buvey.
I laugh. I
Said it to
was
me
laughing
as
my
well.
head
Yeah.
I laughed at it.
He's not.
Yeah.
He's not getting it. There's too much recency bias in.
It is
In
Dembele,
Ballon
isn't
d'Or.
it? It
I
just
saw
is
like a
Dembele.
leaked image of it. I was like, fuck.
Why would
What,
that
is it
be
actually-
shit ball?
It looked like one of those, like a leaked
Yeah,
Twitter
yeah.
image.
But then I saw one
It's
where
very-
it's like they're engraving the ball,
Yeah,
where it
yeah.
looks like they're writing a K.
Right.
Mbappe might win it. It's like no, he's not.
It's very, very rare
Who's the
that
front
you
three?
cannot win the Champions. Like the winner will come from the Champions League winners.
Who's the top? Who's
It's
the front three
Dembele,
runners?
Yamal,
And
and Rafinha.
Yeah.
Which it should. I think Yamal is a bit.
I'll give it
too
to
soon, but-
Dembele.
But,
Yeah,
but
I'll give
it
do
Yamal.
you know what? If you think about the way that it usually works, if you look for kind of a science in trying to predict the winner, it's if there's a Euros or a World Cup,
Yeah.
the winner will probably be from the team that won the Euros or the World Cup.
Not true.
And if there's not a Euros or a World Cup, it will probably be from the team that won the Champions League.
That's not necessarily true because I think Rodri was the first Euro winner to win it.
Yeah, but so Rodri won it, Spain.
Yeah.
The year before, Messi won it, Argentina.
Oh no, World Cup, yeah, but Euros and all that, like it will usually go to the Champions League winner before it will go to a Euro winner.
What you think the Champions League counts higher?
Higher, yeah, in their estimations.
But then Dembele's almost got it in the bag. Then.
That's why I think it's been.
They
Is
done
there
the
anyone
treble
else?
as well.
Is there anyone else
Yeah,
at that? They won the. Well, they definitely won the treble.
Yeah, they won the treble and then they won the Super
Yeah,
Cup.
man,
Yeah.
give it to
I
them.
think
man.
Vartskara's got to go in ahead of Rafinha, in my opinion.
Is there anyone else in the PSG? So, like, would Vitinha? Is there anyone else?
Hakimi.
People saying like Nuno Mendes, isn't it? Because Portugal went and won the
Yeah,
Nations
Nuno
League as
Mendes,
well.
yeah.
But
He's the best left back in the world.
Well
No
done,
question.
Declan Rice. You're driving on the pitch. Well done.
Yeah, that is well played.
he wasn't until Cole Palmer and Neto done him a kip up. But
Yeah.
we dealt with him in that Club World Cup
Yeah.
Are
final.
you talking
Wow.
about the World Cup?
Yeah, the one that you got bounced out of by.
Yeah, the one you got bounced out
What, a
of.
friendly
Was it Al
tournament?
Hilal?
The Al Hilal done them.
Al Hilal.
Mate, when I was a kid, it was called the Audi Cup. So I don't know. It's a pre-season friendly, mate.
Oh, man, wiki.
Flip
That was a
him.
good
Season
chance.
friendlies for 100 mil. It's interesting.
They managed to squeeze some TV rights. Next
Listen,
time
nah,
we
Carell,
won't get the same
real,
money.
man.
Can I just tell you something about
You read
Buvey?
that?
I know.
When City were in it, he was really keen on winning it. He was desperate to win it. He was
wasn't.
talking about the significance of it.
I was watching other stuff.
No,
I
you
wasn't
weren't.
watching it.
Pep Guardiola himself was crying when he went out.
He was
there.
watching it.
He
I wasn't watching it.
Listen.
up for it.
He stayed up for every. He downloaded
Mate,
the zone for it.
I need to be in bed at
The zone
10 p.m. I need to be in
Downloaded
bed
the zone
hard
for
at
it.
10 p.m. mate. Okay, I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I got to be in bed early. I'm not watching Al Hilal. You having a laugh?
Al Hilal.
Al Hilal done.
You're not even invited, mate. So what you going on about?
By the way, Carell, as a guest, did you want a sorry, you ordered a oh sorry.
I didn't order that.
I thought
I walked in with that.
oh right. Oh right. So I was just gonna say that our guest might have fancied a cup of Rosie Lee, but no, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, sorry, Carell, with manners.
Well, you got a coffee delivered.
And he didn't
I
get
never got it delivered.
So where'd you get
walked
it
in
from?
with
Where'd you get it from?
When I got here.
Oh, you brought it with you on the train
Yeah.
when you yeah, right.
Must be freezing now though.
Oh, that
It is now.
That's why he must have been late.
Is that why
go
you-
get
so
a cup
you-
of tea?
That's why I was late, yeah.
Interesting, man.
All the Arsenal fans in
well
the queue.
fitting for you. Look at this, Donnarumma. People were criticising this guy, this signing.
No.
This
You're
show.
going so far.
No,
This show. Till he's
that's not
blocked
true.
us.
Everybody rates Donnarumma.
No,
mate.
people were
You're
saying
not-
it was a terrible
you-
signing.
I don't
No,
think,
I said people were slagging off the signing. They were on this show.
It's
People
not a bad
did
signing.
overthink
You
it,
signed
though.
it for 25 million. It's not a bad signing. It's just what was confusing that you signed Trafford.
Yeah.
That's what was
But
confusing.
I don't feel bad for
And
no
then you
one.
signed
I don't
Donnarumma.
feel bad for no one. These guys are professional footballers.
you
You know what
shouldn't
you're
feel
signing
bad.
up for. Like if I sign
Yeah.
for Man United in 1999, there's a good chance I won't play.
It feels
for them.
like a
Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna get
Trafford
rotated.
just got
No,
done
but-
in that game at Tottenham, didn't he? And Guardiola obviously
It
went.
feels like
He's not
it was
good
a panic
enough.
buy, though.
He's not good enough.
It was a panic.
If you're the best keeper in the Championship, you can't just go to
Wait,
Pep
what?
Guardiola's City. You
I
can't.
think it was
Yeah,
a
but
panic buy. You
was a
bought
panic
him,
buy, 100%.
and then in training you've gone, oh,
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
panic.
yeah,
you
yeah.
really to keep
I don't
that.
know if that's true. I think Donnarumma was
And
a
the
market
game
opportunity.
against Tottenham, they lost the game.
No,
at
he
Tottenham.
was
I think
he was
City signed
available
Donnarumma
before that.
anyway, but it was
Nah.
Yeah, he's been available all summer.
No, it's not true because
Yeah, it was true.
right
No,
at the
that's
end
a
of-
great
no,
cross.
Right at
Bloody
the end of
hell.
summer,
Bloody
they didn't know
hell.
if they're going to keep him.
Lads,
No, but
Yeah,
that
that
he
was
wasn't
amazing.
going to
Go on, roll.
proper
Chevy didn't come in till late
fullback
in the
play. Is
summer.
that Timber? That fullback play there. Where's Gyökeres? That was sensational.
But there
work
he is
on the-
there. Oh,
That was
someone's gonna say.
sensational work on the wing.
Well done,
Mate, it
boys.
should,
Come on.
I'm not even joking.
1-1
When a
before
fullback
half-time.
does that, it needs to be
1-1
1-1.
before half time.
Oh, bloody brilliant.
Pep's
I
the
love
best manager
that.
in the world.
Marauding fullbacks, get to the byline, wallop it across. Don't see enough of that.
He wasn't offside.
This is great defensive resilience from City.
It
today.
was. But that moment of brilliance should have
Yeah, it
resulted
was
in a
great.
goal.
Timber's a great footballer, man.
Timber did so well, but Gyökeres needs to be,
Offside.
like gambling, getting in there. You
That was a
can't.
good
You
That's why I
can't.
love Haaland. You know, he just
Yeah,
gambles
Haaland's there in
everything.
the opposition in the other box. If that happens in the other box, he's there, isn't he? Timber did so well there. That is proper. Look.
That was a great cross, you
It's
know.
like a winger, bang! Look at that cross.
That's a great
Yeah.
cross.
Oh, Gyökeres.
And do you know what it is as well?
Gyökeres.
Break your neck to get on the front post.
Mate, you have to
man.
gamble as well. 9 times out of 10, it won't come your way. But when it does come your way and you do get across, you scored.
No,
The
but
space.
also because Timber's gone down the line and seen no one making a move, he's just put it into space.
Dangerous area.
If Gyökeres had given him near post, far post, he actually aims it somewhere. But
But Gyökeres should just be making that run across every time, or to the back post every time.
Good flick.
You
Well done.
can't just
Good flick.
loiter.
Well done.
You know what he's getting involved in?
Well done.
Oh dear.
Go on, Nonny, by the way,
Nonny.
Kay.
One to beat.
Nonny.
One to beat.
Nonny
Where
on
you
4.
going?
Nonny.
Arsenal on the
Nonny.
attack. City
Nonny.
getting men back. Mad way.
See you later,
Nonny.
Nonny.
Right.
See you later.
We recycle. We recycle. We recycle. We recycle. We recycle. Oh, he's chinked him.
No foul.
Go on.
It's in the
Oh,
box.
Gyökeres.
Touch. Shoot.
That's so dumb. That's so dumb.
See you later.
Yeah, you don't want your
These
full
guys are shitting themselves. With
Well
1-0
done,
down,
boys.
they are.
Did you remember that?
You're
goal?
shitting yourself.
We're 1-0 up, mate. We're 1-0 up.
No, you did look quite scared there.
No,
Yeah,
not
he was
at
a
all.
bit shook, you know.
This is the
I could see
best
it.
we're gonna
I
get.
see a
from
1-0
City
win
right
now. I see a 1-0 win.
You know what's crazy? This is
Clean
the
sheet.
best. This is the best we're gonna get from City right now, and Arsenal still have another gear to go up.
Wait.
No, because you guys have to
What,
open
you're
up.
1-0 down. You got another gear to go. You're 1-0 down at
We
home.
got two.
On
We
that
got
as
two
well.
game changers on the bench.
What Carell says, right?
Where's
You got to
Gyökeres? In these situations, the ball's going into the box. Isn't he supposed to be the fox
worry
in the
about
box?
They
The
ain't winning
ball's
this
crossed in and he's
He's
never
a
there.
fox in the box against the 19th best side in Portugal. These are the facts, not against top-level Premier League opposition.
They're not
But
winning.
isn't that what the signing was supposed to be? The Gyökeres signing was supposed to be clinical.
Do you know what Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank on Sky said? He's doing too much. And people slagged off him for saying that about Gyökeres. But I agree. I think Gyökeres is doing too much. He's trying to be that all-round striker, linking up play. He's just got to stay in the middle of the net.
And be there
Football's a
for
simple
for
sport.
when Timber whips it over.
He was doing a lot of that at Sporting, but it's a different league.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
need to.
Liverpool, he's running around in the corner flag and all sorts. Mate, just stay in the middle of the net. You're not that guy, respectfully.
Yeah,
He scored though. He scored 3 goals.
No, but I'd have him
Isaac
running
back there.
Acting
channel.
as if he hasn't scored.
Isaac's that guy to run channel and do
Nice,
anything
Arsenal.
he is.
By the way, Kay,
Now,
confident.
Timber will do it again. Can he burn him and do it
Well
again?
done. Who's that on the edge of the box? Mikel Moreno.
Oh, that's a great
Oh,
pass.
that's a great pass.
Go on.
If he,
1-1. Half time. 1-1.
Oh, what a save.
Was that the post or a
No, it's safe. Keeper near post.
I love this guy. I actually fucking love
What
this
What
guy.
currency is
Best keeper I've seen in
CLP?
so
years.
good, man.
He made an amazing save. What was it? Like one like that. We watched. Was it the Man United game? Yeah, he did. He made an amazing save against Man United.
Yeah,
Didn't
from Mbuma.
he? Yeah.
On the line, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
What currency is CLP, Raw?
Pardon?
Actually, let me ask Buvey. He knows everything. What currency is CLP?
What currency?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, mate. Chinese, maybe? Chinese something? I don't know. CLP. I don't know.
We got 5,000 of them sent in. It says, "Are you guys ready for the most
Let's
Wait
hope
a
it's
minute.
dollars.
Taliban-esque display of modern football?" Atletico Madrid versus Arsenal will be prime champagne. It's Chilean pesos.
big him up.
maybe.
Oh, mate.
Le. Viva Chile. I went to
Cheers
one of their
from the
games in
Chilean
Brazil.
Arsenal fans.
I was in with their fans. Chi. Le.
Was that when
Viva
Vidal
Chile.
and
Oh, that was a
Sanchez
good
and all
side.
that
That was a good side, mate.
They won the Copa a couple times, didn't they? With that.
Yeah, yeah.
When they made Messi cry. Remember that picture of Messi crying?
We had Sanchez.
I don't think they've not qualified for the World Cup, I don't think.
Have they
I
not?
think I saw them right at the bottom of the table.
Oh, that's poor.
to Chile.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
so.
they're in dire straits right
It's
now.
not going out though.
Oi,
Nice
Doku!
feet, Doku.
Oh, done too
Can't
much.
get too
That's our
clever.
ball. Let's go
Yeah,
kick.
no,
Go
you can't do
kick.
that
Give me the goal
there,
kick.
though.
Bit dangerous from
Goal
Doku
kick.
there, though.
Hey, none of it
You don't
really
want that really.
I love
You
Jeremy
can't-
Doku.
Buvey, you can't really want that, what you just
Do a
witnessed.
flip
That's just who he is as a footballer, man.
Yeah, but mate, you 1 minute before
like
the end
that.
of the half.
That's just who he is. He's gonna do that.
It's very Ange Postecoglou, that, and it's who we are. Who we are,
Mate,
mate.
he's had a shocker.
See him at Swansea. Amazing, isn't it?
Then they drew to Burnley.
Amazing. It's actually amazing.
You know what? I hope they
you know
get
that
relegated.
myth. I want him to get done.
I hope they get
I want him
relegated.
to get done.
Yeah.
It's that myth that he's a good manager is now just well and truly. You know, they won that tournament. Everyone went, aren't they a good side? Oh, isn't he a good manager? And I always win trophies in my second year, mate.
They were the worst side I've ever seen win a final. I'm not just
Yeah,
saying
they
that
were.
for the sake of it.
No, they
Sometimes
were.
there are ways of winning finals.
No, they won't.
And Vicario is one of the worst players on the pitch, and they kept a clean sheet against United. That says it all.
I think if either team won, it would have been one of the worst teams ever.
Also, do you know what you need to acknowledge? And you know, like I rate all European silverware really highly,
his
but
face.
you know that Euro tournament, that Europa League. You know what it used to be, what it was when Chelsea beat Arsenal, what it was like basically any year until Tottenham won it. It used to be a really prestigious competition because you had the Champions League teams that would drop into it, and you also had the team that finished fifth in the Premier League would be in it.
Yeah.
Team that finishes fifth in the Premier League now and across Europe are all in the Champions League. The Champions League teams don't drop into it. I saw this article written where they compared it and sort of said it's not the same tournament anymore. And it showed you the semi-final or the quarter finalists from the previous year to the year Tottenham were in it. And it was like Bodo Glimt one year, Liverpool the previous year. You know, it's like it's a different competition. You've kind of got to redefine it. And Tottenham winning it, I know it's big, but it isn't as big as it used to be.
Let's have
It's
a look
just-
at what's going on here. Something's kicking off.
Who's this guy? Who's the ref?
Trossard got the ball kicked in his face by.
Is this a new ref? I've never seen
Can't
him
cry about having a ball.
Arsenal,
No.
Arsenal love to play the victim,
No,
but
no,
also
I'm giving you-
simultaneously like to be the big man.
giving
they're
you-
big men.
Weird, isn't it?
They made a
It's
documentary
so-
about today. They made a
That's your
documentary on
weird.
Twitter.
That's your weird narrative.
They made a
but I can tell you
documentary.
what happened.
Miles, are you in the documentary? They got a documentary
No,
on
I've
Twitter
never
saying
been.
this is the
Arsenal
biggest
like to
game of
play
our
like
life.
they're hard men, but pause. But really, they just
I'm giving
They're
you
fake
saying
hard
what's
nuts.
going on
They're fake
here.
hard nuts,
You're saying what's
100%.
going on. I'm
they
giving
don't
you
want to be the
context.
victim.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fake hard nuts.
I'm giving you the context.
Everyone
Adam.
thinks they're a gangster until a real gangster walks in the room.
Yeah,
That's
everyone's got a
Arsenal,
plan
innit?
until they get punched in the face. Arsenal, they're cowards.
Yeah, any others? Yeah. Oh, he hit him in the bollocks.
He got down for that.
He said he's
Kicked in the face.
Yeah.
No,
Guys are
there,
soft
he
as
told you the ball.
shit,
Look,
mate.
Get-
These guys are soft.
Yeah.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
It's like
That's a
Drogba
foul,
and
Miles.
Neymar.
Miles, that's a foul, bro.
like Drogba and Neymar.
Yellow card.
Yeah, Big Bernardo,
Yellow
man.
card.
This is the same guy that was crying,
Wasn't it?
Crying when Trossard.
on my
Miles,
life.
Miles,
Miles, that's a
continuation,
foul.
you know.
Miles, that's a
It's right,
foul.
though. Trossard got himself sent off at the Etihad.
Remember this?
Yeah.
This is from this guy.
Bernardo
Crying.
Silva done nothing wrong there.
Miles, that's a foul, a yellow card right now.
Is it?
Like, come on, he went down like.
Glad
No,
it
but
didn't.
you can't just throw the ball in someone's bollocks.
Yeah, you
You
can't
can't
do
throw a
that.
ball at someone. That's a yellow
Threw the
card.
ball
That's
at him.
embarrassing. You should be embarrassed by Bernardo Silva.
No.
Yeah, he's
Of
a
course.
serial
You
champ. He's
should.
a treble winner.
When Rivaldo did that, the whole world went mad.
But that was
exactly
different.
what
That
you
was
just said.
different.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
It was.
There was no
The ball's
contact with
touched him and
Rivaldo.
he's
There was no
fouled.
contact with
Also, you
Rivaldo.
can't aim for the bollocks. I think you can throw it at someone's face. You can't throw it in the
Also,
bollocks.
it's going to be 1-1 before half time.
Nonny,
draw the
Nonny.
line.
I draw the line. I draw the
1-1.
line.
See you
need
later.
the line. Every man
Nico
needs the line.
O'Reilly. Let's get out for Nico.
Oh,
Nico
Nico.
O'Reilly, baby.
Bubba O'Reilly.
That's a
Oh,
great
look,
tune.
Holland's going to spin him up
Body
again.
Oh, that's not.
You're
Why
getting
do I
bullied.
keep Buddy Holland?
Foul,
But-
foul. Free kick.
Rubbish.
Ref could have given Holland a free kick there, no doubt. Get in your technical zone, Arteta.
Arteta out of the way, then. It would have been
Yeah, he
funny,
should have
man.
done it.
Innit?
Should have done
Use
it.
that as a chance.
Just barge
Stick
Arteta.
one in on Arteta.
Ref, by the way, game's over. Half time now. Half time. End the game.
Nah, we just had a stop for a minute.
No. It's over now.
He's scared.
Liverpool get
Why are you
3 minutes
scared?
when they're winning.
He's scared,
Liverpool get
you're
3
winning.
minutes of added time. Arsenal, they're chasing the game. More extra time.
Oh, he
No.
just threw the ball out.
Half time.
Who was that?
Did that even come back in?
Exactly. Look at Haaland trying to get the ball. Clown.
Half time, please. Come on.
Man City don't walk away with 3 points today. That's
100%.
That's what's going to be so
Clip
fun.
that up. Clip that up now. Whoever's watching, the editor,
Man City
clip
gonna
that
score
up
it.
now.
Wait a minute.
They're not going to score. They're
They
not
are.
even going to
We'll
win.
win this game
In
2-0.
behind
Is he onside?
Timber.
Put it in the corner. Put it in the
No,
corner,
don't
Jeremy.
put it in the
Jeremy.
corner.
Jeremy.
Get in there.
Jeremy.
Why do you want it in the corner?
Serial winners here. That's what serial winners
Blown
do.
up.
They're not letting them take the corner.
Oh.
How would you not take a corner?
Oh,
You were just saying blow
half
up.
time. It just was half time.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
I'll take half time.
thank you, Bruce.
I'll take half time.
Thank you.
Guys, that's hilarious. Half time, 1-0 to Manchester City. Brief thoughts, Miles, bearing in mind we've got something to do at half time, so keep it sweet. and sweet.
Arteta, change it up. We need to change it. Bring on some more attacking players. I want to see Eze at least come by the 55th minute, 60th minute, and then see where we go from there.
So Eze is the difference, you think?
Yeah, Saka comes on later. Brings him on the 70th minute.
What is he fully fit now, Saka?
He just came back to training. Obviously, he's been in training, but he's not fully fit. We don't if we don't need to force Saka. We've got the whole season.
Yeah.
So just give him 20 minutes.
Nice. Right, of course, we've got Carell in the house. The HMRC of Football podcast is here. It's obviously, by the way, it's been fantastic to see the growth, man.
Yeah,
it's been incredible what you're doing. You found a niche of your own. No one's doing it like you. I can imagine there's going to be a few more people popping up doing similar things in different sports at the moment. But no, it's been amazing to see the growth. How are you finding it all at the moment?
Do you know what? It's been an interesting time. Like I think the first few days, week or so was a little bit overwhelming. Like your phone's just blowing up of like videos that you've made. Probably you guys have been like used to it over the years, but it did take a minute of adjustment to it. And then now it's like I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the interaction, and because it's in my eyes, it's a good cause that I'm doing.
Was the first one Jay Bothroyd?
Yeah.
That was the first one you did.
The
That's
first
the
one
first
was
one
that
I saw. That's the one I messaged you about.
Yeah.
I thought it was brilliant. Why did you do it?
Do you know what? I was doing a series about stats, how you could lie with stats. Then as I was scrolling through TikTok at night, I saw Jay Bothroyd talking about like one of the many clips that I came across at that point. Went on the page, saw more, and I was like, could I actually make a video about how people embellish or lie about events that happen? And after that one, it just snowballed. Because I remembered, straight after that, I remembered Samuel Eto'o did it, but most people don't know that he does it because he does it in French.
He's great.
Yeah, and I
okay.
and I
And he's a
understand his
great-
interviews.
and
So
he's
I'm
great.
like, why are you lying, Samuel? So I went and
Oh, what, do
Googled
you
it.
speak French?
Yeah, well, I understand it better than I speak it. So I can,
Right.
I can sit and watch like French movies, French.
There's
Right,
that clip of, is it Chouamani as well going, Samuel?
Oh, Samuel. That's him saying that they could have won the World Cup in 2002. I'm thinking, wait, R9 scored like 9 goals in that
Yeah,
tournament.
Bottom of your group, yeah. Wild. Yeah, it's been great to see, and obviously, because I'm glad you got Lee Sharp, because it wasn't that story. I love Lee Sharp, by the way, he's one of my heroes.
I know which one you're going to
But
say.
there's the story of Selhurst Park.
Yeah.
Eric Cantona, he lies about that all the time. Like, he said something like, Brian Robson was with us, and it's like, hold on a minute, Brian Robson retired 2 years before, and it's kind of, they start adding characters into the dressing room and stuff, but it's because they do like after dinner speeches, so they have to kind of make these things interesting and entertaining, and they end up kind of telling lies sometimes. So what we're going to do, top 5 lies in football. Now, we might not have discovered some of them yet, but we're going to try and get a little bit of a top 5 if we can. And we want your top 5 that you may have put together. So
I think some of them that we've mentioned before, but I feel like for this platform, it's good to recap some of them and get some of your thoughts on them. So
should we go from 5 up?
yeah, we can do. So I think at 5 I had, and this is the most recent one, so you might not have seen it yet, but it was Gary Taylor-Fletcher claiming that he ripped Vidic twice in the 10-11
This was a tweet,
season.
wasn't it?
It was a tweet, so I couldn't roll the tapes on that one, but I got the tweet up and he said that he ripped Vidic for 2 games, 10-11 season. So you know what I did? There's a nice website, I'm sure if you go on my Twitter you'll find the name of it, where you can watch full 90s. So I went and watched Blackpool versus Manchester United, both at Bloomfield Road and at Old Trafford. And my biggest takeaway was not that Gary Taylor-Fletcher tore Vidic apart, because you only went past him once, even though Vidic made a recovery tackle. It was that Charlie Adam was actually class.
Yeah.
And he ran the show in that away game. He was so good. But yeah, it's something that I think a lot of Gabriel Bonlo's done something similar. And I feel like Vidic has become the name to peddle, to be like, he's not that good. I got the better of him. Because everyone knows that he was a little bit rash at times, a bit aggressive. They say, yeah, I got the better of him. Yes, Bonlo won a penalty against him in the League Cup final. 2010, 2009?
9, I think.
9. But yeah, it's just like a lot of people trying to.
Also, it's funny because obviously he's one of the top defenders in our Premier League, but he's not really on social media, so he's not gonna be there saying no, I that didn't happen. He's not on.
Why
podcasts.
would you respond though?
We've got loads of top centre backs.
He doesn't need to respond.
Yeah.
But sometimes people
I'm just
do
saying
want to
he's
respond.
not going to call it
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
I'm saying he's not around to call it out.
Yeah,
He's living
yeah.
his life.
But that's the common theme that I've realized doing this is that a lot of people punch upwards. So it's easy to insert a massive figure into your story because that massive figure is likely not going to say, I wasn't there, or he won't remember it because, no disrespect, the person telling the story is insignificant to them. So
Yeah. So it's probably like, who's Gary Taylor-Fletcher? Also, what I found funny about that was Gary Taylor-Fletcher used it to try and big up like Terry and Ferdinand, but he hadn't played.
He didn't play against either of them. Yeah, John Terry missed the first game against Blackpool. He played the second one, but Gary Taylor-Fletcher didn't come off the bench. And Rio I think he was injured that season, so he didn't
Oh,
play
that's
either
so
game.
funny.
because Rio's back was going that year.
Mate, that's so funny. So Gary Taylor-Fletcher went, I used to rip up Nemanja Vidic, and he didn't. And he went, and what I learned from ripping up Nemanja Vidic was that, coming up against Terry was so much harder. I was like, you haven't played against him either.
Yeah, I was like, it's not coming
Did you
from
play
played
against
experience.
Paul Terry? Like, who did you play against?
His opinion of like Terry and Ferdinand's the same as mine. Like neither of us have played against them. Like, and that's no disrespect. It's just you weren't on the pitch. You only played one season in the Premier League.
Oh, mate,
Funny enough, he was in the Leicester squad that won the Premier League. No, it was when they came up to the Premier League.
Right.
Just while we're in the middle of the top 5, best chance for you now. Some people are asking what your pages are in the chat. What's the best?
So it's Carell Prince _ on Instagram and Twitter or X, and then just Carell Prince on TikTok. Karel.
Carell Prince, mate, you got to follow it. It's fantastic. Like as soon as I saw these start, I was like, I got in touch with our producer Alpha. I was like, we've got to get Carell on the show because it's so good what you're doing.
In at number 4.
Samuel Eto'o claiming that he scored 3 separate hat tricks, and all 3 times it never happened. There's one story where he says under Leonardo at Inter Milan, he told him the airport closes at a certain time. In the first half, I'm going to score a hat trick and you're going to let me go home and you'll figure out the game for yourselves. He never scored a hat trick under Leonardo. I looked up Champions League, Serie A, Coppa Italia, mid-season friendlies, not a single hat trick. And even worse, there wasn't a single game he came off at half time.
Oh, wait.
So when he did score 1 or 2, he played 90 minutes. If
And this is
anyone,
all in French.
crazy.
He's saying
By the way,
Yeah.
this is a man that won 2 trebles back to back, and he's lying about hat.
he's lying.
It's crazy.
Romario said about going back to Brazil. didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
for the
where you got the
carnival.
story from.
Romario wanted to go back for the carnival, and he
Yeah.
was allowed. That did happen, didn't it?
But
Or at least I
yeah,
believe
Eto'o
that.
said that he had a party in Paris with his friends, and maybe he did have a party in Paris, but he went at full time. And then the other 2 occasions was when him and Pep had beef, and he was saying that Pep brought him off the bench, and he scored 2 hat-tricks in pre-season back-to-back, only scoring 2. So I don't know if he's lying or if he doesn't know what a hat-trick is. But in French, he's saying he scored 3 goals, and we define it as a hat-trick. So
Yeah, there was no
Samuel-
mistranslations because you speak French, so you know.
I know exactly what you're saying. And separately to that, Samuel Eto'o once claimed that him and some of the Barca boys destroyed a young player's Ferrari at Barca, but no one else has confirmed it. So it's
Right.
it's interesting stuff.
Okay, so we're pending. We're pending on that one.
Someone needs to ask Ronaldinho, Xavi, whoever.
Also, what academy player or youth player has
He
a
said it was a
Ferrari?
player that had only played 1 or 2 games, and they said he was getting a bit big time, so they like destroyed his car.
Okay, well, we'll look into that one. I saw your Lee Clark one.
This is my favourite one.
Yeah,
This
Lee
one's
Clark
crazy.
was so funny.
This one was funny.
Because the way Lee Clark tells it as well, it's like he's being humble but bragging like at the same
he's
time.
like Zidane wasn't bad, was he? Well, I need to tell them what it was first, actually. It's Lee Clark claiming to have played against Zidane in the Champions League. However, he's never played against Zidane or in the Champions League. So this is what I mean. I think
that's a stinker, though.
I didn't start this
That
series to
stinks.
find stuff like this,
That
but it's the
stinks.
stuff where like people are inserting themselves in places that they haven't been. And the worst part is
stinks.
the only club he's played for that's played in the Champions League is Newcastle, and they did qualify for the Champions League in 97, 98.
Yeah.
However, the only time they played against Juventus in the Champions League is in 2002, 2003, by which Lee Clark was at Fulham and Zidane was at Real Madrid. So
2 different timelines.
two
again.
different timelines. Like it's got to the point where people are they're tweeting me saying, I genuinely believe there's an alternate timeline or alternate reality that actually exists, and these people come over to tell stories. from
What's
it.
that thing called again? That when you think something happened,
Mandela
did it?
effect.
But is it
It's
that?
not a Mandela effect. It's called a lie
lying.
growing
Yeah.
to becoming
But
the truth.
this one, you know, certain other things. I think you can go. It's misremembered or whatever. Lee Clark suggesting that he played against Zidane in the Champions League when he's never played against Zidane or in the Champions League can only be a lie.
crazy.
Like it can
What I
only
like
be a
about
lie.
your videos, you try and guess for them why they might have made that
Yeah.
mistake. What was that one about? Is there
No,
is
you're
there
right.
Euros he's forgotten?
This one
No, there was a
can't
game
be.
where
Is it the
him and
Inter
Zidane,
Toto?
England, France, because I think you showed
Yeah, it
that
was
as well,
like
where they were both in the
21s or
squad, but they
under
never crossed paths again.
Yeah, they never played. I think he didn't play that game. Zidane played.
Like
but it's
10
more
minutes.
so, I think it's easy for you to slot that in. And if you're at dinner or you're on a
Yeah, you
podcast,
believe
well,
it.
who's
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
say, well, what game was that then?
But also, you just
Yeah,
believe.
that's
You just
true.
believe, don't you? If I was talking to a footballer who played for Newcastle and he went, "I played against Zidane," I'm going to go, "Well, you know better than me, don't you?"
Also, our
Like-
brains go, if Lee Clark was here telling that story, we go, he was at Newcastle
Yeah,
at a similar
Newcastle.
time. Maybe that's true.
Yeah,
like,
and also
maybe
you know that Newcastle were in it because everybody can remember Faustino Asprilla scoring a hat trick
hat-trick,
against
yeah.
Barca. So you kind of go, "Okay, that makes sense."
Yeah, and you can't dispute it in the moment. It's more like when you're on your way home, you go, that doesn't sound
You
right.
start
sound
doing the
right.
team in your
Yeah,
head.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
he wasn't there.
Yeah.
That's a dumb lie.
What was you get quite defensive about Arsene Wenger?
Oh. You'll like this one, Miles.
Yeah, because I ain't heard this one. So tell
I've
me.
got a...
Is this number 2?
Is that
Yeah.
number 2? Yeah.
Tony
But
Pulis.
to preface it, there is a HMRC rule. There is, and I've coined it. There's now going to be 2 HMRC rules, but I'll only give the first one. If you hear Arsene Wenger's name in a story, assume it's not 100%. Don't doubt it. Assume it's not 100% and
Why?
do your own research. Because everyone lies about Wenger.
Dude,
Harry Redknapp lied about Wenger. Tony Pulis lied about Wenger. Charlie Austin embellished about Wenger because he said he scored more goals against Arsenal than he did. But in this particular case, Tony Pulis said that he spoke to Vieira, and Vieira told him a story about how when he was at Arsenal in 2010, you see how that doesn't make sense already.
yeah.
He's way gone.
Vieira's gone in 05.
Stoke played Arsenal, and Arsene Wenger was so worried about Rory Delap's throw that he worked on it every day in training because, they had a bit of beef. When it got to match day, Tony Pulis says that Rory Delap didn't play and he still beat Arsenal 3-1. Now, if you go and look at the match report of that game, Rory Delap gets an assist within 2 minutes of the game via a long throw. So he's trying to say that he got Wenger so rattled about a throw that never happened and beating 3-1, when really and truly the story of beating Wenger is good enough, especially as
Just
much
say
of a
that.
legend he is. So that's what kind of started the whole thing about Wenger's stories not
It's like
being
the
true.
Harry Redknapp one. It was like he was managing against was it George Graham?
No, it was
I
Pat
know the
Rice.
story.
Pat Rice was
Pat
interim
Rice was
until,
until Wenger got there.
but he said that
He made up the accent and shit. Like he came into he came into the dressing room and was like, "Hey, Harry." Like it's like, wait, what are you doing? This never happened.
This time it's Pat. You're right, Harry.
he wasn't there. Pat Rice is,
That's so
you know what I
funny.
mean?
Pat-
And,
Pat
and,
Rice.
and what's the number
Right,
one?
Harry?
This involves Lee Sharp.
Yeah, Lee Sharp. Lee Sharp once claimed to have played against Cafu for AC Milan whilst at Leeds. There's one problem with this. He was at Leeds between 96 and 99. Leeds played in the Champions League, I believe, in 1992 and didn't play again in the Champions League until 2001.
Yeah.
By which
You missed.
time Lee Clark was not at
Lee Sharp
Leeds.
at Bradford.
Lee Sharp wasn't at Leeds. They're both Leeds. They're
Yeah,
both
yeah.
bad. They won't. He was no longer at Leeds. Even worse, if this was between 96 and 99, Cafu was still at Roma. So he only went to Milan in 2003. By then, Lee Sharp was playing in Iceland. Furthermore,
Two different
there
countries.
was. See, this is the funny thing. While he was at Leeds, they played Roma in the UEFA Cup. True. Did they cross paths? Absolutely not. So it's that one I can kind of get a little bit of, give a bit of leeway to. But to me, it's still inserting yourself in places that you weren't or putting characters that were there. It's like me saying, I don't know, like I went on the club and Messi was a guest that day.
Yeah.
But saying it 5
never
years
happened.
later and assuming no one's going to go back
Yeah.
to check that episode. Like someone
They're crazy.
will.
They're crazy story. Can I request one? Bobby Zamora claims that Capello in 2010 wanted him for the World Cup, and he said, "I'm not doing it. I want to do my pre-season for Fulham."
He's fact checked it. Well, you kind of tweeted about that one.
I
haven't
think so my issue is with stories that are behind the scenes is it's hard to
You can't, yeah.
it's hard to fact check
It needs to be on a pod or something. Yeah.
So like because
You need Capello first.
You need
Did Capello? I think Zamora was in good form because Emil Heskey was in the tournament.
Yeah,
so
It's amazing.
I've said that's what I
Mate.
said. Maybe he could have got in, but I don't know if he turned down a World Cup call
No,
up
of course not.
for
your Achilles.
surgery.
Yeah.
But then again, Umtiti didn't do that, and now he's retired. So
that's a good shot,
Mate,
actually.
mate, keep up the good work anyway, Carell,
Yeah,
man. It's
amazing,
brilliant. And
man.
if you want to
Really
find
good
out more of what we're talking about here, it's Carell Prince _ on all social media apart from TikTok,
Yeah,
where it's
pretty
just
much.
Carell
Yeah.
Prince.
If you look
Amazing,
for Carell
amazing
Prince,
work.
Karel Prince, you'll find him everywhere. Thank you so much. Arsenal have made some big changes. Miles, explain them.
He's brought on Noddy Madueke. He's off, sorry,
No.
for Bukayo Saka, and Moreno's off for Eze.
Eze and Saka on.
So-
Okay, finally, they're going for the jugular. At
Eze-
least they're now about this life.
Yeah, so Eze's going into the 10 now. So obviously, it's
Do you
just gonna
think
be,
these subs were always planned for this stage, or they were a reaction to being 1-0
I think
down?
this is definitely a reaction because this is the first time in a long time that Mikel Arteta has done a sub at halftime.
So you got
Especially
it wrong
with
then.
two players. Yeah, he's got it wrong.
Yeah.
100%. We
Yeah,
said that
Yeah,
Yeah,
before
it's a
the game.
correction.
But that's
Unless-
touch embarrassing. It's early September. He's getting things wrong like this. It's a big game to get something so wrong.
But you know what's crazy about it, Booth? He's got it wrong, and everybody sat here. And I'm not suggesting that we know more than the manager of Arsenal. Of course, I'm not. But we all looked at the team and went, "Looks like an error." And then he's had to rectify it at half time. How are we? How is everybody?
You know what? I
You
think
know
sometimes
concerning.
managers don't.
Because-
Go on, sorry.
He's so fearful of losing, and we look at football from the lens of winning. So
Yeah.
we say that's too negative to go into a game like this. Like I said before the game, and some of you agree. I said, what if City score early? Because you can't change to an attacking style with that lineup on the pitch. You also can't change it in the first half and kill confidence. So I'd rather get it wrong going front foot, maybe concede, and then see where I can change it than almost hope that you don't concede for 70 minutes. And like Miles said, relying on that. strong
Especially when
defense.
you've got players like Haaland on the pitch, like some of the best attacking talent in the country.
Yeah.
You can't rely on keeping a clean sheet.
Yeah.
And you're at home, you got the fans behind you. It's a televised game, all these different things add to it. The momentum should be with Arsenal.
They should be, man.
Because City are coming into it. They've lost against Brighton, they've not had the best start to the season. Arsenal should be going for the
Listen,
jugular.
City's game plan right now has worked and it's working,
Yeah.
I should say. It's still got another half, but obviously just sit tight and try hit us on the counter, and that's what they've done. So they ain't got much to do, but it's all on us now. Now we need to go and try find 2 goals because a draw's not good enough.
We'll see a
And
week
put
now as
himself
well.
in that way.
Mateus Nunes coming on at right back. So yeah, Kujanov is off because of an injury, so that's even weaker now for City. So I think it's about parking the bus now, seriously, and getting a 1-0 win.
Did you say Kujanov's injured?
I think Kujanov's got an injury. Yeah.
Oh, nice, Doku.
Yeah.
Well done, Timber.
He had a bit of a knock.
Well done, Timber.
Oh, nice.
But if City score the next goal, you're in a world of pain.
You're an
Yeah.
idiot.
Now he's in trouble.
Why did
Yellow
Is
card
that
for
Timber
Timber.
booked?
Yep.
Yeah.
If Arsenal come back and win this, my bet might be on,
Big money, big money.
boys.
Why? What did you put?
Because I got Timber to get booked, didn't it?
Doku sent into the shops.
You have Ruben Diaz as well, was it?
Yeah, Diaz
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, they
Doku
look
sent Timber to Lidl, mate, 100%.
Diaz can get booked and Declan Rice can score an equaliser. We're walling.
Wow, you're in.
That's a nasty
You're waiting.
tackle. That's
Mate,
nasty.
you
That
know
was a pointless foul, though.
Casemiro did that tackle yesterday, but won the ball and got a second yellow.
That was grim.
That was
grim.
horrible.
But
It was a foul because he kind of does that.
Yeah. But it's not a
It's not
yellow.
a yellow, yeah.
Yellow.
man.
But
He's trying to level
he gave
out
the ref
here.
something because he's on the yellow.
He
I don't think it's a second yellow,
Casemiro,
though.
he gets sent off unfairly a lot. But weirdly, you can still blame him when he gets all sent up. You can
It's
go,
naive. It's,
Yeah.
I can't even say it's naivety.
Like, what are you
it's
doing,
experience.
Casemiro?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
don't dive in there. We had everyone back.
It was,
We could just feel someone was going to get sent off as well, and it was going to be him.
Miles,
The weather was wild.
Miles, do you think Arteta underestimates how good your team is?
I don't think he
Or does he respect them like too much?
Yeah, because I think like over the last few seasons, we've seen that Arsenal like genuinely one of the best teams in the country. I get onto them a lot, but they are, and it's sometimes it feels like they still feel like the Arsenal pre-challenging, and in terms of mentality. And I wonder if like Arteta
It's like they
underestimates
feel
the
like
quality of his team.
the league's beyond them before they really got there, innit?
Listen, not this season, the season before last. Obviously, I feel like that was the team, obviously, that made us challenge. I shouldn't say the team. The defense made us challenge more than the attack because our defense was so hard to break down. And I think he's leaned on that too much. He sorted out the defense. Before Arsenal was very hard, very easy to break down. It's very soft. You could score set pieces against them. You could run through them. Now we've got a solid defense, one of the best defenses in Europe statistically. And now he's like he's still leaning on the defense.
That's a
Now
ball
you've
from Trust,
you've rectified it with good attack. You've got good attackers. Oh,
that was a
1-1. Oh, Declan Rice. Ooh, Zubimendi.
Zubi.
Unlucky. But yeah, just,
Remember that geezer?
Doobie-doo.
Who was that again? The Liverpool fan. Remember? The bold one.
yeah.
When he thought Liverpool were going to sign Thingy.
Zubimendi.
And he started singing Zubi.
Bold
Dooby
one.
Doo. Where are you?
Big up the bold guy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Big up the bold Liverpool fans out there, man.
Or the bold Liverpool fans.
Yeah,
what
why
you have
not,
to
man?
do, though.
Fuck it, they're top of the table. They're loving
Go
life.
for top corner.
I've got to say, Arsenal, they are bottle jobs FC over here, really.
Not now, though. Not now.
That's not a fact.
They've made some very
Come on.
aggressive
Not a foul.
substitutions, Booth.
You pay for those. You play for those.
You do
Very
play
aggressive.
for
Over not the ball. He's on
That's not a
you.
foul.
You play for those.
That's just not a foul.
That wasn't a foul, though.
No, but you play for those.
Play for what do you mean you play for those?
You play for those. Obviously, he's over not the ball. Obviously, he's giving him something. He's touched him.
not
You
foul,
dive.
man.
I don't think it is.
bro.
But you play for it.
So what? I don't care if he's playing for it, man. It's not a foul.
Okay.
Please, man.
Sorry, man.
Come on.
Sorry.
Soft. And
Were
Darren
you-
England, worst ref in this country, by the way, Liverpool Everton.
Were you
He gave
both?
Dewsbury Hall a yellow card for an early
Yeah, I
free
know.
kick.
Taking a free kick quickly. I know. It
Disgrace.
was ridiculous.
Disgrace.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus
Just took the free
first time's
kick
ever
quickly.
been
When's the
done.
last time
I've
that's
never
ever
seen that.
happened?
I've never seen
I
that.
ain't seen
Yeah.
that. I ain't ever seen
He,
that.
but I think the point was that he didn't wait for the whistle.
It's
Yeah,
a-
but we've seen that
it's a quick
before,
free
though.
kick
They just-
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
remember that
Henri,
whole
Henri
era?
scored a goal. Do you remember
Henri used to do
Henri's
that, and then
goal?
Giggs
And he
did it
looks
in
at the
France.
referee. Henri scored. Was it against
Get a
Wigan?
nod. Just
Against-
get the nod. He scored a few
Yeah,
of
it's
them.
Wigan. It's a free kick.
It was a
Against
thing.
Wigan,
He scored
yeah.
a few of them.
And he goes like basically goes
Can
to the
I take
referee.
it?
And we tried to roll the
Yeah,
penalty.
but
as
you
well.
know the
Yeah, Danny Mills.
That was terrible.
law behind that.
No, gone.
Do you think Henri took it twice? The free kick
Why did he touch it?
Wait. Okay. So
against Wigan? Did he?
he took it, and then the ref made him take it again. Yeah.
No.
What?
No, he
The
scored
full
it.
the full clip's actually been taken. The ref actually delays him. I don't know what happened. You see Mandela effect. The whole football world thinks that.
Oh.
This is coming. It's coming. I
Yeah.
Go on,
promise
go on,
it's
sorry.
Yeah,
coming.
the whole football world thinks that he took the free kick
And then-
once,
and then the
scored,
referee
took
makes him take it
and
again,
then
yeah.
he goes, "Is that enough?"
Yeah.
But I don't know what page released the full like segment. He's just stood there for ages. Like I think the ref's not letting him take the free kick. Then he takes it, scores, and then turns to the ref and says, "Is that enough?"
Oh,
but I
is
don't
it?
know what happened.
Also,
for
there
us
was
to
the
think-
bit where they used to take it before the whistle, innit?
Yeah, you have to wait for the whistle, yeah.
Because Giggs scored one exactly the same against Lille, and their players threatened to walk off the pitch. And Gary Neville went to walk off with him, and Fergie bollocked him, and he was like, "Get back on the pitch."
What?
Like,
Gary Neville was on their side?
no, he was like, "If they're going to the dressing room, we'll go to the dressing room." And Fergie went, "Nah, you stay out there," because the goal stood. But it was one of them where you take it before the whistle, they start fuming, and then people started standing on the ball.
Yeah.
So then it had to be whistle only.
But then what people started doing was taking it and kicking it against someone, and the person who's blocked it gets booked. Yeah. What is that right? So Henry didn't score it twice. So I don't know.
Unless they've altered that footage that I saw.
There was a Lampard penalty thing, innit?
3 times.
Three times.
West Ham.
At West Ham.
That's a, you know, that's cojones.
That is
Against
crazy.
West Ham, being Lampard is.
After 2, you probably go, you know what, Drogba, you want to take it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, after the second one, you go,
I think
Loves-
Declan Rice doesn't
That's
do
when
that.
they were like overdoing the whole encroachment
Yeah,
thing.
they were just making a point.
I think Declan Rice, if that's Declan Rice, he'll miss one of the 3 penalties.
And it's a lot easier to take them at
Lampard,
West
I
Ham now
think
than
most
it was
players
at
miss
Upton
one.
Park.
Yeah.
Most players miss one of them.
Yeah.
Most.
Not De Bruyne.
No. Most players miss one.
Yeah.
Not Yaya. He never missed one.
Most players miss
The
one.
only player in Premier League history over 10 Premier League penalties to never
Kane
miss.
scores all 3.
The
I'll tell
best,
you
the
that.
best Premier League penalty taker though is Matt Letizia.
No,
isn't
because
it?
he missed one. Yaya never
No,
missed
but
one.
he missed. But he'd taken 50 and scored 49.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a wicked.
But I think people, it's not about, because the ratio is, I know what you're saying, he took way more.
Yeah.
But the ratio is better for Yaya.
Oh, is that only 100% over 10 pence?
Is Yaya.
Yeah, but that's like saying Sam Allardyce is the only manager with a 100% record for England. Play one game.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
I think
exaggerate
I
a
think
point
it's
to make
valid.
a point.
No, 10 Premier League
I think
penalties
that's
is more than
valid.
one England game. He's Moldova.
He posted about it the other day on Instagram. First of all, surprised
That's
to see
it.
him on Instagram.
He's always with.
He follows me on
Fergie.
Instagram now.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh mate, that's a
Honestly,
big one.
that's the. Out of any,
Oh my god!
Who was that?
Who's that? That's ridiculous.
Who's 36? Zooby Dooby Doo.
You need to stop that. Because we didn't make
Then I
that
said, who was that? And he went, the bold one. The bold Liverpool fan. I was like,
We didn't
what
make that up,
geezer.
you know.
Carol, what's the thing that's, because obviously they were talking about you on TalkSport.
wow.
I think there's a few people who've reacted to your things. What's been the thing that's made you go, what the hell is going on here? Like that when someone follows you and you go, wait, what?
Do you know what? It was probably. I said Big Sam was one following me. Who else? Do you know what it is? I think the one that got me.
Obviously, getting a message from the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like stuff like this is probably the most like, yo, like I watch this stuff like now people are asking me to go on it. And the strangest one was when I sat and realized about 20 minutes in that I was on the phone to Carlton Cole about my video about him. That was like
On the phone.
yeah, I was like, I'm like, look, I genuinely, he was talking and I looked at my phone and then I went, I'm stood outside a train station waiting to get on the tube, but I can't get the tube because Carlton Cole's talking to me and I grew up watching him, so I can't really tell him like, oh, you call me back
He played
later.
for Chelsea as well, didn't he? Shit,
Yeah, it was like, it was just, that one, it felt like a out of body experience.
I like Carlton Cole.
But you can't
I
let
like
that.
him as
You
well.
can't let that persuade you.
No, it doesn't. I see a few.
HMRC is neutral, man.
See, the thing is, I've seen a few ex players have followed and stuff.
Look at the turn.
And like I'll reach out of like, because I rate them and stuff. I'll say, oh yeah, but I'll just let them know.
You need
like,
to start doing
I'm
football
watching.
podcasts, right? People on football podcasts lying. That's
what
what
you
you need to do.
No,
'cause
you're
there's
setting
some,
us up for a fall.
No, there's some certain other podcasts we should definitely check up.
You're gonna say,
Definitely check up, 100%. I'm not going to
Stop telling
say.
us
Have I
look into
featured
it.
them before?
No, there's some YouTubers in the football space that you need to address.
YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah. Some
I
big
know who
ones.
he's talking about.
No, so I'm not saying. I'm not saying
I know
that.
exactly who you're
I'm not saying
talking
that.
about.
There's some big ones.
I know exactly who.
There's some big ones.
I'm not saying anything.
I don't like where we're going here because.
But you could expand it
We're
to
all gonna
anything.
be
You could
getting
do,
reviewed.
all sorts of podcasts.
I could do anything.
Loads.
People want me to do
LeBron
like.
James.
There's 20
You know
in it.
what?
There's 20
LeBron
in
James,
it.
there's a whole series there for LeBron
People
James.
have asked for NBA.
Is he
Some
alive?
people have asked for wrestling.
Pretends to read books and shit.
But you know what's the?
Boxing.
You know what's the? I started getting sent like cricket.
Ooh.
Someone said, "Can you look into this?" I said, "I do football podcasts." Like
That could do well.
I don't-
you know.
I don't-
Cricket's a big
You know what
sport.
would be good? Here's
I don't
one for you. You can
I
have
don't
this one
watch
for free. Boxing, yeah.
Millions.
But you know when a fighter's just been beat up, and
Yeah.
they're giving an interview, and
They
they're
say
like,
mad stuff.
that round 3 I was doing it. You go, well, actually,
That's a
let's
great
roll the
show.
tape.
Yeah,
So round 3 is getting his
Already
head
home
boxed.
No, but I think that's unfair. They've been hitting the head too many times.
Yeah, come on, you just came
It's
up.
like I've got certain rules.
Also,
like,
you
I
don't
don't-
want to upset the wrong boxer, innit?
Yeah.
Like,
I've that one. Sorry, I've upset the wrong boxer. And Adam, you was on
Dillian
set with
White,
me.
yeah.
So
Did you?
He got scared. Yeah,
What did
he
you
got
say about
scared.
Dillian
Miles
White?
got scared.
Don't run that narrative. Don't run that narrative.
He kept
Don't run that
touching
narrative.
Dillian White's leg.
Don't run that narrative. You know I wasn't scared.
Why are you touching watching Dillian
No, I
White's
wasn't
legs.
scared.
Yeah, Miles, you're actually a
Oh,
good
I
help
did
for me.
HM. I did one of
You're
these.
allowed to be scared of Dillian White, though.
No, but I wasn't scared.
Oh, no,
You were.
If you were,
I
it's calm.
wasn't.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Very
You
natural
weren't,
to
but
be
if you
scared
were,
of
No,
Dillian
I
White.
wasn't
Yeah.
scared. It's
No,
fine
you
if you
wasn't.
were.
You were
But
scared.
if you were,
You were
it's fine.
scared. I know you were.
I wasn't scared.
You're sweating now.
Because he said something like I
He's there.
fact checked him. I fact checked him. Remember what was the
I
fight?
forgot what.
And what did he say? Did he say to you, don't do that?
It's part 2. Who did he fight? Was it? I think it was Chisora.
Chisora
Yeah,
would
maybe.
have
It
been.
was Chisora 2, and I said to him, because I was doing obviously I watched boxing, but I was doing some research on that before.
Yeah.
I said, Dillian, you said on your first fight, your post fight, you said once you beat Dillian White, you're over him. You're never going to fight him again.
Once you beat who?
Derek
Derek
Derek Chisora.
When you beat Derek Chisora, you said you're never going to fight him again. So why are we here doing part 2? I didn't say that. Oh yeah, you did. I didn't say that. No, you did.
You've HMRC'd this guy
Yeah,
in
yeah,
front
he
of him,
said
and then you
that.
shut
You know
him.
what,
Then you
No,
shut
but
him.
he said,
And then you said,
he said, then he said, you said, show me what I said. I said, one second, let me get my phone. Then after T goes behind the camera doing this.
No.
I said, no, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
And then there was one point where you grabbed his leg, like to say, like,
Let me get my phone.
Allow me.
No.
No,
Arsenal in the booking.
Miles,
Just run it.
I need
Run
your
it,
help,
Jeremy.
actually.
Oh, that's a
Jeremy
booking
Doku.
Saka, isn't it?
Was that?
Corner flag.
Just because he doesn't go down
corner
there.
flag.
Oh,
Oh my god! Oh
Mate,
my
he
god!
gets to the back
Oh my
post,
god!
Foden's in.
Oh my god! He's got to find the back post.
Oh, what's he
Greedy.
doing?
Oh my god!
What the hell happened there?
How did Haaland
Eze
not
hit
find
Declan
Foden?
Rice.
How does Haaland not find
care a
Foden
lot.
He
Well
doesn't
done,
there?
Eze,
even look.
though. Well
I don't
done,
think he
Eze.
looks.
Lads, Haaland has to find Foden there. Come on.
No, he doesn't.
Do you not think?
He doesn't want him to, does he?
Look, play the exact
Yeah,
same
he
pass
does,
that's
he
played
does,
to
he
him
does,
now,
he
and
does, he
Foden has an open goal.
Yeah, it's true.
Right,
Do
instead
you
of
remember
that, he does a
the
pass.
Man United game yesterday? Diallo could play Sesko in open net, and he doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god!
Sweet.
Mate, look how close this is. Nearly
By
going
the
in
way,
their own goal. By the way,
Benjamin Tesco 006 now. Less goals than Calvert Lewin this season.
One more game. We're getting
Scored against
everyone in their
Buvey.
Bond suits.
When he goes 007, James Bond, Daniel Craig, yeah, Sean Connery. I can't wait to retweet
I actually
that.
thought he played well in the first half yesterday. He
What, he
basically
knocked-
created
he
the
knocked
red
on a
card
long
as
ball.
well.
who? Benjamin Tesco.
Don't you start using that, bro.
I'm just checking who.
Do you know what's funny?
Don't
Do you know
use-
what's funny about that?
Don't you start using that as
Do you know
well.
what's funny about that?
006, baby.
Man United fans
Sean
should-
Bean in 1995. And what movie was that? Diamonds Are Forever or whatever. Sean Bean was 006.
You know what's funny?
And Pierce Brosnan was 007.
If it wasn't for Robert Sanchez, he would have broke it. To be honest,
Would he?
Bremer would have went round him and
If
scored.
buts and
Yeah.
maybes, bro. If
I
buts
know.
and maybes.
I'm saying I'm with you. I want him to be 007.
I want it to be 00 mate.
Henri went 008. Just letting y'all know.
No such thing.
We spoke. There's a few people talking about the Carlton Cole beef with super chats, but we've kind of covered that now. MB says, "Do you boys ever get disillusioned with modern
what a
high-level
tackle.
football?
With what? Sorry, about Adam.
Do you get disillusioned with modern day football?
Yeah, all the
I
time.
don't know if
refereeing.
disillusioned is the right word.
The refereeing makes you disillusioned, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Doesn't it sometimes
yeah.
you think,
Maybe
what am
some
I
of the
watching
rules,
here?
VAR.
VAR.
Also,
Yeah.
we consume a lot more football now than we did back in the day as well. So
Modern
I consume less
fans.
now.
Modern fans.
but there's more to watch.
I
You-
consume
It's
less.
like- it's
You
like-
don't.
You don't.
I feel like
it's
I do.
impossible.
It's impossible for you
I
to
watch
consume
less Man United.
no,
No,
I'm
mate,
telling you,
you're on
it's-
Man United, you're on
You're here
Instagram.
every other week.
Exactly. It's
You're on
you're
YouTube.
here. You're on social media. It's just in your.
But you know, when I was a kid, yeah, or like up until like 20 something, 24, 5.
No, I think
I'd
you
watch
might-
every under 18s, 23s game like on
I think.
NBC.
Do you know what I think
Like,
it is
I'd
though?
watch-
I think you might optionally consume less.
Yeah.
Like I think you might
Yeah.
optionally like when I was young, I used to read the program and then I used to read the fanzine.
Yeah.
But that was all there'd be.
Yeah.
Whereas now, just by osmosis, just by living your life,
Yeah,
football is
I get it.
Yeah, it's
everywhere.
everywhere.
TikTok.
Consume
Yeah.
it's everywhere, man.
Twitter,
It's on the TikTok. It's on
Facebook, LinkedIn.
Maybe
Anytime you
my
go
point
see-
is I consumed less 90 minutes then. Maybe.
I'll give you an example. I didn't watch the Brentford Fulham game, right? I didn't watch that game. But you know the save that Donnarumma made. In my head, I was like, that's like the goal that was scored. Like he made the save that the goal that wasn't made yesterday in the Fulham Brentford game.
Yeah.
I've seen that goal. I didn't even watch that fucking
Iwobi
game.
was magnificent, wasn't
I didn't even watch it. How have I seen that? How do I know that the save from Donnarumma was like the goal in the?
Because it means less. If I ask you in a year's time what happened in a Chelsea game versus Brentford, you're not going to remember.
No.
Because you're consuming it passively.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah.
told you just watch Match of the Day,
Yeah, yeah,
focus
yeah,
on it,
yeah,
no
yeah,
distractions,
yeah.
you'd
But,
remember every game. Like I remember all the
bang
games when I
on.
was a kid.
That's bang on. Like you consume it passively. That's what it is. Like I didn't watch Brentford Fulham, and yet I've seen the goals. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I think once you're in that football space, you don't choose to.
We're too deep.
Oh
We're too
my
fucking
God, he's
deep.
invaded
We're too
Gyökeres.
fucking deep.
Where's
What
Gyökeres
happened from
again?
3 yards out.
We're too deep.
Please don't be Gyökeres.
Lovely.
That was
This is
Gyökeres.
their cup final, lads. This is their cup final.
Final.
It is. This is their cup final.
Where's-
It's the biggest
Well,
moment
we're
of their
just trying to
season.
get 3 points.
Where's
Boot
Gyökeres?
it. Boot it.
That's what we're trying to do.
We need to keep the ball 5
does it
minutes.
feel
Give me
like that?
5
It should have been
minutes.
a tap-in, though.
5 minutes.
That
Because
should have been
this
a
is what
tap-in.
Arsenal should be doing. In fairness to Arteta, we gave him a load of stick at the beginning of the game, and I think we were correct. He's doing well here. Like Carell just went to me, it feels like the 85th minute. This is exactly what Arsenal should be doing. They should be playing with the intensity of the 85th minute
You've got to start
in
like
the
this.
60th.
You've got to start like this
started
in
like
football
this,
matches.
man.
They
In
should have done.
September, you've got to have a laugh. You've got to have a laugh in football.
They should have done.
He's shitting himself in September. It's going to be a long
Not
season
now,
if you act
though,
like this.
Buvey.
all
It's true.
season.
It's true
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
first half,
Oh,
but we've
no,
got to
no.
give our credit to him now.
But if he loses 1-0, it is an absolute disaster class. If they lose 1-0. It's a big question mark, of course, 30 minutes left. If
Is
they
0
lose
points out of
1-0,
6 against City and Arsenal.
Oh, it's good.
Liverpool.
If you go for the title, it's bad.
It's
I
really,
predicted at the start of the stream, Arsenal aren't real rivals to Liverpool and City. Liverpool and City are real rivals to each other.
But you,
Arsenal aren't rivals to
That's
anyone.
not a rivalry, though. Liverpool. I think that's the worst rivalry in
Arsenal are
Premier League
rivals to
history.
Chelsea this season for
Was
the
it-
top
was
4
it a
finish.
good rivalry?
as it stands, you and Arsenal have the same points.
No, I'm talking historically, and that's 5 years. Arsenal haven't been
of
rivals
course,
to anyone.
but right now,
You-
neither of you are rivals if we're saying that because you're both 6 points.
You're
off.
rivals with
Right.
Grimsby for the League Cup,
Yeah, that's cool.
the home of battered cod.
That's cool. Any new lines?
Yeah, exactly.
on Grimsby?
Grimsby.
That
Come
was-
on, Declan Rice.
mate.
Almost
Listen,
above you.
1-1. Look, look
Nico-
at this.
Nico
lads. Lads,
Jova.
Look, I want to see greatness. There we go. Eze, that's a penalty.
What?
Shouting.
Eze kicked the City player in the head, and Miles goes penalty.
Mate,
need
when they
something, I
scored
need
that
something.
free kick, you said it was offside, remember? Dominic Szoboszlai.
Yeah,
you were like, it's
that was-
offside, Red.
Mate, you've just got to do that, though, haven't you? You've got to just
anything.
appeal for anything.
The chat was going mad.
Not
It's a
ask, you don't get.
Remember the World Cup semi-final against Croatia? Lingard and Rashford try and take the quick kickoff.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
that?
yeah. But it's
Oh,
like
mate,
so one
that was-
person had to be on the pitch, isn't it,
Yeah,
for it
yeah,
to have
yeah.
worked? But
Look at that. Tapping.
it just
Who's
looks
there?
silly when he doesn't.
We tried
though,
to
innit?
seek
Oh, he's
yeah,
gone
Gone
crazy.
behind Jacare.
Look at Erling Haaland defending on his line. Look
Mate,
at that.
why is Gyökeres? I know.
It's gone behind him.
I
though.
know, but
Well,
I'm not
it's his
using
timing of
that.
his run.
I'm not using that as the only thing. There's been a few moments. Timber in the first half when he did like a delicious cross. That moment there, it's just not falling for him. His movement or whatever, it's off, isn't
Gonna
it?
fall, man.
I think
gonna
he
fall,
still needs
Rory.
to build chemistry with some of these teammates because he's not played with Saka.
Yeah, true.
Not
True. It's
barely
early. I
played with
agree that
Listen,
it's
he
early.
hasn't even played with a midfield that's given him creativity.
I agree
No,
that
but
it's
this-
early,
but
Miles,
this is
but
the
the trouble
midfield
is you
your
don't
manager
No, no, of
choosing.
course, no. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying that he
Also-
hasn't had the best midfield to work with.
But the
He hasn't.
problem that you have
What,
now in the
Odegaard?
Premier League, it's going to be so difficult to win it. It's obviously going to be more than 90 points that's needed. You don't have a bedding in period. It's
No,
not
you
like you can go, give Gyökeres 10 games. 10 games, if it's not clicking, you'll be out. You'll be out
Aguero
of the
didn't
title
have
race.
a bedding in period.
No, Swansea, wasn't it?
Nicholas Anelka didn't have a bedding in period. Torres didn't have a bedding in period.
No.
Suarez didn't.
No, you're right.
So we're making excuses FC every year with
I'm
these
not making
guys, with these
excuses.
clowns.
There's no
Excuses FC, man.
There's also a major myth that Drogba did.
Foul, ref.
There's also a major myth that Drogba had a major bedding in period. He scored a lot of goals.
He was good in his first season.
Yeah. It's not,
Easy.
this whole like,
Yeah.
it's not
I remember
true.
him coming over because he was class for Marseille.
Marseille,
He
yeah.
was
I remember him
good at
scoring at St
Mate,
James Park for them.
Jesus.
I remember he did. He
was
scored at
mint.
St. I went to Paris. We played Paris Saint-Germain. We got beat. Oh no, we didn't. We beat them. We've been there so many times. We went over there anyway, and Drogba scored a free kick, so we won. Mate, they hated him.
Yeah.
Like that first season, I think we won 3-0.
Because that Marseille team he was a part of, I can't
Yeah,
remember.
he got so badly booed.
Yeah, no,
wait.
but that's their biggest rival.
Was it,
isn't
ever,
it?
Yeah.
was there ever talks of
Marseille
not
the biggest
selling him
team
at
in
one point?
France, aren't it?
Yeah,
There was.
Yeah, he was going to sell him.
There was. It went a bit stale for him. 08.
Yeah, I
It went a
Injuries.
bit. It went a bit stale.
Who's this for? Sorry,
Drogba.
Drogba.
at Chelsea.
Yeah.
And then I
went a
think
bit
something
stale.
came out that he said that he wanted to link up with Mourinho again
In Inter.
at Inter.
yeah.
Yeah, there was talk of Lampard going to Inter as well that period.
Was there not Real Madrid at one point?
See you later.
as well?
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
It was a weird
Come
time.
on,
Yeah.
Arsenal, get it together. Just someone just get a shot on target.
Yeah, we beat Paris Saint-Germain. We beat them 3-0.
Owen, are you finished on that point? Sorry.
Nah, sorry. I'm just just like thinking out loud with dementia. I
Right, Ed
can't
Sheeran.
remember what. Yeah.
Owen with the super chat says Bale over Neymar is just British bias. This is in regards to the.
But I mean, I'm not a Welsh.
No,
I'm
let,
not
me,
Welsh.
let me finish
I
the.
hate
Let me
Wales.
finish the super chat. Got to
a
read it
footballing
out,
level.
man. Fucking hell. In terms of goals, assists, chances created, technical ability, it's all Neymar. Bale got benched for Isco.
Bale's a better
Right.
finisher.
Oh,
Bale's
don't
got
do
better
that.
pace.
No, he's not.
Bale's scored
No,
more
he's not a
iconic
better
goals,
finisher.
and Bale's
Oh,
won
he's quicker.
won more trophies.
Oh, great. He's
Quick,
quicker.
man.
Is speed not a part of football?
Well, Adama Traore is probably the fastest player in the league.
Yeah, and he's rubbish
do,
as well.
Do you know
Exactly.
what, Carell,
Yeah,
what's
Bale
your point
was
on
good
this?
and had
What's your
pace.
thoughts on this? When we had this chat
Yeah.
in the last show, something that I brought up, and I don't know, I don't love Bale as much as Buvey does, but equally I kind of do agree that Bale is better. An argument that I made was, if you think about iconic Bale moments,
Yeah.
iconic Bale goals, off the top of your head, you immediately probably think of about 5. Like genuinely, I can
Yeah, but
do 5.
Five's
The one where the Champions League final goals,
The one against
running off the
Barcelona.
pitch, the one against West Ham United, the one at Stoke City. Do you know, like off the top of my head?
Inter
That's
Milan.
true.
When I think about Neymar, the only goal that really is the goal against Croatia in the World Cup.
You want
That's
to
the
push
one
that
that
as well
comes-
for Santos.
You want to pass
for Santos.
The Santos run was scary good, but that's the Brazilian league. With all due respect, it is. That's not Champions League football, is it?
No, but that's at that
Neymar-
stage for an 18-year-old to be doing that in the Brazil. Or 17,
but
might be
Roy's just
younger.
giving you 10 goals. One in the Brazilian league.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's true. It's true. Like Bale,
Iconic goals is Bale, isn't it?
iconic goals. But what does that mean? That's like
Is that the most
everyone's got
important
Winning,
moments.
it means winning
Divock-
Real Madrid a
thing in all
European
football.
Cup.
Yeah, but Divock Origi has iconic goals for Liverpool. That he doesn't put him on top.
Yeah, but if
of
you compared him to
people in
Sergio
midfield.
Aguero, then I'd say Aguero's a better technical player and has more
Neymar
iconic
had
goals.
we remember Bale's moments more as well because some of them happened for Spurs.
Matty Taylor has iconic goals. Doesn't mean he's a great footballer.
No, but a lot,
Exactly, so
but a
that's
lot
why
of them
I'm
have for Real
knocking
Madrid.
the-
And
I'm knocking
Neymar in the remontada as
That's a
well.
good
He was
shout,
key
Buvey.
in that.
Bale does
They-
not.
they don't
Bale's
come back.
only performance like that is the Inter Milan.
Yeah.
Like
This was a
scoring the
question that
hat-trick.
these guys had.
And a goal against
Does
Carell
Bale
also.
get into MSN?
No, not
He
even
improves
not
Emerson.
even
He doesn't
close.
improve Emerson.
Where does he play?
on the left.
For who?
Bale on the left.
Yeah.
So the best version of Bale you saw was on the right, and you're going to put him on the left to do what?
No,
No, it was on the left.
he was on the left for
For who?
Tottenham, for Real
The
Madrid,
best version of Bale.
for Wales.
When I'm thinking of Bale moments, it's all occurring down the left wing.
For Spurs, I think.
No, that's like
No, I'm for Real
that's like
Madrid. When he scored against Barcelona and the
2012.
Copa del Rey.
Yeah, Barcelona.
The Bale that did enough
I know
to
what
go
you're
to
saying.
Real
Cuts in
Madrid
on
was
his
playing on the
left.
right. He
I know
cuts
what
in on
you're
his
saying. I know what
left.
you're saying.
And one,
Let's not be stringent about
yeah, okay,
positions.
but he's a very
Anywhere across the front three, he's better
Bale-
than Neymar.
no,
He's
he's
better down
not.
the middle. He's better down the middle.
Oh, down the middle,
100%.
I'll give him.
He's better off the right and he's better
Yeah,
off
but
the
he's more
left.
physical.
He's actually better off all
But he's
three
not a better
positions. I'd
finisher.
even bring up.
He's
his
not
middle
as,
three.
okay. He's not as skillful. He's not a better
might
passer.
be as skillful.
He's not as
Fine.
everything.
He's a better passer.
No,
Bale's
he's
a better
not.
passer.
No, he's not. No, he's
That's not his
I
thing.
could. I'll.
Not
You know,
Gareth
Buvey,
Bale.
after this, I'll send you an 8-minute comp of Neymar passing off his left foot, let alone his right.
Yeah,
foot.
I've seen Bale passing.
Neymar's one of the best playmakers
I'll give you
of his time.
passing. I'll give you passing.
He's a better finisher.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He is.
You know how many more goals Neymar has than
I don't
Bale?
even like Bale.
scores
He's
different types
Tottenham.
of
I don't
goals.
even want to back him.
Bale's a better
Neymar's a
finisher.
better finisher.
He's a better
Yeah.
finisher.
Wait. No.
Finisher.
Bale's a better
I think we're
finisher.
forgetting one fact here, right?
Nathan Ake's on, by the way. You park in the bus booth?
I think
All
Foden
day long.
Foden
Foden
hooked.
stinker in
Phil
the-
He had a good
Foden
game.
stinker.
He had a good game.
Biblical stinker.
I think one thing we
Don't do that. He'll
we
be doing a
completely
10-hour
forget.
stream now. Don't do
Movie.
that.
Movie,
Big up Lee, man.
Movie.
Bombastic biblical stinker and hook.
Movie. You forget that they actually played in the same league at the same time, so you could actually just pull up the stats of how many goals.
Yeah,
both of them
115
scored.
Champions
Roll
League.
the tapes.
You got
Yeah,
to
but
Roll the tapes.
Four of
Five
those,
Champions League.
four of those he was on the bench for.
What about the two that he was starting? He scored a bicycle kick in. What about that?
He didn't start in the game. He scored a bicycle kick in.
No, the other one where he scored. He started.
Yeah, the one where he scored the header. Yeah, that was the first one out of five.
Mate, the fact that you're arguing over which Champions League final goal he scored kind of proves
By
the
the way,
point, doesn't it?
Neymar also scored in the Champions League final.
Yeah,
He did.
How many did he
How
win?
many?
he won one.
One
One in the
Champions
Champions League
And
final.
by the way, here's what I like: the international thing. What Bale did with Wales is better than what Neymar did with Brazil.
Obviously. He took them to
I
a
mean-
semi-final.
I mean,
He's playing
is it
with Wales to a
Brazilians? This
semi-final.
guy's playing with Aaron Ramsey and Collins.
Yeah, but
and all
is it?
sorts
Is
of
it?
rubbish?
Yeah, but is
Danny
it?
Gabidon.
But here's the question though: is it easier to be a floor raiser or a ceiling raiser?
It's easier to be...
Sorry, Wales haven't been to a national tournament since 1958, and then
That's fine.
Gareth Bale came out of nowhere. By the way, Ryan Giggs, Craig Bellamy, Gary Speed, they're all playing for Wales. They never qualified for a tournament until Gareth Bale came along. That is incredible.
I mean, you could also argue that team was better than any of those Wales teams before it, but
Maybe not. Dean Saunders, Ryan Giggs,
They're
Ian
just
Rush,
names.
all in the same
Danny
team.
Gabidon,
names.
Robbie
And
Savage.
we're talking about a team, a unit. Like that Wales team, we know about. They were a strong unit. They
The
qualified.
Wales side that qualified for
Also,
Euro
it was easier
2016
to
wasn't
qualify
better.
when Bale qualified.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
was
true.
much
That's
easier.
Much
true.
easier.
There's more teams. Fine,
much
fine.
easier.
That's fair. But getting them to the World Cup as well?
Also, let's be
the
real.
World Cup.
Neymar
Giggs
also won
factored
Brazil.
in for Wales a lot. Yeah, he's a bit fuck that.
But when you think about that era, Giggs, Speed, Rush,
Bellamy.
Saunders, all in the same.
Craig Bellamy, mate.
Yeah, Craig Bellamy.
Robbie
That
Savage.
was all a bit later, but
And
mate, Dean Saunders and Ian Rush was like a Liverpool front line. Vague, you know. Like they were both playing for
Bring on
Liverpool.
Why did they
Martinelli.
never qualify for a tournament? If Giggs is so good, why did they never
It was
qualify
harder
for a
to
tournament?
qualify.
To bring him on.
In his heart, he was
And they
Ryan.
did-
In his
they
heart,
did-
he was
they did
Ryan
some
Wilson,
rubbish.
wasn't he?
Like Switzerland qualified in Euro 2004 and like Croatia. Like, so why can't Wales do it?
Yeah, but is it-
Ryan Giggs
By the
is
way,
the best thing since
Croatia are
sliced
a
bread.
better footballing nation.
Croatia's
You could easily argue
Croatia
Croatia, the
pound
best
for-
footballing nation.
Pound for
But
pound, Croatia's one of the best.
pound for pound, they're one of the greatest.
One of-
nations.
yeah.
They're small countries. They're small
Croatia,
countries.
Croatia, pound for pound, are genuinely unbelievable. They've only been around about 30, 40,
Yeah,
30 years.
It's just an example
And
of
they've been to
small
World Cup
countries.
finals.
Of course, yeah, but these are small countries with population. Like Denmark are getting to finals. Why didn't Wales do that then? How did Denmark win the 1992 Euros? How's that possible?
Because
They had a
Yugoslavia
great
couldn't.
team.
But
as
Ryan
well.
Giggs is the best thing since sliced
Mate,
bread.
they had Peter Schmeichel in goal. They had the Laudrups. They had
And also, they didn't qualify.
yeah.
yeah,
Yugoslavia.
they-
Yeah, but they were
automatically
in
got in,
they were
yeah.
in the discussion to qualify. They qualified and won it. Fair play. But why did Wales do that in the 90s?
Yeah, but I think
thought
it's,
Giggs was the best thing ever.
but I don't think using someone doing so well for a small nation is
Jesus.
enough in an argument to say, well, he's better than this.
Yeah,
player.
David
Like,
Healy
bigger-
did well for
like
Northern
the
Ireland.
history
That's
of
true.
Brazil. The history of Brazil
It's not
is
the best
so
example.
is so big that Neymar would have to win like 2 World Cups to be considered even the
Yeah,
greatest
yeah.
player in his
But I don't think
country's
Neymar
history.
gets Wales. If Neymar was Welsh, which is a crazy thing to say, he doesn't get him into the World Cup or the Euros.
Oh, no,
You don't know
sorry.
that though.
That's my opinion.
Neymar playing
I
against
know it's your opinion,
Andorra.
but we don't know that.
We're doing
Mate,
theoretically.
playing against
theoretically.
Andorra
I
and
love this
fucking
conversation.
Moldova.
You
Mate,
Neymar
you only
doesn't
get
get
this on the
into
club.
the
I
Euros.
hope you're subscribing.
So wait,
if
you don't-
Neymar was Welsh, this is what you only get this
By
chat
the way,
on the
I
club.
love Neymar, but he's a touch overrated.
Nah, I don't. I
If
think
Neymar
he's
was
quite. I
Welsh.
think he's pretty
Whether you think
underrated.
he's overrated or not, I don't care. But he's better than Bale.
Yeah, Bale's overrated.
I disagree.
Bale's
I don't know.
overrated.
Neymar
to the
doesn't
point
get
where-
well
you know
for
what?
I
the
say he's
World Cup.
overrated.
Do you know why he's overrated?
He wasn't
Why do
overrated.
people say he's the greatest British player of all time?
Yeah, he's not.
He's, the
that.
That's
greatest,
overrated.
he's not the greatest British player. He's the greatest British export.
I think he's the greatest British player of all time.
Well, Kevin Keegan won 2 Ballon d'Ors in Germany.
Ryan,
Yeah.
Gareth Bale won 3 European Cups in a row.
I know, but
Kenny Dalglish is up there, 100%.
Where did he go?
What do you mean?
Where
Export.
did Kenny Dalglish go?
No, I'm saying in terms of British players, obviously from
Oh, in
Scotland.
general, he's
Yeah.
nah, he meant British players abroad.
Abroad.
Export.
Well, I'm sure he played somewhere, he retired somewhere, I don't know. But
He got exported to England from Scotland. That's what happened.
is Gareth Bale better than George Best? If you count that as a British
No.
player, but no. So I don't know.
George Best completed football.
This
by
argument's dead.
26
This argument's dead. Here are the
done.
facts. One guy's got 5 Champions Leagues. The other guy is playing in the Brazilian league and he's completely cropped.
So you do,
okay?
and the same guy you're talking about that's got 5 Champions Leagues is retired.
Yeah. But what
So
I'm saying
what
is
was that
Neymar's
supposed
got
to
1
be?
Champions League. Neymar's got 1 Champions
Yeah,
League. That's
and-
not great, is it, bro? Come on, man.
It's not great. It's not great.
broke you
as well. He broke
No, okay.
That's not great,
no, but
bro.
you know what it is it?
Don't put fire on it.
People,
Rory, don't fight fire on it.
no, but
Rory.
people will say that
Put some more oil.
like, Neymar should have won more and whatnot. But then, by the same vein, we'll sit there and say that Luis Suarez is the greatest 9 of all time, ignoring the fact that he did absolutely
Nothing in
nish
the
once
Prem.
Neymar left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, which one
Didn't
is
he
it?
take
Really?
the league title from Barcelona to Atletico Madrid? Which
That's
is
a
an
big
incredible
one.
thing
Yeah.
to do.
Oh
Okay,
my-
he also went 2 seasons in the Champions League where he scored 2 goals.
We got 2 super chats which are kind of jumping in on the debate. Psycho Yamba says, why hasn't Neymar won Brazil a single international trophy?
He has the Olympic gold medal.
No.
Jordan-
No, can't do that.
They've only got one.
No.
That's the only thing they haven't won in their
can't do
history.
that.
And he done it on home soil as well.
That doesn't count. Come
Geordie says, on the other hand, this is beyond ridiculous. Neymar is actually closer to Cristiano than Bale is to Neymar. Bale can't even lace Hazard or Salah's boots.
That's crazy.
Neymar's not top 10 Brazilians of all time.
He is, man.
Yes.
You started including
we did
right
it,
backs
and you guys
left
started
backs.
interrupting like you usually do.
You're
with your
only
dead
allowed
chat
to
and
say
all that.
players you've seen as well. You're saying Garincha. and all these-
I'm allowed to
all
talk about
these
Pele.
people.
I'm pretty confident I'm allowed to talk about historical figures in football
but
like Pele,
you've seen them play.
Maradona,
You don't-
George Best,
Based on-
Bobby
but-
Charlton, and I can, of course, I
You've
can.
seen more of fucking Gary Taylor Fletcher than you have of Garincha. Like,
But I still know,
what
but
are
I
you
know
putting this
Garincha's
up?
better because you're in football. You're allowed to speculate. You're allowed to have a little bit of historical knowledge.
It's like
Things
why
happen in the
when I
Is it
past.
because he told you he
Why
scored
did
1,000
United
goals?
11?
So
I've
Adam
never put
McKola is
Duncan
completely
into this.
disregarding the topic of studying history in any field. I mean,
Yeah, that's
I mean,
what Adam
you'd have
McKola
to
is
study
doing.
it
so
for
the
that
Romans
first.
never existed then, so I never saw them live.
You'd have to study it.
It's like that fellow on the overlap, that Arsenal fan on the overlap. Before my time. Before
Yeah,
my
Tony
time.
Adams. I mean, come on, man.
No, I'm not.
What about you?
I'm not having Pele. I'm not having Garincha. I'm not having.
You're not having Pele over
Carlos
Neymar.
Alba. Like, if you didn't see the tapes, don't vouch for them. That's
But can you not? So Pele doesn't exist as a footballer then? Because Pele's one of
Pele-
the greatest footballers of all time.
Pele should be on HMRC, to be honest.
No.
I want to see
Pele
that.
said he's got 1,000 goals,
Yeah, there
but
you
they're
go.
telling me it's only 700.
Don't do
Where
that.
did you get them videos
Mate,
from?
where
Don't do that. Don't do
I
that
agree
to
with that.
Fan
Pele.
base fast.
I agree with
5
that.
or 6
You
here.
might
do that
lose
to
your fan
Pele.
base.
I agree with
The
that.
Don't do that to
fan
Pele.
base that backs Pele
I back
might
Pele.
not be
I agree
young
with that.
enough to be
I agree
watching me
with
say this
I
right
back
now.
Pele.
Why?
Because he was
just leave
17
him.
years old. He scored a hat-trick in a semi-final of a World Cup, won Brazil the first ever World Cup, didn't
Yeah.
he, in Sweden?
Yeah.
17 years old.
No, but I can vouch for his achievements. I can't vouch for him as a player. Have you watched those tapes?
Yeah.
You could play against those guys back then.
That's not true.
Probably true.
He can't.
That's not
He
true.
could.
Like
If I go
But that
back
was
there,
the
I'm
level
doing
back then,
witchcraft.
though.
When Maradona was running past 8 England players, and a lot of them were probably drinking
That's 20
pints
that's
after the
20 to
thing,
30 years
but they're
later, by the
still-
way.
Relative to the sport itself, it's like Muhammad Ali was probably
Yeah,
boxing
But
weaker
is that,
boxers.
is that
but he
goal,
still
the
has to
Pele,
achieve what he
is
did.
the goal, that Pele team, the Brazil 1970, people go, oh, we're playing like Brazil 1970. The Carlos Alberto goal, pass goal. Is that not seen as
we
like
ain't
the most
we ain't
pure
scoring.
goal in football ever?
It is for the time, but things evolve and things get better. Like, you can't watch that goal and then watch like 2011 Barca and go, well, this is even comparable.
But you
And-
rate Neymar because you've seen it. I respect that. But you can't then just disregard Pele as if he doesn't exist, because football history does exist. There'll be football fans born today that in 20 years' time they wouldn't have seen Neymar exist. But you got to have your football history about you, especially if you're doing shows or whatever you're talking about it. You got to say Pele
Lads,
has to be
Haaland,
considered one of the
Erling
greatest of all time.
Haaland is going off. We're going to keep it on track now on the game. Erling Haaland is going off.
Pep's parking the bus.
Stinker and hooked.
I like this debate. 'Cause it's actually got us into the 75th minute. I was nervous for the last 20 minutes, but 75
that's what it was.
minutes-
It was relaxing.
Oh, it was crazy.
Buvey, you know, see Pep Guardiola's face? He's got the Nelly sticker. Do you remember when you did a show with that on?
Yeah.
Do you remember Buvey?
Oh yeah.
Even
you did
when
that.
I'm with my boo. Do you remember Buvey? You did a whole show
That
with
was
the-
Edinburgh.
remember
That was
when you did
Edinburgh.
that?
That was
Remember
Edinburgh.
that? That was mad. That.
Wait.
That was right. Why did you do that?
Haaland off Nico because that was fun.
Yeah, they're stacking
Yeah,
in the
part of the
midfield, man.
bus. This is
They're
what
parking the bus.
champions do. This is what champions
They're
do.
going 4-6.
Yeah, 4-6-0.
Yeah, that's
Scotland did that once, didn't they? In
Yeah.
international.
yeah. Give Liverpool the trophy now.
That's the concern, that it's not Liverpool, it's not City versus Arsenal in this game. It's
Liverpool
what
against
happens with
themselves.
Liverpool. If Arsenal score now, it's like Liverpool, man.
But you're not worried that what they're doing is not sustainable, though. Liverpool.
No, it is
The
sustainable.
thing is,
What Liverpool
none of
scoring
these,
that many late goals? I don't know
none
if
of
it
these
is.
are right behind them though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know, if one of these are right with them, you
Then it's not suspended.
But I feel like
then the pressure's
I
on.
feel like even last season they started off well, and then it took until the Forest game for people to think, okay, they could be got at. I think Liverpool's due one of those games where they're just going to lose. Everyone breathes
Yeah.
a little bit,
Yeah, yeah.
and you can reassess.
They won't lose.
But at this point, it's like they're going to get 100 or plus points.
Yeah, they're not going to get
Oh,
100.
they are.
The Premier League, they're not.
They are.
They're
I don't
they're
know.
not. The
No.
Premier
thing is,
League,
they
I
might
agree,
not
I
have
agree.
to. They could probably have the league wrapped up with like at the rate it's going with 8 games to go and just focus everywhere else.
Yeah.
I agree.
They're not a
Also,
top
people
five- they're
are
not
saying
a
that it's
top
not
five.
sustainable. People are saying that they're not doing enough or playing badly. This is the period of the season where Liverpool should be struggling. This is the period where, in theory, Ekitike should be acclimatising to a new league and a new language. In theory, in theory, Florian Wirtz should be acclimatising and whatever. Instead of that, they're winning every week in, week out. This is when they're vulnerable. Look at the teams that they've beaten already.
Yeah.
Like they're already flying.
It's scary. Yeah.
I got a super chat to read out, and then I got a question for Miles. Owen says Bale is a better finisher, yet Neymar scored more goals. Bale is a better passer, yet Neymar got more assists and created more chances. Bale is overrated. Neymar's the third best player of his generation. That comes from Owen. Miles,
Shout out Owen,
Suarez.
man.
Big up Owen,
15
man.
minutes to go. What does Arteta and Arsenal need to do?
I think we're doing
Foul.
A
Ref.
foul?
Ref.
Oh, come on, man.
Here we go.
Come on, ref.
Here we
Said
go.
he played for it.
Exactly.
No, that's an
He did.
actual foul.
No, that's what Saka said. He goes, he fucking
Play
played.
for
is that
it.
what he
The only
said?
thing, only sub I would do right now is bring off Trossard and bring on probably Martinelli, but Martinelli's not great against low blocks right now. So,
Wanyeri.
but but where did we play Ethan Waneri though? Who did we take off?
Maybe move Eze left. It doesn't really matter where they're on the pitch. You just want your most creative players, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Because Martinelli at this point, the little road runner, I don't think he
Yeah,
can.
Martin. Yeah.
can I don't honestly.
Beep, beep.
We can still, but they're still, but
Oh, he's-
they're not super sitting back. We can still hit them on the counter here. Look, there's still space
I
to
think
run
he's
in.
coming on
really
anyway.
comfortable for
Yeah, but Martinelli,
at the
obviously,
moment.
he just came off. He just
Really
he
confident.
just came on.
Do you know what?
He's confident, man.
If I were an Arsenal fan watching this, I would be so damaged, not even by the loss, just by the nature of it. City haven't looked really threatened. They haven't really. Donnarumma hasn't been like working his fingers to the bone. It just feels so easy in the way that it felt fairly easy for Liverpool in the first game. It just
Yeah.
is what it is. Arsenal aren't doing enough. They aren't doing enough.
At this present moment of time, I feel like Arsenal, Arteta, is beating himself.
Oh yeah.
Gabriel, that was a fucking
Good header.
pass. That was.
Who's that? Nunes.
What's going on? What are they complaining about?
I think
they thought he was offside, but they've given
It's the
away the
dark
call.
arts now. And then you think about Donnarumma. So Pep is reverting to a kind of system now, parking the bus in big moments in the game. I like it a lot, man. It's going to get us further in the Champions League than last season, further in the FA Cup in terms of maybe winning an FA Cup or a League Cup this season. I like it a lot. A back five now against Arsenal. This is a different Pep Guardiola. Whether we like it or not, we agree with it or not. This is mental.
Do you like it?
Can I just make a
Yeah, we're winning.
Pep Guardiola's playing 5 at the back.
In a very particular
But
situation.
something that you rip a lot of managers for.
Your guy starts with a back
I'm not
five
talking about-
at
I'm not
home.
talking about-
I'm talking about Ruben
I'm
Amorim.
talking about you.
I think back five is always a part of football. If you're winning a big game like this against Arsenal, go to a back five if you have to. It's not ideal. Like this, the Centurions don't go to a back five.
Wow, there.
There's nothing wrong with going to a back five as and when.
No,
If you need
as
to,
and when.
yeah.
You're
I was
away
just-
from home.
I was just dangling
Yeah.
the rod out there.
As and when you need it. It's, yeah.
The Centurions stick 4-3-3 and keep the ball for 15 minutes. That's how good the Centurions were.
I suppose as well,
Like-
this City's
Nah, that team was
Scary. It's scary.
aren't the end product, are they? So they're still.
It's a young
They've still
team.
got a long way
It's a
to
young
go.
team.
It's still young,
But then
they're
again,
not
that
good,
should
though.
be more worrying.
At this
for
present
you.
moment in time, they're not the best.
It's an easy win for them at the Emirates.
This
and
is
they're
yeah,
not
it's
even
not
that
looking
good.
But they're still listen.
Yeah.
They haven't. But it's
the
10 minutes
point.
left. And
Adam's point is bang on.
2-0
Yeah, you
one.
need. Do you know, should have had a shot. Should have
had a shot.
Calafiori, yeah? Wow.
Do you know what? If,
said,
if Arsenal have lost after 5 games to Liverpool and Man City, the league challenge is over, isn't it? It's over before it's begun. You can't lose to your 2 rivals.
It's embarrassing. It's
you
embarrassing.
You lose 2 out of 5 games.
It's embarrassing.
And
It's
then
not
you've
embarrassing, but it is.
It is embarrassing
It
if
is
you
a
lose.
bit embarrassing.
If you spend this
I
much
think
money.
this is more embarrassing than the Liverpool defeat. I think at
Yeah,
Anfield,
definitely,
you go
definitely.
there, you keep it tight, you lose by a
Because
set
this
piece.
City team aren't even meant to be good.
Yeah,
They're vulnerable.
yeah,
We've seen
that's what I'm
Tottenham.
saying.
We've seen Tottenham beat them this season.
Also,
Brighton.
it's at the Emirates, man.
We've seen Tottenham
Yeah.
beat them. That's
This is a mentality thing. This is a
Mate, those
complete
words that I'm
mentality.
saying
They're
there
getting
are
bullied
massive for
mentality-wise.
Arsenal. Those words that I'm saying there are so big. We've seen Tottenham batter this Man City team.
They do it every year, though, don't they?
They do. But
even the-
this isn't good enough
Brighton
for
was the
Arsenal.
bad one.
Anfield
Oh,
one.
it's a lovely move.
Fuck's
Where's
sake,
the runners?
that
Where's the
is-
runners?
Skin Gabriel.
Where's the runners?
Nah, there's no striker on the
Bernardo's
pitch.
got-
But Bernardo just stood there. Bernardo didn't move.
Yeah, but he's not got goal scoring instincts.
He's a fucking
got a
footballer.
tackle
though.
He's a fucking
He's a fucking footballer.
I hear it. That's quote of the century. He's a fucking.
There was a mix-up there between the defenders and Donnarumma, but somehow City have got it cleared.
He ain't got goal scoring instinct. You don't need goal scoring instinct.
That's ours. That's ours.
Take 3 steps to the left.
But I think he was so in awe of Doku, he just stopped.
Yeah, he
Like,
didn't anticipate it. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
This is gonna
Yeah,
get.
slow
you know
the
what?
game down.
This is getting tasty, you know.
This is it. This is it now.
But
These guys are soft as anything, man.
You're the guys on the floor
Soft.
crying.
1-0. You're losing. You're
We're
losing. Make
soft,
it,
but your guys on the floor crying, holding his ankle.
bro, get the photographer, club photographer, make a documentary about it. Let's do it.
Nah.
You're losing
But
1-0.
But this is a similar thing. Like with the Anfield game, it's similar to this, is where like Liverpool could have got at that game. I
Definitely.
think you exploited that Kirkes was a weakness, but there was no support elsewhere in terms of a midfielder. Same with this. Like your second half has been really strong. You've pegged City back. Like there's not like they can keep the ball,
His own players hit him.
but it's just I feel like it's a little too late.
His
man.
own
Something has to
player.
change. You
He said
can't go
we're
into
soft.
the
His
season
own
like
players fouled him.
No, it's a foul all day long. It's a foul all day long.
From a little.
No,
His
it's a
own
foul
player
all day.
fouled him.
It's a foul all
His
day.
own player.
It's a foul all day.
His own player fouled him.
No, he didn't.
Are you going mental?
Are you going
What
mad,
are you
bro?
talking about?
They took each other
Are
out.
you mental?
Are you going crazy?
Buvey.
Okay, we're 1-0 up. I don't
Booth.
give a fuck.
Booth, you know that I'm with you
Mad.
today. Man City and all that. But are you all right?
What's happening? We got a player injured
Are you
right now.
okay, bro?
I'm focusing on Nico
Injured
Riley.
by his own player.
By his own player.
When you were
been
focusing
superb,
on
bro.
it, did you
Buvey,
see
who
the fact
injured
that
him?
his teammate.
I don't know. I don't work for Sky. I'm not a vision mixer. I can't
You don't-
rewatch the highlight. I don't
could
know.
just
I'm watching
see-
Arteta now.
But you got a couple
I'm
of mince
watching you
pies
guys
in your
chat.
head, didn't you?
I'm watching you guys
what
chat
did you
gas.
see
He's
happen?
watching you guys chat.
I was watching you chat gas. I don't
You
know
know
what
when you
you to do.
start taxing football podcasters, there's your first man.
There's your-
No,
Yeah,
I've got a list for you, bro. I've got a list.
You know what it is with Buvey,
He's
though?
gonna start snitching.
I don't think I can catch him out. He's just too entrenched in that like fandom of supporting everything they do. I don't think I could get him like.
I don't
Nah,
think
you
you can
could
find
get
any
being
podcast I've ever
anti-City
done
and
wrong.
then get.
It's
No, but you can't catch him in a lie.
You can't catch him in a
yeah,
lie.
He's
Like saying
he can
Kusman
be quite rational. He can
Azerbaijani
be-
and that.
Yeah, little things like that. Yeah, because also I love that he didn't know where he's from, and then totally volunteered the information. No one asked him. He just
Also-
went, "Big up Azerbaijan."
But also, it shows you the thing that Carol's looking at, because like all of us here on the podcast went, yeah, he's right. None of us fact checked it. None of us went, hold on.
I think every show needs a HMRC.
Yeah.
Big up Azerbaijan. And then he started saying 50
but I
million
was saying,
people.
I was saying that
50 million
anyway. So I
people
like
there.
Azerbaijan. I've always liked that kind
Right,
of game.
You
yeah.
like Uzbekistan?
Yeah, and Kazakhstan and
All the
yeah,
stans.
all the stands, man.
Big up all the
You're a
stands.
man of
100%.
stans.
Yeah.
Even Ranieri's on the pitch.
Look at this back 10.
He's going for
Look at
it.
this
now,
back
man.
10 for
I
City.
didn't, all that, all
This
that,
is Arteta now going
all
for
that
the jugular,
melee.
innit?
These are just arguing.
5
with this
minutes
guy.
left and he's gone for it.
I didn't even see who.
City scored.
These guys are getting
Who
schooled
came
as well.
off? Who came off? I didn't even see you come off. I was just
Dunno.
this guy.
Is
Just,
it No.
You're getting bullied. What can
Let's
I
have
say?
a look.
nah, it won't be Calafiori. We'll keep him on surely because of his height.
I think Arsenal are in the top 4
Was it
race.
Trossard, I'm guessing?
I don't want to say
Or did he
I should
already
not
come
say
off?
anything.
Who's
Not say
No,
who's
Trossard already-
above City in table?
You're level on points.
But who-
You are above him.
Oh, okay, cool. Fair
It
enough.
doesn't matter. It's a
No,
mentality thing.
not,
Adam, where are we?
16.
We. Oh, Chelsea, 7th.
Arsenal.
Mate, do you know what's terrible?
We're
The worst,
dizzy and
the,
hyped
worst
to be
thing, the
11th.
worst thing about it,
Chelsea.
Chelsea have won 2 games this season. Man United have won 2 games this season.
It's crazy.
And the games that we've won, we've beaten West Ham, idiot Potter, and we've beaten
Idiot Potter.
and we've beaten Fulham where we got double lucky.
Yeah, the VAR thing. It's
Yeah.
no foul. No foul. That's it.
No, what?
Boot the ball. Boot the ball. Boot the ball.
Do you know
Boot the
what's
ball.
impressive though?
Good ball. Good ball.
Amrim's first time he's
How
won
the
2
flip-
back-to-back home Premier League games.
I'll take
The
it.
yellow card.
I'll take no. You got the
Burnley.
ball.
He still hasn't done back-to-back games, though, has he?
No.
Back-to-back home.
I think
games.
he has in different competitions, but not.
Not in the league.
Do you know what happened yesterday? Liverpool won their first ever set of 5 wins in a row ever under Arne Slot.
Yeah.
They've been good for a year.
Yeah.
So the kid that with the haircut thing for Man United, like they're in a
He's
world
in-
of
yeah,
pain.
he's in
Is that
trouble.
It's
all
hard to win.
competitions or in the
Yeah, he said any
it-
competition. He said any
yeah,
competitive
any
game.
competition.
No,
for
not
Man
about
United.
the fucking United fan.
Yeah,
I'm
all
about
comps.
Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool's first time they won 5 in a row
In all
under Arne
comps.
Slot in
Yeah,
all comps.
I know. He teamed the fellow who decided to grow his hair. Like you spoke about him before. He's definitely belittled how easy it is to win 5 in a
Also,
row.
It's not
Let's
easy.
go.
It's not easy.
he's-
like,
No,
like,
no. It's easy to do
You're in the
it all
Europa
comps.
League, you might
No,
get
it's
away with
not.
it.
All
It's
comps
not.
it is.
Because
It's
the comp
not.
makes
Not
it harder.
easy.
Because you might randomly lose a League Cup game out of nowhere.
Also,
City's done
Carell,
it
yeah,
before.
but
most top
United
teams will
haven't
do it.
got all comp.
Hard.
most top
Oh, yeah,
teams.
you haven't
We
got
got, we
Most
got
top
No,
teams.
but he started it a year ago.
When we were younger, winning 10 in a row, it was never done before, really. 10 in a row, stuff like that.
Yeah, in the,
That's
no, but
hard.
that was in the league.
Conte broke the record, didn't he?
Because we
Yeah.
we did 10 in a row in the league. Was it 13?
Conte
Oh, we
did 14, I think.
14.
Conte broke the record. It was a brand new record that should have like changed football, but then it kind of didn't stand the test of time because Guardiola came along.
So what did Mourinho
won
do?
like 18,
What did
19.
Prime Mourinho do with
Mourinho-
Chelsea in 04, 05? Was there 6
Mourinho,
games in a row, 7?
Mourinho didn't lose games. Like he didn't lose a
Yeah.
home game for 86 games.
There's
that
lots
was
of draws,
crazy.
though. Lots of draws.
But lots of draws. You're not winning 5 in a row. You're winning 3 in a row, draw, win another 3, win another 4. Like,
No, I probably shouldn't have said it's easy to do, but I think a top team should have some hope of doing it. Like even last season, I know we was in the Conference League. We did 5 in a row.
yeah, but we're playing teams I've never heard of.
Yeah, but we did it in but that was
We didn't win
Prem
5 in a row in the Premier League.
No, but we won.
Gonna get
It was
foul
Prem
here,
and other competitions.
Right, yeah.
So we
but,
would
but the reason that we could do it is because we were playing Shamrock Rovers on a Thursday.
All right, let's do this then.
But United played Grimsby and they lost. Like
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
When
Yeah.
does United Strand get his hair cut?
I think just
2
cut
years.
it, man. It's,
How many managers till he gets his hair cut?
I don't
cut
think
it now,
it's not his
man.
decade. It's not his decade.
I
I'm not
just
even
think
lying.
he should just
5 in a-
give up.
5 in a row is crazy, man.
Nah, he's gonna.
It took Arne Slot. By the way, Arne Slot.
Won't
because
happen this
now
season.
you've only
Fi-
got
a
FA Cup
year.
League, isn't it?
It won't happen this season.
But Arne Slot, it's taken Arne Slot a
it
year.
just won't
lads.
happen this season.
A year with Mohamed
It's
Salah
crazy.
and Van Dijk. It's taken them
Also,
a
it's
year.
like, look, we
Yeah.
could get to 3. I don't think we will.
Yeah, and then you draw
Let's
a
say
game.
we beat Brentford and Sunderland, then we got Liverpool.
Yeah,
So
and,
now
and,
we gotta
and
start
it would be a
again.
really positive thing to win 2 and get a draw.
Yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
really positive.
If you win 4 in a row, his channel goes mega viral. It breaks the
What,
internet.
has he got a YouTube channel to fan?
Yeah, I bet he's got all the TikToks and all sorts. But if they win 4 in a row and then they lost imagine they lost the 5th to like
I think
Everton.
won't
at
win
home.
I think the day United win 5 in a row would be the saddest day for him because he'll realise it's like
It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Then he
It's
has to
over.
go again. I'm not
'Cause you went on the news and that.
We've been 5.
Ooh, did he die? Is he die?
There's
Don't do that.
There's an Arsenal fan that copied him. I think there's an Arsenal fan. That, he's like, he copied him or something. I'm not shaving my beard until Arsenal win the Champions League or something. I was just like, shut the fuck.
That's rubbish.
Like, 'cause
That's
they-
A
bad.
lifetime one.
So
Yeah,
I've
that's
never
bad
done it in
content.
150
Yeah.
years.
Also,
That's
you
bad
can
content.
get, like, someone could trim their beard without you realising.
Yeah.
Quite easy.
Do you see the United fan tried to pull his hair off yesterday at Old Trafford?
What?
Yeah.
Hands up.
Some guy grabbed his
What,
hair
cut
yesterday.
it?
No,
They
tried
were
to
just
like,
giving him grief in the stand.
it was pretty nasty.
Oh, what was it? Aggressive, not fun.
Yeah,
It
kind of.
wasn't. It
Not
wasn't.
fun.
It started off quite
that's
well
horrible.
humoured and then he
It
kind of.
wasn't. I don't think it was ever meant to be well.
I think he's got to be careful, that kid.
Come on, Arsenal. We got.
He's not doing anything wrong though, is he?
No, he's
Just
not. He's just
7
supporting the
minutes
club.
left. Come on, boys.
Just doing his own thing.
Oh,
It's got nothing to do with anyone else. Whether he
It's his
gets his
hair.
fucking haircut.
Fuck
yeah.
it. It's his hair.
Game is just.
No, yeah.
Also, it's like-
one of them minutes.
It's like,
People
See
are
you
interested in him because that's how people are. It's not like he's forcing himself.
Yeah.
Goals and stuff. Like we had him on Paddock yesterday.
Did
But
you?
I think it's just hard to switch up from like what you go in starting the game as to like now we've got to go for it. It's like you're trying to find that extra gear to create more chance. Because like to be fair, City have let you have quite a bit of the ball.
But you see, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, it's a good
Arsenal
shout.
started this game with a very negative mentality, and now they're losing the game. They have to totally change the mentality, and it's very difficult to do that.
To try and find
City are
goals.
solid. City know where they are. City have got something to protect.
Do you think Arsenal win this game if Eze starts then?
Probably.
The point isn't. The point.
Possibly.
Do you know what, Buvey? They might say they got beat 1-0, exactly the same, but they start with Eze, and they're a little bit more aggressive. I think it's a more palatable defeat.
Better PR.
It's a more palatable defeat.
does himself
because
no
they've gone
justice.
out to win. They've gone out with the intention and purpose of
himself
winning.
no
They've gone
justice,
out with the intention of not losing.
I think as well if you put the players that people like quote unquote expect you to play, you put the onus on the players to win the game. I think with that sort of lineup, Arteta's taking the pressure on him. Like everyone's going to turn around and say he should have done more. He should have done this.
Good tackle.
It's a very good shout. That's why Zidane won back 3 Champions Leagues in a row. Right?
Right.
Ancelotti used to do it. Sir Alex Ferguson used to do it. They're not the greatest tactical minds of all time.
What's the point?
Well, the best players play in the best positions.
Yeah.
I know it's so simplistic,
Simple,
and in modern football it's like, oh, whatever, but play your best players in the best positions. Eze's a better player than Moreno in midfield.
It's just frustrating. It's like, what the hell?
These
It's
are the
like,
facts.
you've built your whole squad to get to this situation here where we're fighting for league titles.
It's the first time
and then
that
you
I've
put-
seen Arteta.
and she's got red hair on. Like, what's going on?
Freddie Ljungberg.
What did he do to you, man?
Freddie Ljungberg.
Innocent bystanders are getting it. Freddie Ljungberg.
Strays.
Millennium Stadium, that
Bro,
one.
bro, this is
Aren't you
Freddie,
it's
you're
so
so
annoying,
man.
bro.
Someone
It's so
don't think
annoying.
it's
It's like
got
we've
it.
got
Sorry, man.
players,
Oh, I
we've got
can't
the
wait to
squad.
Thing is, though, even if this is a point, say Arsenal score now, I think it's a really bad point for them.
Yeah.
Like, even if they get
Don't
it, I
lose,
think
though.
it's a bad
They
point.
take a point over a loss.
Of course you would.
It's a
Of
bad
course
point.
you
I get
would.
you.
But you can't-
But symbolically,
yeah.
it's not a good
I ain't
point.
celebrate like it's a win. Just don't look on the edge. Give it back to him.
Where's
shit
Nico
ball.
Jova? I haven't seen much of him lately.
Why is he
He's been
always
asked to not
in the
stand
middle
up
on
this
the left?
season. I'm pretty sure.
Do you think?
Yeah, I see him. He looks very
Subdued.
Yeah, I was going to say that. yeah.
Who's that? Sorry. Bill?
Nico
Jova.
Jova, the corner kick geezer.
Oh, he's a fraud. man.
He wants a job. That's what he wants. He wants
What,
a
the
job.
manager's job?
No, he wants like, a League 2 job or something.
Do you think?
Yeah, no. Yeah, he's one of them.
Nah, catch the set piece.
100%.
That,
It's
sure.
PR. Yeah.
Well, mate.
Mourinho was a translator.
What about Keith Andrews? He was a kit man or something.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were set piece.
Jose Mourinho was a translator for Bobby Robson.
He's a kit man. Keith Andrews, man.
He's a
Was he-
Benfica.
He was a player, wasn't
Yeah, he
Mourinho
played
was
Birmingham.
a translator for Bobby Robson whilst he was doing
Yeah,
coaching
yeah.
back
Yeah,
and
well,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
It's not like
Yeah, I bet
he was just
Jova's
a
got his
translator.
budget. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't literally like get him off translators.com. And then he was like, cool, I'm quite good at this.
That's how they paint it, though.
Yeah, it's sad, isn't it?
He's in.
Think him.
He's done it.
Oh, what a
He's
goal!
done it.
Martinelli
Oh, no.
has
He's
levelled
He's
it
doing the
up.
Gyökeres celebration because he thinks
It was him. It don't matter. Told you.
Oh,
Bring him off the
my-
bench because he done it midweek.
Fuck off, Gabby Hines, you little rat.
No, don't do that.
You rat. I hate him.
I'm
Mikel
sorry, Martinelli.
Arteta, you've got away with it. You got away
He
with
hasn't
it.
got away with it. 'cause it's-
You've got away with it.
I love that you
You
did
got away with it.
Great goal by Martinelli. Great goal by Martinelli.
Hey, I'm
It's
sorry,
annoying.
Martinelli.
Why do we always do this, Adam? It's annoying. You've got players to win and attack. Go to Liverpool and take their trophy and bring it home. Stop this.
You're right, Mons.
It's
You're right.
annoying.
You're right.
Buvey,
Better than Trafford?
thoughts on the goal?
Donnarumma's been done,
Donnarumma-
hasn't
Wait
he?
a minute, let's
No
just
man's
watch the
land.
highlight. I don't know. Let's.
He's onside.
Way on side,
Yeah, he's
Buvey.
way outside.
Is
Good
that
draw
Eze
for
with the
Arsenal.
pass?
It's a good draw for Arsenal.
That's
Fair
a
play.
fucking pass,
Great
mate.
touch, great finish.
Great goal.
Has Donnarumma made it very easy for him, though? That's my only criticism. Has
Gvardiol.
Donnarumma...
Guardiola's not
Guardiola's
tight.
there.
Guardiola's not
if
tight.
Donnarumma's on his line, though, Gvardiol is just going to see him
No,
go
but
that
it's,
way.
it's high up the pitch. He's got. He's not meant to be on his
think
line
Donnarumma-
there, is
We
he?
nick this.
Not on his line as such, but do you think he's in no man's land?
Yeah.
We nick this.
Yeah,
can
he is
nick
worse. Yeah.
If we nick this,
I need
You
Declan Rice
can
to score the
nick
winner.
forget
And,
Declan Rice. Yeah, for you.
he has to
Definitely.
get
Oh, that's done my builder bet. No good. Oh, God, I was on for a win.
We nick this.
Oh, wait. I had 1-0.
Ah, my builder
What's
bet.
going on, guys? I said my prediction. Not
I just had,
My prediction
I
was
just had
1-0,
City to win. That's
Also,
a shame,
but
isn't it?
remember,
Mate, I had both
remember
teams to
Raw,
score.
you will get a fiver back.
Oh, yes. Viva the Sky bet.
listen. Now Arsenal don't
Linders.
lose this.
What's Nelly saying there?
Get rid of.
Yeah.
And it's hard.
I see it, but she looked.
What's the Nelly thing? What are you on about the Nelly thing?
For me,
He's
the
got a
finest
plaster
thing.
on his eye.
Has he?
Yeah, it's on his cheek.
No, Arsenal
Mate,
don't sit
Buvey,
back now.
you should wear one of those again. That was
Arsenal
good
don't
when
sit
you
back
did that. I like that show.
Arsenal
That
don't
was
get.
years ago.
Were you doing it as
Touch!
a fashion thing?
Oh, he's done you there.
Nah, you've got to be
Oh,
fucking-
he's done it again.
Break him. Break him.
Aye,
Break
too
him.
much, too much, too much.
Give the ball.
You know
Is it
what's
too
that?
much?
That's like Reece James on the wing
Yeah.
yesterday
Too
when
much.
he's done everything.
And then cuts
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
That's what once you do a few skills like that, it's like
As a defender
now
as
after
well.
this-
Gonna
What
touch
touch?
Eze.
Eze,
Yeah, he got
stop it.
bullied. Got bullied.
Well, that was a great touch.
We
from
lo-
Eze.
Run it down, Eze. We can win this game. We can win this game.
You don't have the ball yet.
We can win this. I don't-
You got to win the ball first.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
If we score, I'm going to
This one,
fucking
I-
posse.
City,
don't-
terrible,
the
terrible.
dude rightfully
Do
so.
you know what?
Fucking
This is a
potty.
terrible result for Man City.
this is a great.
It's not
yeah,
no 1-1 draw is not bad.
Great
It's
result.
not
Nah,
bad.
it's bad for
It's a
you.
great
League
result for
title.
You know
Liverpool.
why?
Bad,
Taking off.
bad. Yeah, Liverpool was laughing.
Liverpool laughing ahead of
Chelsea,
them.
City.
I agree with you about that. Yeah, I agree with you about
That
that.
was over.
Yeah, they're not worried.
The Haaland
about
sub,
Chelsea.
unless there's an injury we don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Don't-
It's a terrible result for Man City.
Someone
they had
help
the game
him.
on lockdown.
I need a winner here.
Ref.
What happened? What the
Ref.
fuck was that?
I need
Book
Arsenal.
him then.
Has he given it?
Book him.
You've
It's a
given
yellow
a fucking
card.
out, you didn't
It's a
even touch
yellow
him.
card.
It's definitely not a yellow card.
Well, I want to see a booking.
I think that's a Donnarumma error. You know.
Was that
It
Eze
is a
assist?
Donnarumma. It's Eze assist.
Look, Gvardiol's there. You don't need to. Go out.
Donnarumma is in absolutely.
win
Donnarumma's
this
positioning
game.
makes the mind up for the striker.
Yeah.
Like Martinelli has only one option because of where the keeper
count?
It's
stood.
Tin Potts we
Winning this
celebrating a 1-0
You
draw.
reckon?
It's
We're
Tin
winning
Pot.
this game. There's a count.
It's really poor. It's really poor from the keeper. I don't think it's Tim Pot
It's
for
not
Arteta.
Tim Pot.
No, Arteta's to
celebrating
celebrate.
late.
If it's a winning goal, it's not Tim Pot.
It's
I'm
not
not
the
saying that.
full-time
That's
whistle he
Tim Pot.
celebrated.
Jose Mourinho doesn't
It's
celebrate
not the
that.
full-time.
Nah, but it's an equaliser.
Mourinho celebrates that.
Sir Alex Ferguson just shakes hands and goes
No,
in. It's a
no,
1-0 draw
Fergie
at home.
celebrates that.
1-0
They still
1-0
can
draw
score.
against a little
They can
six.
still
See what he tried to
Good
do
cross.
there, bro. He tries to bring Mourinho Fergie into it so he'd back his case.
Keepers! Keepers!
Nah, that's tactical. It's tactical.
It's clever. That.
can win
Yeah,
this.
clever. He
We
always
can win
does.
this. We can fucking win
Oh my
this.
God, Buvey.
Come on, Arsenal.
Go on, Arsenal.
Come on,
Go on,
Arsenal.
Ellie.
Come on,
Got to
Arsenal.
win that.
Foul ref.
What the
Oh, fucking hell. That's
weak.
Take that. Take that.
Martinelli.
Martinelli.
Weak.
Idiot.
That was
man.
weak. Ref! Fuck off. What?
Why are you asking for the referee
Go
all
on,
the
boys.
time?
Just
You-
watch the
Where's
game,
Saka?
Ross.
Where's Saka? Why is Saka on
You
that
hate
side?
refs.
Watch the game.
You hate refs, and now you're begging for refs all the time.
Go on. Go on. Come on. We can win this. Go on. Don't forget the draw. Come on.
City are crap.
Push for it. I just want someone.
City are.
I just want
City are
someone to have
crap.
a shot on the edge
You
of the
can't
box.
be this good.
No, Eze, you
Eze.
can't force that.
You just can't be this
Go
good.
on.
You know what?
Ref.
This is going to be a fun season for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah,
Is
they're
it?
all
And
crap.
Liverpool are gonna
Everyone's
walk
crap.
Liverpool's going to be like 20 points ahead.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just going to be scrapping between each other because
It's a fucking joke, man. 1-0.
Do you know this could be the
1-0.
day? You could trace it back to the day that everyone knew Liverpool would win the league. Like,
Yeah.
this is it. This fixture. You're just like, they've won 5 in a row. They've beaten Atletico Madrid in the week. And then their two rivals go head to head and they do this to each other, the dopes.
The biggest cheer would have
Got
been.
the budget. Fuck's sake. Sorry, Adam. Sorry, boys. This is a stupid foul. Look.
If we
Look
pump
now.
this in now, I'm going to fucking
Oh,
lose.
Mascara's coming on his
Why?
He's
Leave
go-
him. Why? You're
he's
just
go-
wasting time. Why?
He's going defensive.
Jova.
Why?
Like a Jova's there
There's a
now.
second
I
left.
don't get. Crackies.
Yeah, they've scored. He's gone to the front of the thing, get it, Jova. When
Jova's
the
a weird
1-0
dude.
down, he's sat in the
Turned up,
dugout with his
yeah.
head down like this.
Jova's a weird dude, man.
See how the set piece first. Jesus.
Slow the
oh,
game
this
down.
could be the one.
Zoom in,
If we
zoom
score
in,
now, set piece, I always get
Yeah,
nervous
you
about
don't
that.
make you don't make a
'Cause that's
change
what
for a set
happened
piece.
In the Champions League final. It weren't on the set piece specifically, but they took off Muller for Demichelis.
Oh,
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
messed
yeah,
them up
yeah,
at the
yeah,
back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Van Boyten, sorry, not
Yeah.
Demichelis.
Van Boyten, he was the slowest footballer of all time.
Why?
Exactly, they brought him on to
me.
defend, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
we
yeah.
scored like
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
2
How
minutes
have
later.
Arsenal fans left here at this time?
No one's left.
Mate, it's the murderous hybrid in Islington
That's-
Tube, man. I understand.
Yeah,
There's no
I'm
Haaland
not-
now. There's no threat.
It's over this.
You're both useless.
They're going to keep on. You scared boys.
Man, fuck me.
Launch it then.
Shocking.
He's not going to launch
Lads.
it. Make mistake. Then
Looking like a 1-1 draw. What do you think?
He's kicking it.
keepers.
Overall, Buvey,
Come on, no, that's
Buvey,
it.
the only winner really is Liverpool, right?
Rose, look.
I know, but it's over.
No,
You're both
Rose.
useless.
You got to
What,
believe.
I don't believe. I don't want you to
believe,
score.
Rory.
I believe the opposite.
Rory, this is it.
I
As a
believe,
flick on.
Miles, I believe what you don't believe. I believe that it isn't happening.
What the hell?
Okay, now I believe.
Yeah.
Ref.
Oh, ref.
Yellow.
Just blow the whistle, man.
Blow the
me,
whistle.
Both teams don't want to score.
I hate that Arsenal brought us back down to their fucking shits level. I fucking hate Arsenal. Fuck Arsenal, man.
Yeah.
What was that rivalry?
No, it was not a rivalry, but they brought us down to their loser mentality level. They're going to make a documentary about this now on Twitter. 100%.
How many
A
points?
1-0 draw.
How many points are you
Pathetic.
behind us now?
Pathetic,
I would
mate.
love City to nick this
Why?
because I don't like Arsenal.
I don't like Chelsea, but I don't care about what you guys do.
That was such like.
I don't care.
You
It's
say
so
it's school, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like you either.
All right, ref, put us out of our misery.
There's no threat. There's no threat.
City, this is such a bad
Just
day.
go long,
It's
you
not
clown.
bad. Overall, it's not a terrible day at the office for Arsenal, but it's a
One
terrible
more.
day for
No,
City.
it is, man.
No, 1-1 draw away
It
from
is.
home.
terrible
Mate,
day.
they've got a
Rory,
1-1
it's a
draw that they
terrible
don't
day.
deserve.
Rory, it's a terrible day.
Arsenal have got a draw they
Rory, it's a
don't
terrible
deserve.
day.
It's over. Look, Arsenal have been terrible,
league's over.
but for City had it in the bag and threw it away. Arsenal never had anything. Arsenal had nothing. City had it all. City had the game sewn up, and they have managed to snatch a draw from the jaws of victory. Poor, isn't it, Booth?
Look at him.
Come on, let's
Yeah,
hear it.
but I'm concerned because I know how to win a Premier League title. With all due respect, draws like this,
I know, but
I know.
This
you
draws
don't
like
know
this
how.
mess you up.
draws like this don't let you win Premier League titles. So it's cost both of us. And it's a great goal for Martinelli. It's a great goal for the Arsenal PR machine, social media machine, Amazon documentary. It's a great moment for Arsenal Football Club. It's not going to get you anywhere near enough to win the title. And City should have won the game 1-0.
Unfortunately, to some degree, I kind of do agree with Buvey, man. Right, we should have went. We're at home. We should have took the initiative. We should have took the game, the grasp of the neck, and just said, you know what, we're going to win today. But listen, if you can't, like they say, if you can't win the game, don't lose it. And we just, you know,
You're wide, please.
Do you know
You're
what?
wide, please.
Martinelli, well done.
From your point of view, Miles, I do think that Arsenal can be fairly happy. I think it was a terrible setup. I don't think that you're going to win the league now. I'm more convinced that you're not going to win it than ever before. But ultimately, you were losing a game. You deserved to get nothing out of the game, and you found something. So fair play. City have just pressed a self-destruct button.
Yeah, they have.
Like, it was there for them. It was their
Is
victory.
it
was
down
their
to
points.
Pep being so? We've criticised Arteta for picking the team he picked today, and the negativity that they maybe showed in that. But have City not been equally as negative in that second half?
100%.
Yeah.
Because when they had Haaland and Doku on the last two centre backs. That was their outlet. It was Haaland was giving us hell. He's holding up the ball, fighting for fouls, getting needless fouls, free kicks. So when he took off Haaland, and then you just went to a midfield six, I was like, okay, cool. They're trying to see this game out. Like you said, Adam, he's going to a back five. He did that himself.
Yeah.
He put on that pressure. He didn't need to do that. If you're winning 1-0, I understand. If you do it in the last 5 minutes, he
It was
gave us
never
at
an
least-
outlet for City.
Yeah,
on
you
the
gave
break.
us 10 minutes of that. And like, it was just,
Well, it ended up being like 20 minutes. Oh, look, wait, like 25 minutes.
25 minutes, yeah, probably.
And I think City, especially over the last year or so, whenever they've had to defend a lead late in a game or defend a draw or whatever, they've ended up losing. And that's not to say they're not a good side, but they've always been that team that they'll kill teams by keeping the ball.
It's against the grain.
They'll
for
score
them, innit?
again, they'll score two, they'll score three. That 1-0, taking off Haaland, sitting back a little bit, going 4-6, that's not City.
No,
not
it's
City
too
at all.
negative.
And I'm not one to doubt Pep. I think Pep's one of the GOATs. You know, he's one of the greatest, but it didn't sit right with me.
Yeah, I think he's got a very young squad. It's in transition, and I think you're spot on, mate. I think it's a side in transition. He's trying to figure out how to keep onto a lead.
Yeah.
Like when he used to have Company and Rodri, etc. So I think it's a very young side, nowhere near good enough against Liverpool to win the Premier League title right now, in my honest opinion. But it was a great game for the neutral. What can you say?
5 points clear.
Yeah, it's
Buvey,
crazy.
I'm sat here
still
thinking,
5 games though.
Yeah, I know, but it's still
this is a
weird. 5
disastrous
points.
I know,
day.
I know.
not only for Arsenal and Manchester City because they're out of the title race, also for Manchester United fans. And I hate to kind of insert us into it, but for me, this means 21 is coming to Anfield.
No, it's looking like it's in Liverpool's favour, yes. And as an Arsenal fan, I have to have some form of optimism. And same with Buvey. But it's looking like Liverpool's going to win the league, yes, but it's only 5 games. It's only 5 points. They drop points miraculously. Like you said, Nottingham Forest. It happened. Like you said, all Arsenal has to do, and City, to some degree, just be there.
Yeah, but that's the issue because you never know what day it's going to land.
Yeah,
and it's usually, and with these things and how twisted football is, it's always after you lose, they lose. But the gap's still the same, man.
It's because you relax all of a sudden in the game, and then you slip up now because it's that focus. Like when City and Liverpool just went 100 points, it was like, or close to it. They were both just keeping each other sharp.
Yeah.
It's like Ronaldo, Messi. They just made each other better.
You know what it is though?
Wenger, Fergie, like it happened.
Either they had elite mentality or I genuinely think they weren't thinking about each other. They were thinking about 3 points is 3 points. We'll check it later. And it came down to that game at the Etihad that City nicked that won them the title. And with this season, I think it's I said it was a write-off in pre-season, to be honest.
It's a wrap, yeah. I think Liverpool have won the league.
I've got a bit more optimism.
But
obviously,
we could also say this and they fumble it and we can all just laugh and say like, yeah, we thought you were going to win the league, but that's not it.
They fumbled 21. I will shed real tears.
Yeah.
Happiness.
Yeah. It's a sad
Pure
day if
happy
you
tears.
are anyone but Liverpool fan, really. Let's be completely real. I think we're good to wrap there.
Yeah. I mean, we will talk about on the podcast how Pep went to a back five and threw it away, how Arteta was so negative at the start. But it has been a great stream today. We've had over 5,000 people tuned in. So thank you very much to everyone that's tuned in. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't liked the video, and also, of course, we've got 2 great guests who have been on with us today. From my left's very own Miles, so go and check him out on Twitter and Instagram, Mileage UK.
Malinho.
Milenio now? Is that what you're going by?
It's one of my names. You've got to say that. Gilberto Silva gave me that name, so you have to say that.
All right.
Thank you. Sorry,
I don't care what Gilberto Silva says. So it's mileage. And then, of course, we've got Carell as well. Or Carell or Carell? Carell. We've got Carell on the show as well. Carell Prince, sorry, on the socials with an underscore on some of them if you can't find him. But if you put Carell Prince in, Karel, like Poborski, then you will find him. Thank you very much for joining us, Carell. It's been a pleasure to have you on. You enjoy it?
Yeah, I have. It was a great time.
Thank you very much for coming on.
Unlucky,
Any final
Buvey,
word,
man.
Booth?
Unlucky.
No, fair play to Arsenal. I'm sure they'll make a documentary about it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll see you very, very soon.
We don't lose at